I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Cups. I've just made my whole day. I'm so happy. See, you guys do love me. Oh, I'm so happy. I feel like I've had a really good day today.
Nice.
Yeah.
We got it.
I hope y'all have had good days too.
You know, I've had a good day. It's just a very low energy day today.
I can see that. I can see that. I don't know why I have such high energy right now. I was so sick last night. I threw up like twice. It was rough. But now I'm okay though. I'm okay now.
It's not even. I don't even think it's a low energy day. I think I just gotta get back into it.
You know,
sometimes
that's what it is.
I got back from going to St. Charles like literally about an hour ago.
Why'd you go there?
I wanted clothes.
You know, that makes sense.
And then I set up a.
What'd you get?
And then I set up a photo shoot day. I got some shorts and a.
You setting up a photo shoot and you ain't call me, motherfucker?
Yes.
No, you got it.
I'm actually thinking about doing a photo shoot as well. But it's no photos anybody can see. They're gonna be.
I'm just trying to get more photos of myself.
But like they're gonna be the ones where like you're like painted on like yeah. It's for a friend's portfolio back in West Virginia.
Ooh.
Yeah. Stuff like that. So.
Oh, the generation.
Wait, hold on.
Monster.
I don't see Liam. Let me get there. Hold on. Let me. No.
I keep forgetting I got so many like.
Okay, I'm here. Let me see.
I got so much clothes during Christmas.
Oh, nice. I got only 2 shirts for Christmas, actually. And
I got like 2 outfits and like a bunch of hoodies.
I didn't get any hoodies. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. I got a pullover sweatshirt. But I get like a hoodie.
Who's blowing my phone up?
I get a hoodie though, like an actual hoodie. Is that Black Panther? Yep.
We're back now. How's everybody doing though? While I get situated.
Yeah.
Don't say situated. I say that. You stole it.
I did.
Stealer. I'm just kidding. Oh, Zen, I have more Southern idioms that I want to tell you because I was telling them to Rooney.
Nope,
Just like that, we never saw him again.
When I tell you I didn't even put my ass on my chair yet.
My man said, never mind.
Rooney was like, you have a whole catalog, and I'm like, yeah. Zen hates it.
Of course I do.
And I never tell them what they mean either, and he just gets frustrated. It's great. I think it's funny.
Dumb. It's dumb.
If any Southerners know what this means, don't tell him. You're the last catfish in the pond. That one's real mean. I will say that one's very mean. No, Amber can't tell you either. I'm gonna text her and be like, you can't tell him. I'm always worried though because D'Angelo's from the South. He's a Texan, so it's a little different. But like, I'm always worried that he might know one of them and he'll tell somebody. The last catfish in the pond, though. That's real mean. Don't ever say that to somebody. Don't ever say that to somebody unless you like hate them. Don't say that. It's very mean. Oh my gosh, everyone's here. Hello.
Hello.
Me. Kage.
Yeah.
Wait. Why is Kage in the chat but not in our... Kage, get your ass in here.
He be doing something.
Let him vibe. Let him vibe. Damn.
I'm doing him.
Let him vibe.
Let him vibe. I'm eating. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
He said,
He
wait,
don't
I'm
stream.
eating.
Zen doesn't.
Maybe
That don't mean everybody can do it. Let me live.
Wow.
Shit.
Let me
I do.
live. Damn.
You about to come in here and be like, Sammy.
That motherfucker mouthful of food. Sorry.
Okay, I will say this. Whenever Kage's like, now Sammy, or when Gums does it, I'm like, I'm about to be berated right now. I already know. Or when they both do like the sigh, or oh my gosh, when Angelo gives me that sigh, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm about to, something about to happen.
Ready.
I'm ready. It's the exasperated now. Or like when Kage goes, now Sammy. It's so funny to me.
You know you done fucked up, right?
that's the voice that he uses. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
There he is.
It's
Oh,
the
wow.
Richardson.
What's good in the hood?
Oh,
This is the motherfucker
no.
straight from Ohio. Swagging
Yeah,
in Ohio,
like
down in Ohio.
I hate that. I
Well,
hate that.
don't be in Ohio.
That's
I
where you're
don't know.
from, though.
I
Because
just
you have to
recently.
appreciate your roots.
I recently
where you
beat the
grew
Ohio
as a
final
young
boss.
sapling of a tree, and then you grew into a mighty oak. You
Shut
gotta.
up.
A mighty Ohio oak.
Shut up. Shut up.
It took a lot to
fuck?
defeat the Ohio final boss, but we did it.
What was the Ohio final boss?
LeBron James.
I
It
hope
was
not.
a-
I hope not.
it
You
was a
weren't gonna win
really
that.
big-
You were never gonna win that one.
No, I could beat LeBron James.
I highly doubt that. Actually, I highly doubt it.
In like a video making contest.
Gotcha.
In Minecraft Survival.
Easy,
Yeah.
Minecraft
dub.
Survival.
Easy dub.
dub.
Easy dub.
Get LeBron James on Recreo.
I knew
I knew it.
Far fucking shot, but you know what? I'll try it just for you, man.
Motherfucker sliding into his DMs like
Man,
shit.
Hey,
sliding into
LeBron, I
LeBron
went to
James,
Akron.
dude.
I went to
I
Akron.
went to Akron.
I went to Akron.
If I got LeBron James on though, that would change my whole career. Probably not for the best though. I don't think I'd want that.
I'm about to say, would you
That sounds like
actually
a
want-
bad idea, actually.
Honestly, nah. Motherfucker got Zach Fox on Recreo. I don't think he'd make it out.
Zach Fox on Recreo would be a problem.
I don't think he'd make it out.
Oh my god. Zach Fox is actually in the cards.
Crazy.
Because I think I'm gonna. I've been talking to Yadoy about doing some stuff with him. Kind of want to get Yadoy on.
Yadoy is also a good one.
Yadoy, yeah. Yadoy would be a crazy pick.
Zach Fox about to fuck around and say some shit to get y'all canceled.
He gonna predict another celebrity death that happens. In
Yeah.
He ain't dead for when she died. I know it's coming up. Whoa, Kenny.
I know it's coming out.
I was
He
kidding.
gonna say Joe Biden, R.I.P. Joe Biden.
And then boom.
I forgot that it was Yodoya that said that about it was the
No, that
queen,
was
right?
Zach. That was Zach Fox.
That was Zach Fox.
Oh, it was Zach Fox? Oh.
That was Zach Fox. That said, R.I.P. Betty White.
R.I.P. Betty White.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm sorry. I stand corrected.
R.I.P.
Yadoy was the
Betty White.
motherfucker that was saying "bury me loose."
Bury me loose, bro.
Bury
I
me
said that so many times. What's crazy though about the Betty White thing is that we record a record episode. This motherfucker Ivan uses as a point that Betty White was alive during the recording. The next day she died.
Yeah.
As if to spite Ivan specifically about his point. I was like, oh my god.
That's fucking
She
hilarious.
said, Betty White's pushing 100. She's having conversations all fine and dandy.
Yeah. I'm like, not no more.
Not no more.
Not anymore.
She having conversations with God, bro. What the fuck?
Bring it up. Check it up with God.
Check it out, God.
Check it up with God,
Yeah.
bro.
She having conversations with Princess Diana now. That's
Oh
crazy.
no.
Yeah, that's cuckoo bananas. Anyways, how y'all doing? It's everyone's New Year's resolutions?
I ain't make no damn resolutions
making no
because I
damn
know I'm gonna fail.
Zen hates them, so I never say mine around him.
Oh, you
anymore.
hate them?
I hate
Depressed.
New Year's resolutions.
Why do you hate them? You hate them?
Not like hate, but it's like most motherfuckers
I
that
think you
make
hate. I think you hate them.
Because most people that make motherfucking New Year's resolutions, they do it for a month and they just like I'm alright. It's the same motherfuckers that are like New Year's.
Don't let him fool you. He hates them. He went on a whole rant last year to me in private for like an hour, and I'm just sitting there like, damn, this is how I sound when I do this to him.
That's why you set small general goals.
Yeah. They're like, I want to work out all year. You'll see him.
Yeah, that
January
is their fault.
for a week.
That is a
and
dumb.
nowhere else.
That's a dumb
That's
goal.
dumb. Work
No
out all
other
year.
goal.
At least I would at least say I want to at least work out for possibly a week.
See, the thing about setting those types of like doing New Year's resolutions, and one, they need to be calculable. Like, so I'm going to work out X amount of days, and they need to be reasonable all year. That's cap, brother. That's cap.
That's count.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Any resolutions I have, I will keep to myself because I feel like saying goals out loud makes me not achieve them. Absolutely.
I'll say
Absolutely.
go out loud so people can hold me accountable if I fail.
There was
Um,
I'm like Kurt in that aspect.
there was
I say mine.
one that I saw, like, it just kind of depends on like what kind of person that you are. It's like some people just saying them out loud gives them like the similar satisfaction to actually like completing it. So
Yeah.
less likely to do it because they're like, oh, people know that I'm doing this thing now, therefore
Yep.
I feel less stressed out about
That's
it.
why I stopped
And
saying
it's-
shit.
Wait, is that
That's
it's
what
crazy?
stresses me
Wait,
out
can you
more.
say that one more time? Them saying it gives them similar satisfaction to actually doing it.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes.
like completing it.
That's
That's
yeah.
not
That's the thing.
good, I don't think.
No.
I think
It's
that's
just a
good.
thing that happens. 'Cause I used
Today
to
I'm
be
gonna
like that.
go work out and get out of bed. Anyway,
Yeah.
like
Anyway,
I
sleep.
felt the satisfaction. All right, sleep. Like I don't know, bro.
But it's usually like for bigger goals and more generally also like more nebulous goals where you're like, oh, I'm gonna do my workouts for half an hour. And then you just be like, oh, I got out of bed, I worked out for 10 minutes, I feel good. People know I did it for half an hour.
Yeah, it feels like you already ate the food that you've been cooking.
Yeah.
What is?
I'm like,
No,
wait a
that feels
second.
like that feels like I was about to put a piece of the food I was cooking in my mouth and I dropped it on the floor, and I feel like I'm missing it now. Cause I didn't do the whole shit. But I understand where that logic can come from. Well, that shit happened to me
Well,
though.
it relates back to how it makes you feel, which is hormones, by the way. Everything's a hormone, guys. Everything.
What if I
that
always
in
feel
your life is a
awful?
hormone.
That sounds like depression.
I was about to say that too.
All
Lie
right.
too. You want to have to
Oh.
talk to Zach about that. I think he got a whole
Yeah.
song about it.
I'm gonna talk to Betty White about it.
Oh,
Talk to Betty White.
no.
You're home.
You have a therapist
Girl.
for a reason for that, Curtis. That's all I'm gonna say.
I need a psychiatrist.
Well,
I
can't
need a
help ya.
psychiatrist though.
technically I could, but technically I can't.
I need a.
Why not?
Do you actually? Do you? Okay. Since we're on the subject, just because like this is also like my field, how do you guys feel about medication?
Do what you gotta
I
do.
hated it
As
for
long
a while.
as long as you use it as a crutch and not your legs.
I hated it for a while. I'm not gonna hold you.
I know you did. We talked about it before.
And it's not for everybody. For
Yeah.
sure.
No, I don't think medication is the answer for every single person, and I don't think medication is the answer for every single anxiety, depression, or type of disorder either. I think there's some disorders that you can overcome with the correct tools, and sometimes those correct tools are medication, and sometimes it's just finding an outlet, a healthy outlet.
Yeah, I think it
mind you,
depends
an
on
outlet.
how you are and how your problem is.
It also depends on what type of compulsion you have, because almost every disorder has a compulsion, and I'm not saying that as like a you have OCD compulsions. That's completely different. When you have a compulsion of something, that's the button that is making you feel that type of way. So if you
Like a
take away that
trigger.
button or you replace that button with a healthy habit, and I know this is probably something that a lot of doctors and a lot of like diet people use or whatever in their shit, but in reality, if you
Oh,
a
dude.
healthy habit doesn't even need to be like, oh, go outside, although that does help. But like doing art, that's a healthy habit. Or making something with your hands, like if you like to build things, like building Legos, or watching your favorite fucking movies and like just analyzing it, reading a book. Those are all healthy activities that you can replace things with. Like it doesn't have to be going out to dinner with friends once a week. There are some people like who have seasonal depression and like they do that as their like thing, and it helps tremendously because they're being social with people, and they they have something to look forward to every week, so that it helps them get through a really tough week or whatever. So yeah.
We found who this.
Hello.
It's Coco Felon.
What the hell?
Coco
Let me
Felon.
live. Damn it. Now let me live. Like I'm over here eating my goddamn food in peace, and you trying to drag me into call like shit.
I just
Let me
wanted to
eat.
say well, no, I'm gonna leave in a little bit because I have to go lift weights, and I'm gonna send a picture to Zen. You'll probably see him Snapchat me in like an hour after I'm done. But
If you're paying attention.
I probably won't.
He does all the time. I'll be like, isn't this man on stream? And I'll look at him like, why is he snapping me?
So just look down real quick, take a Snapchat, and look back up. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets the job done. Gets the job done.
Gets the job done.
Yeah.
Job finished.
But
Job finished.
Job finished. Job not
Job
finished.
done. Yeah, clocked in, clocked out.
clocked out. Oh my gosh.
Job finished.
Yeah,
though.
I'm not doing 20 pounds today, y'all. I've got to go back down to 15. My arms are still sore, and it's been 3 days. Or no, 2 days. I do weights every other day. But yeah. Holy cannoli.
I need to get back in the fucking gym.
Curtis, we can do it together. We
Nope.
can encourage each other.
Nope.
No.
Nope. It means what does it mean? Let me send you the link to Webster real quick. Let me get those bad boy up.
Curtis is so mean to me now, guys. I
I've
don't
done-
understand. I'm so nice to you, sir.
Justifiable.
I'm so
No,
nice to you.
I know it's just it's not you, it's me.
It's not you, it's me.
Not that it's you,
Oh,
it's
wow.
me.
Oh my gosh.
It's not you, it's me.
It's not
No,
you.
I don't believe that. I think you just don't like me anymore. It's okay though. It's okay.
Anymore.
Yeah.
This can
Wow.
go. This can go either way.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Wow. Okay. I guess I was never
Landed.
like.
No, you
What a
keep
shame.
setting yourself up. He's going to spike it down.
It's okay. I'm in a really good mood today. I don't care.
You should be in high Q. The way you setting this shit up. Bro.
What I do.
The way you
mean?
be spiking shit.
The way how good you are with these sets is like really good.
Gosh. I would be a great setter. Yeah. Sure. My 5'2" and a half ass trying to set a fucking volleyball.
Hey, you ain't gotta worry about spiking it. Just pop that
Sure
bitch
does.
up.
That's true. That's true.
Just pop that bitch up. I'll take care of the rest.
Pop that bitch up.
Right
Oh my
now.
gosh, can you imagine,
Right
can you
now.
imagine me jumping? Listen, okay.
I want to
Okay.
see you jump.
No,
Let's get into it. I want to see you jump.
Terrible
I want to
jumper.
see you
No, I
jump.
think I was in jump. I was in jump.
I'm a terrible jumper.
No,
I was
I-
about to be like,
I don't give it. I don't
So
give
when
a
I
damn.
so when I see you in person, I'm bringing a high jump mat. I'm seeing you jump.
I'm seeing you
I
jump.
didn't do that.
We seen
I
you
didn't
jump.
do that.
No, we seen you jump. I want to see that.
Hey,
No, I want to see that 2-inch vertical.
We
Let me
can
see
jump.
what
We
that
can
goes.
jump.
Jump higher
2-inch
than 2
vertical.
inches. I think I can jump like 4 or 5.
Oh,
You have a 4-inch vertical.
there's no way.
I can't jump that high.
Let me see that 4-inch
People
vertical.
got dicks longer than that.
God.
That didn't want to be the first one to say it.
Wow.
damn.
Welcome
Damn.
back. It's good to be
Hey,
back.
yo, ass.
Oh my gosh.
Damn. Crazy. That's
No,
wild.
but like, guys, I know my weaknesses, and jumping is one of them. Like, I'm not one of those people that, like, I could probably like climb a fence, okay, but like jumping to like get away from like a dog, like trying to tear it won't work. Zen got to pull me over, man. He got to jump first and then
Well, I
pull
got
me
Zen.
up.
Unless
think,
your knees,
I'm gonna
Unless-
have to see you jump first before I do
unless
anything.
your
Nah.
knees are made of paper mache, I wanna see you jump.
Yep.
You better work on them plyometrics, goddammit.
Guys, I'm not good at jumping. I'm
You better
terrible at
damn,
it.
yeah. I don't give a
only,
damn.
the only way you getting out this jump is if you got a whole boot on your fucking leg.
We're
Maybe I should
opposites.
break my leg before
Jumping
you
is
come
the
visit
one
me in a
thing-
month.
Being able to jump is my one positive trait.
Okay,
The one
but
thing-
so you can make fun of me for not having a good jump like you, Kurt. It's okay.
I did.
Motherfucker,
You
I
hear
don't
me?
give
I'll
a
do it
damn.
again.
Give a damn
What
if
the
you got a
fuck? What do you
0.5.
mean?
You're doing so currently.
I don't give a damn if you got a 0.5
I have
vertical.
been.
You're jumping.
I know my faults, guys, and jumping is just jumping is one of my. It's not something I'm good at. I got a really good throwing arm though.
We gonna
really,
fix
like,
that.
I can throw a
So you
ball
can-
at you real
You can throw
fast.
further than 4
So you can
inches.
no. So you can throw a
Yes.
football like you goddamn Tom Brady mixed with Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers in their prime.
In
Barely
their
jump over a pencil.
prime.
You can barely jump over a
Let's
pencil, my
notice
boy.
that also you need leg power to throw some shit.
No, okay, that's
So-
what my dad. Okay, no, so my dad coached me for my softball, and he helped me a little bit with my rugby. Right, I could throw those balls. Right, like that sounds so
Balls.
bad. Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry, guys.
Nobody was
I could
thinking
throw
it.
the softball to baseball, and because sometimes I would practice with baseball because my brothers play baseball, and hitting a smaller like throwing ball, like it helps you with batting and everything, and that was one of my weaknesses, and then I became good at it. But anyway, I have a really good throwing arm, but and all my power's in my thighs, and like I have a little bit of power in my calves, and like I can plant myself really well, which is why like I knew I'd be a good batter because I could plant myself. It was just swinging through and finding the damn ball. But when it comes to jumping, I just for some reason my little tiny ass body just can't do it, man. It just plop. It just plops. I don't know.
Yeah,
Can't
so
do
the
it.
It
mini ankles, bro.
it sounds like you need to work on your plyometrics. I keep saying this.
I don't know what I don't know what I can do to
Calf
do
raises.
that though. I do that for ballet, but I do those for ballet, and they have never done anything.
How long you holding that calf raise for?
3 seconds.
When I did my serious ballet, I mean, we did pulses, and we'd probably hold for 2/8 counts. So, 40.
And Sammy did
no,
that 3 times.
30 seconds.
All the way through.
What?
The only 3 times.
3 times, yeah. 8 seconds, 1/8 of a second, 3 times.
Yes.
No. Like you count like it's no. Like it's the beats. Like you go like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So yeah.
Nah,
You need to work
I
out
really
that,
gotta get
that
back in my gym.
fast twitch muscle.
I used to be so diesel, and I just stopped working out for.
Bitch, you ain't built
3
like
years,
Shaq.
4
There's no
years.
way.
I was pretty.
You was
I
pretty
didn't know
fit,
because when I was like ripped, I couldn't really tell.
Oh,
And then I saw a video of me in the past. I was like, damn.
you know.
I was like, I look like that. Shit.
That's what I was doing. I look at my fucking. That's what I'm doing. I look at my fucking
remember-
picture on my wall.
I
You know.
remember, I don't know if it was you in a call or if maybe like Salai found it or something. But I know we saw the video of you like in an Akron video or something, and we found it, and you were like ripped in that video.
No. Like,
I was
still
like,
got my
"That's
abs,
Kurt?"
but
And he was like,
I was
"Yeah."
like, I had like pushing Greek god body. I was like, god damn, bro.
He was
What happened?
ripped. I will say, I've seen it. He was pretty ripped. I wouldn't go that far, but he was ripped.
No, that shit. The one where I had it, god damn. It was like my junior year. I think I was like peak athleticism of my entire life.
But how hard was it to maintain? I have to know.
Not that hard.
Okay.
Because I was not trying to gain mass.
Okay.
I
That's
was
fair.
I was
That's
staying at a certain cut, which was a very reasonable athletic looking cut.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
It was not crazy. It was not crazy by
I got
any
you.
means.
I gotcha. Zed also used to be really ripped too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like, are you gonna back me up? I have the picture, bro. I was like, what?
I'm just built like a brick. I'm large by default.
Yeah,
I don't even think like.
You like bulk up a lot, man. Like, your like arms were fucking huge.
I got the picture.
They're
right
still
here.
really big, but when they were like cut, I was like, damn.
Nah, 'cause
You
see,
can
here's the
literally,
thing,
like,
man. I got the picture right here. I was built.
Oh, you got the. Yeah, you were built. Yeah.
God
you
damn.
see that bicep definition?
That was
Crazy.
Yeah,
bicep.
Nuts.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. He can like chuck me across the dang like football field. It felt like whenever
That motherfucker
yeah,
can
right there.
toss me like a goddamn javelin if you wanted to.
Nah. If I
Yep.
was running and I seen that running behind me, I'd be like,
That's what got. I'm shitting myself. I'm like, ooh, wait.
Oh my goodness.
no, wait, no.
That's what he got.
Wait.
I could be running down the street and I see that running towards me. All you hear is, "Hold on, brother. Hold on. Wait.
Oh no.
Hold on, brother. Hold on."
I'm emptying my pockets the instant.
That motherfucker stops and
He
he's
said
like,
expeditiously.
he said, hold on, brother. Let me.
My
2
phone,
years
my
ago,
wallet,
Keys
my
and
keys.
Sequin were all supposed to get ripped. Sequin was the only one that did it, and now I'm actually getting it, and now I'm actually doing it. Now Zen's just, he's gonna be a year behind us again.
I'm gonna be a year behind us, but when I try and do it, it's just gonna come back. That's all it is.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I am not
when
worried.
it comes to jumping a
No
fence, you'll be
lie,
alright.
I know that, like I said, like I'm going back down to 10 because doing 20 pound with the reps that I'm doing right now, I can tell like I tore a little bit of my muscle in my chest because I was doing a lot of chest exercise and I haven't done a lot of chest in a while, so I'm hurting like a lot. And but like when I do my other exercise with 20, like I'm fine. But damn, I gotta go back down to 10. But I do want to get to 20 by the end of February. That's my goal right now. I wanna build back up my chest presses and like I do a couple other things, and I want to get back. I want to do 20. That's my goal for February. By the end of February, I want to be able to do my 20. I want to do my reps with 20 pounds. I do.
I've
I
always
think I can
wanted
do
to
it.
see.
I think I can do it.
I've always wanted to see what I look like in peak physique, but I'm so I don't care that I just don't do it.
Well,
I am
but you'd also have to like food prep and like.
Yeah, that's why I'm
you
like,
have to-
yeah.
I'm
the
vain
end
enough to
result's
care
Like, I don't
again.
care.
I'm vain enough to care again. I just need the time.
I'm like, I can do
I was gonna
anything I
say-
need to do right now. Like, whatever. I don't care. Can I still run fast? Can I still jump high? That's all I really need. Don't really care. I'm not trying to look like a
Like,
bum.
I don't need that.
Don't
I don't
care.
need that anymore. I don't need that
I
anymore, bro.
just want to be able to chuck somebody over my shoulder and fight them to the death in a duel
Why
match.
chuck him over the shoulder
Why?
and then
I don't
fight?
know.
him?
Because
Why
I
did
like
you-
the way that it looks in movies, and I want to do it to somebody again.
Nah, see, why'd
You
you
know movies
instantly
are
go
real,
to the
right?
death? Yeah, they got harnesses and shit on.
But
They got
I've
harnesses and
thrown
shit
someone
on.
over my shoulder before. 3 times, in fact.
Let's
It
say
was a
most
great feeling.
most fights don't last longer than like, unless you're professional level, than like a minute anyway.
That's fine. I only need that minute of satisfaction, and then I'm good.
All right.
She
Wait,
gonna get
sorry,
knocked the
I'll
fuck
let
out. She gonna get knocked the fuck out.
She gonna get
She
knocked
gonna get,
fucked out.
she gonna get knocked the fuck out. You come in with way too much confidence. That's first easiest way to get knocked out.
Okay, first of all, I don't have the confidence yet. I'm saying I want to get to that point.
Get bigger, so I
You
don't have
could
to worry
still
about you
get knocked
chasing me.
out.
Here's the thing, man. When I get bigger, I don't get any slower.
No.
I'm just bigger. I'm in fact faster. I was faster in
just-
that picture than I am right now.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just a lot more mass moving at you a lot more faster.
That's what I got, and it's gonna look a lot more terrifying.
I
Exactly.
took enough physics classes to know that it would hurt harder if you build more mass. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. The speed you would lose even is very negligible. When you count in, you're heavier.
Yeah.
That shit gonna hurt. I've been hit by many a man. I've been hit by many men. Many men.
Pause. Pause.
Many men.
Okay.
Many
And- Many men. And the heavier, larger dudes,
Pause.
that shit hurt, bro. Pause.
I can say so
No.
many things right now, but I will not.
It's true.
No, I know. I just was thinking dirty.
Full context, I used to play football, like
I
had a
for all
feeling.
my life. All
I
my
remember.
life. I'm a
Also
quarterback.
thinking
I have been sacked a lot, bro. Been
This
sacked.
motherfucker
plenty.
got hit by a
You know what? Now
linebacker
that I'm
like
thinking
never
about
again.
it, Kurt is built like a quarterback.
And I was a scrambler too, so I was getting tackled, bro.
That motherfucker
You know.
said he Lamar Jackson for real.
Swear to God.
I used to, bro. I love that shit.
I didn't play. I wasn't on offense.
I couldn't play
when I
football.
played foot. No, I played football for like 1 year back in 2012, and I was on
What were you,
defense.
corner?
Nah,
Safety.
no.
You better not say linebacker.
No way.
No,
You was the running
no,
back?
I wasn't a linebacker either.
You were
Running
you were
back?
a
Running back?
linebacker?
There's
No,
no
he's
way.
on defense, he's on
No, I
defense,
wasn't.
he's
This
on
was
defense.
high
I'm on
school,
defense.
right? I
No, this
can
is
see a
20
high school
this is
team
2012.
making a poor decision like
This is
that.
2012.
No,
No, this is 2012. I was 11 years old.
Oh yeah. I can see a
Okay,
middle school
okay.
team.
Okay.
Or
Because
a
you were
grade
probably
school team
huge.
doing
You were
that. I
probably
could see
huge
that.
compared to
I
them
was-
kids.
I was tall. I was.
They were
Tall.
sacrificing.
Why weren't your
you,
ass
bro.
on the court? Why are you on the field? Get your ass to the court.
to the court now?
Why do you think I only played for 1 year?
They put that dumbass on
Wait,
punt return.
hold on. Kurt, you're the same age as my brothers, okay?
Mhm.
What year did you graduate high school? Was it 2013 or was it 2014?
15. I graduated 2015.
Oh, that's
you're
right, because
older
of
than
your
me.
birthday. I forgot. Okay, so then you might know. So that I'm not saying you might know my brothers, but you might know about the thing that I'm about to talk about. Do any of y'all know about Morgantown's I grew up in I went to high school in Morgantown, West Virginia. I don't care. I'll dox myself up. I've said it a million times. Did y'all ever know like the rivalry between the two high schools there?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
No.
I
Because
didn't
I know
know.
some-
I didn't know
rivalry between
Morgantown
mine.
existed until you told me you were from there.
No. But
You know.
Kurt lived in the same area that I did, so that's why I'm asking him
got you.
specifically.
No.
No, you don't. Okay, some people do that because you're far away from us that like you may know, but we also know some shit that happens in your area too. So I wasn't sure. Anyway, the reason why I'm going with this is that my one of my younger brothers, his team was the team that finally beat our high school rivals in like 5 or 6 years, and he
damn.
scored the winning touchdown as a wide receiver.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if like you knew about the rivalry or anything. But yeah.
Wow, that's
I was
always
very
a
proud.
man.
And he got to go on the radio. And it was in the newspaper and everything.
I
And then,
love shit
my
like
younger brother,
that.
Who's his twin? He was on. He was defense, and he tackled the quarterback that it would have. So Andrew could get the whatever. So he could get the football. So yeah. So I was very proud of him.
It's funny because like I think playing sports is the closest you can get to being an anime protagonist.
Yeah, nah, I felt like I was doing my own blue lock shit when I was
Yeah,
playing
bro.
soccer.
The black lock is real, bro.
The black lock is
Black lock is fucking real, bro.
Being the lead in the school play is also pretty.
I can
I've
see
never
that.
been it because absolutely not. But like I could see it too there.
Most
I
of
just
the
feel
time-
like that more even than like a YouTube grind where technically there's competitiveness. Like sports really had me like, this is it. I'm in the arc right now. We've got to.
You
gotta
gotta
do it, baby. This is it. I gotta pull every. I listen to so many OPs before meets. Oh my god.
Please.
I feel that.
I had
Nah, I'm not gonna
rivals.
lie.
I had. It was
I
crazy.
had rivals.
Rivals
Bro.
is kind of crazy.
It was, dude. Oh, I felt like such a fucking protagonist. Truly.
Man, blue lock made. Blue
and
lock
now,
made
and
me
now
wanna
I'm the
play soccer
fucking
again.
side character of my own life. Shit
Damn.
sucks.
Damn,
Just like
oh,
me
never
for
let that happen to me.
How could you be the side character in your own life? You're not
I
dramatic
am.
enough. You gotta be like me and Zen. He's an egoist, and I'm a dramatic
An
asshole.
egotist?
So,
Bro,
you know.
ego would be proud.
You go be
Oh,
proud.
yeah.
Join the
Black
blue lock.
is real.
Join the black
fucking
lock.
black lock is real, bro.
Yeah.
I can't
Nah,
believe that for the English dub, the guy who plays Ego is Shinra from Fire Force. That made me so happy.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
I don't watch the anime.
I'm
You-
trying to
if you
get
watch- If you hear it in dub, if you watch it dub, you hear it. You're like,
Ah.
oh wait, huh?
I'm trying to get the VA for the main character's name's eluding me right now on Blue Lock to pull up for a Hime stream. We're
Oh wait,
part of
the main character of blue
Mario
lock.
Strikers.
Oh, Isagi?
Wait.
Yeah, Isagi.
Isagi?
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to pull up. It probably gonna happen actually.
That's cool.
He's
Sammy's
very
realization
chill.
to have voice actor shit reminded me of when I saw that tweet and it was a widget and Haru having the same voice actor and I was like, oh, I can hear it.
Man,
No,
I do
I'm
want to get into VA. I want to get into voice acting.
I feel like you would do good at
I
it.
need to take some classes.
I really,
say I do.
I was gonna say, are you gonna take classes? Yeah,
Mhm.
that helps. I I feel like I have a thing for voices because like I can pick them out pretty well. I may not know like the actual like actors' names, which I should probably learn some of them because I hear them so many times and like I should know who they are. But I pick them up pretty easily.
I get that. I'm
my
similar.
other friends, when we watch anime together, I'll be like, that sounds like he's like I already have it pulled up. Who do you think it is? And I'm like, is it this person? He's like, it's the person that sounds like them that you always get confused. I'm like, oh, it's this, and he's like, yes, that's who it is. I'm like, yes, I got it. So,
For the longest time, I used to get Tara Strong and Great Lyle confused all the time.
I can see how that could happen.
But now
But I've
I
never
don't
gotten
at
Tara
all.
Strong.
It's usually
I've never gotten her wrong.
yeah, it's usually every time. Every time it's her.
Yeah.
Zan, what
I
quest
can
are you
see
on?
how you could do
Go
that
to,
though. I totally get
side
that.
quest.
I totally get that.
I'm doing side quest though. Okay, that's fine. Let me know when you get to the
I'm
main.
getting
I'm still
a
doing some sides.
gallbladder or whatever the fuck. Gallstone.
You're getting a gallbladder?
Gallstone.
Yo,
Gallstone.
Where's the black market in the game? What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
Gallstone is not much better.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
The ball stone.
Nah, cause
What?
tell me how this shit made. Tell me why
I mean,
this shit made
I
sense,
have
bro. I was one of, so back when I played football, I was one of the tallest, one of the fastest. I was
Get your
like
ass on
third
the
fastest.
court!
Shut the fuck up, Curtis.
No,
God
he's
damn it.
winning.
God damn it!
Go
Shut
to
up.
the court!
I'm gonna take you to court if you'll be
No,
quiet. Goddamn.
Nah, cause I know your school needed a center.
Pretty good.
Oh no.
I know.
Anyway,
Maybe if your life
anyways,
was
nah,
on
look,
center,
nah, but
you'd be in the right place.
But listen, listen, damn it. I was one of the tallest. I was like third fastest on the whole team. I was like the whole roster.
Uh-huh.
Why these motherfuckers put me at fucking defensive end?
What? Hmm.
They wanted to lose.
They wanted to lose. Yeah, they
I
wanted to
was
lose.
No, but what was hilarious was I was damn near literally one of the best on that fucking defensive side, brother.
Nobody got past you, huh?
Well,
And no one got past me. Shit, I'm like, I may have been built like a stick, but bitch, I'm quick. Shit.
Come on, he's like, lock up, lock up,
Yeah,
lock up.
They do rhyme. Yeah.
Motherfucker,
oh my
what
gosh.
was crazy about that team was we never won a game at home. We won
I
all of
wonder
our
why.
games on the road.
Now the
never won it
basketball team
at
could have
home.
been a whole different story.
Swear to God.
The basketball team, y'all could have won some championships for it.
Yeah, y'all got
Just because
regionals
you're
at
tall doesn't
least.
mean you're good at basketball, though.
But
That
it's
is
helpful.
also
Shit, I learned
it's
that the
helpful.
hard way.
Nah,
It's
because
true,
I
but it's
knew a
helpful.
guy who was
I
like
knew a
6'6",
guy.
but 6'6", but uncoordinated as shit. He could not hoop.
See, I
Motherfucker, I
feel
was
like
grabbing
sometimes
the
when you're
ball.
super
In the center.
tall, you don't know how to coordinate your body. And it's just like,
Yeah, because they got too much to move the fuck around, bro.
yeah. That's, yeah.
Motherfucker, I was
See,
on that damn court, 6'3" in the center.
I'm uncoordinated, but that's because I am clumsy. Not because I'm tall or short, because I'm clumsy.
You gotta work on
court
that.
moving like titans. Hell no.
Nah.
But here's the thing, though. I will say this. I used to be able to knock down some people because whenever we'd have rugby practice, we'd play with the boys because there were no other girl teams like in our state at the time. We always had to travel to PA or Ohio, or we went into Indiana for a tournament. We almost went to New York for a tournament. We ended up not going though. But yeah, no, like we played with the boys because they had teams and we didn't. So I've taken down some I took down one of the offensive linemen from our football team at my high school because he played rugby too. And he was like, "Damn, you're small, but you have power." And I was like, "Yeah, the fuck I do now. Stay down." I remember
Now
getting this
stay
hit.
down is
He's
crazy.
like, all right. And I was like, "Stay down." And I start running.
That was
So
mean.
I was like, I gotta get to the.
That was me.
Yeah.
That was mean. Why'd you do that to him?
Waste of height is
Motherfucker.
facts, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But we just wasting their height
I mean, you
for
can play volleyball, I guess, or badminton or
Like
something.
shit,
or
I
tennis.
was like,
Man,
Play some white
was
people
like-
sports. They're never
miss
good at
that.
them anyway.
I was 5'7". I was like 5'7". I was still hooping.
I'm hooping
Were
now.
you 5'7" when you were
I was
8?
the center on my middle school team, but I wasn't even.
Like this
that
was like in
tall.
high school.
I'm about to say,
very short in high school.
Kaka was 5'7" until like high school ended.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah,
just shot up, I guess.
Yeah, I shot up. I spent the summer in Guyana. I just shot up. I don't know what happened.
They
How
brought that
tall are you?
motherfucker back to the motherland. They're like, hey,
I
yo,
swear to
you
God.
gotta,
The
you
opposite
gotta bump
there.
them numbers
It's
up.
nicer.
How tall are you,
guarantee
Kage?
How tall am I now?
Yeah.
Yeah, how tall are you now?
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Kurt,
I was
how
like,
tall
we're
are you?
pretty close. I'm like 6'2". I was like, yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm like, me and you were about the
You gotta-
same. I was a little bit
Yeah,
taller.
we're about
gotta
the same height.
Yeah.
I gotta stop,
He's
bro.
11 and
You
a
do.
half inches
You do.
taller than me.
I gotta stop, bro.
You do.
Got a foot on you,
Like,
I don't
dog.
got a-
literally, because we could step on you.
Yeah,
You
no,
look
get
like
your
a
numbers
whole
up.
foot.
Yeah,
a
you
whole
get your numbers
foot
up.
taller.
Yeah,
I
get
could
your
step
numbers up.
over you, bro.
Get your numbers up is so crazy.
But here's the thing, though. I will never not be around y'all in heels or stilts. I refuse.
That's
Why
so
not?
crazy.
You don't wanna
I
feel
would
tall?
make fun of you if you came to me in stilts. Yeah.
I'm okay with
Like
that.
who's
As
taller
long
now?
as
I'm like, I don't know.
Still us, yeah.
And I'm like, who's taller? Who's taller now? Me. with still me. I'm like,
No,
who's
I
taller
just
now?
I have this vision in my head.
don't make me, don't make me
Like,
man, don't make me
who's
lightly
taller
tap your
now?
damn ankle so
You
you can crush me.
you go me.
Goddamn.
You just push me off the stills and be like me, and then walk away.
I ain't
See,
gonna,
I feel
I'm
like-
not gonna push you. I'm just gonna lightly tap your ankle and you gonna fold immediately.
Oh, that's so mean.
Height is not a big deal, man. Like,
But
honestly, no, it's really not.
I gotta hit you.
It's so weird because like I never worried about my height until like
You
I
found
think
out
it's
everybody
just
else
that,
is Andre
for
the
a long
Giant?
time. For the longest time when I was little, I was the shortest girl, like almost always. And then when I was in 5th grade, they thought that like my doctor was like, I don't know if you're gonna make it past 4'9", maybe 4'10". And apparently I did, obviously, because I shot up like 3 inches when I was like 10. And I think it's because I went through puberty like very quickly. And so I think my hormones were just like, nah, we're gonna make her grow taller. So I was like 5'1". I was like around like 5'1" for a while, and then I got into high school and grew like another like little bit, so like the inch and a half, and then I just stopped growing after that. But by like 7th grade, everyone was fucking taller than me again. Like I was like the tallest girl for a bit in 5th grade
Yep.
and like half of 6th grade, and then everyone shot the fuck up again. And I'm
Yeah.
like, cool.
Like
And
what?
then I just didn't care about it anymore because I didn't think about it. And then a couple years ago, someone mentioned it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like X, Y, and Z height. And everyone's like, wow, you're actually like really tiny. And I'm like, really? I don't know, okay. And then it just became like, the whole meme of like, oh, short girls. And I'm like, okay, well, fine, I guess. I've never really, it's whatever. Like my husband's not that much taller than me, and I've never given a fuck about it. I don't know.
See, people will be like, short people will be like, I got to show dominance by taking down a tall person. People in high school showed their dominance by hanging off my fucking arm like I'm a goddamn monkey boy. That's what they did. They and y'all motherfuckers was worried about your height, bitch. I was worried about not being climbed on like a goddamn
They call that
jungle
motherfucker
gym.
the jungle. I was about to say they call that motherfucker the jungle
Listen,
gym.
here's the thing. I don't care how tall or how short someone is. I can take you out, no matter what, because I have throwing knives.
Sammy looks at LeBron James.
I can take
Someone
you
get
out.
Gianna
I can take you out.
Sammy then pulls out a
can.
gun. Oh,
Say that.
oh, okay.
Sammy
That
looks
makes
at
sense.
LeBron James, pulls out the blicky, and says, "I will take you out."
I'm like, oh, that makes a lot more sense now. Gotcha.
Yeah.
LeBron proceeds to toss Sammy over his shoulder with one finger.
Listen, but here's the thing, though. A weapon will, if you know how to use a weapon, you're done. I got you,
Yeah,
fam.
we're not bulletproof. We're just.
We know.
You're not bulletproof, dickhead.
I never said a gun.
If
I
you
said a
know how to
taser,
use a gun,
knife.
you're done. I know. I know.
I'm vertically superior. You're not bulletproof. What the fuck?
Motherfucker
but
thought he was built like Luke
Yeah,
Cage.
like, what do you,
No, like,
what
I
do
know
you,
how to-
what
I
do
know how to use throwing
you?
knives. I know how to use throwing knives. I know how to use a bow and arrow. I actually very well. I can use both cross and long bow.
She think we built like
I
juggernauts.
know how to use.
And she ain't
I know how to
talking
use a
about
mace.
Jesus.
I know I've used a morning star before, but I'm not as good at it. But I could get good at it. I know
What are you using a morning star for?
How tall was Jesus?
What?
How tall was
Say
Jesus?
you storming
How
Mordor?
tall
What you
was
doing?
Jesus?
And then I
Nah.
know
Jesus, short king, 5'5".
Oh my god!
Short king.
I'm following. Get out of here. Bro, talk about father and the son, bro. I'm sunning you right now. 5'5". I'm gonna go up to heaven and be like, fuck out my way. You gonna stop me? 5'5".
Put
Oh
his
my
hands
God.
on his head. Fuck out my way.
Okay, short king.
Oh my
All right,
Literally,
shorty.
he
Got
is
to
the
the
king.
gates of
He is
heaven.
the
God
king.
said you must be.
Though the
this
Bible,
tall
wait,
to
hold on,
enter
it gets
the
worse. Christianity.com, though the Bible doesn't mention his height, scholars and scientists estimate that Jesus' height was between 5'5" and 5'1". Short
Oh.
king!
Short king.
My god.
Short king.
wow.
Literally.
Literally.
You about to get to the gates of heaven, and God's about to show you this fucking God, and be like, "All right, buddy."
He
All right,
he
brother.
holds you up like, listen, Jesus is really sensitive about his height. Okay.
Oh
Don't-
no.
One of the angels takes you to the side, shows you this clip.
like,
and he's
look, listen.
I'm gonna level with
Listen.
you, bro. He's really sensitive.
I'll
He's
level
really
with
sensitive.
you.
He's really
Oh,
sensitive about his height.
jeez.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
really sensitive
jeez.
about his height.
Oh jeez. I love what
Jesus
Wolf
is
said. He
really
goes,
sensitive about his
Sammy
height.
said, let's go above evening the odds.
Pretty good.
Oh.
Nah, cause I love how people are like, oh, Jesus is fucking strict and shit. I'm like, nah, I feel like he'd have a sense of humor.
That who's?
I feel like he has a sense of humor. I'll be
definitely-
Short
like,
king.
I feel like if I put my
My whole
elbow
life
on
is a
his
joke.
head,
He's
he
gotta have a
just
sense of
laugh.
humor.
I need somebody's church to tweet Jesus is a short king. Could someone
Actually,
please?
let me DM my church on Instagram. Tell them to put down their.
It is the short king of kings, Lord of
Jesus is a
lords,
short
bro,
king,
please.
bro. He is a short
Be,
king.
be like Jesus. Be a short king.
Be like
No,
Jesus.
thank
Be
you.
a short king.
I almost want to tweet that, but I feel like that would not be a good thing to tweet.
Short king.
Nah,
bro.
Bye.
People say be closer
Nah,
to God, but
nah,
they don't
'cause
mean
look-
it like that, bro.
Nah, cause look,
Dog, Jesus, he
Nah,
5'5", he
look.
way all the way down there. No wonder he was so heavenly. He was so close to fucking hell. Golly.
Oh, so does that make me an angel then?
No.
No. Get that
Oh, you
idea
are
out
not.
of here.
let's be real. Look, let's be
They,
real.
will,
What if-
they should have dipped you twice during the baptism. they need you need a refund. Oh my god, bro.
Gosh, Curtis!
Did your baptism come with a warranty? Bro? Like, they should have put your shit on layaway.
Oh,
No.
oh my fucking god.
Oh my
Nah, 'cause
god. Your baptism
bro.
come with a warranty? Like 90 days?
But-
Like,
You want to know what I wore for my baptism?
you're about to make what I said worse, and you really, I advise you for your own sake not to, dude.
It's really funny.
You're alright if you're, again, I'm trying to protect you here. You're going to make your,
because you.
no. Sammy, I already made you look bad, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna make myself look worse. You
No,
don't
it's
have
more.
to
It's
do
more
that.
funny than anything
No,
else. So, like,
no,
you know, like,
you
so
don't have, no.
my baptism.
Oh.
So, like, my baptism was with a non-denominational church, and so we were allowed. We didn't have to do like a whole ceremonial like dress or whatever. They're just like, just wear whatever's comfortable, whatever. And mine was like in October. It was still kind of hot, but not like super hot or whatever. So I think I'm wearing like sweat shorts. They go down to like my knees. Like, I wasn't inappropriate. I'm wearing a Percy Jackson sweatshirt that says lightning.
Literally, God is not cool with that.
It's not, bro.
I'd be like, are you fucking serious?
Are you dead ass?
Are you serious?
Like she cannot be serious right now.
God is
Like
like,
he-
Zeus
like
might forgive, but I don't.
Where your
God,
clothes
Yeah.
at?
God
I'm
cracks
wearing
his.
a Percy Jackson. I still have the
Nah,
T-shirt too.
God cracks
God goes,
his
where
heavenly.
your clothes at?
Nah, God
looking
cracks
down at
his.
that.
God cracks his formal speech, and he looks. He's like, "Are you dead ass right now?"
Dead ass.
Like
Are you
swear to
dead
me
ass?
right now.
Swear,
Swear to me right now.
put that on
So
me
I
right
put
now.
that shit on me that you did that right now.
That you're wearing this right now to your own shit.
Put that shit on me.
Put it
Put
on
that
you
shit
on me
right
right
this
now.
second.
I wore a Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief t-shirt.
Man, they
That
told
is
y'all wear.
literally blasphemy, I think.
Man, they told y'all wear something comfortable. They told us wear all white.
Damn.
No.
Man, I just wore a t-shirt and some cargo shorts.
Was it Labor Day?
That's like
Was it Labor Day?
Fuck no.
Oh.
that's like if you went to Zen's like birthday and you came in with like a D'Angelo shirt and
D'Angelo Wild shirt.
like
He looks at you like,
that
"Are you
is
dead
like
ass?"
nuts.
Zed looks at you like, are you dead ass?
Are you
Dead
dead ass?
Okay, but like honestly, are any of us surprised that I did that?
No, no, I'm not.
Not even, no. Not really.
But you didn't have. Man,
Like, out of all the things you could have worn.
I didn't think your shirt dissolved away when you came out.
Motherfucker could have wore a Marilyn Manson shirt, but nah, you fucking chose Percy Jackson.
I should have got baptized in a Shadow the Hedgehog.
A Shadow the Hedgehog t-shirt from Hot
You know, the
Topic.
thing is, too,
Yeah.
like no one said anything about it. There was pictures, like no one said anything about it either. Like I don't think they realized, to
They
be
were
honest.
shaking their heads on the inside.
Yeah, I know those old ladies were feeling a ways for sure.
You know, no, we didn't really have any old ladies like that. Our church was very, was actually pretty young. There was a group of us that were of the girls, because there's only girls in the youth group. We didn't have any boys, because we were a really small church. But we actually had a lot of Nigerian missionaries come over. So like half of our church was Nigerian missionaries, and the other half was like the people that lived in Morgantown, that were like from the area. Damn, but Nigerian food is so good. Ah, they made such good food. I miss them. But yeah, they would host a luncheon, and they would make Nigerian food. It was so good. I love that church. Every time I go back home, I always go for Sunday church because I love them. But yeah, it wasn't even like they were, and a lot of them were young too. They had like young kids and everything. So it wasn't really like a lot of old women. There were only a couple. The preacher's wife, and who was our youth group leader's mom and dad, and then like maybe 2 or 3 other older ladies. But I don't think anybody was over like 60 in that church. Honest to goodness. So, but yeah.
You wore a Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson.
Yeah, I did. I almost wore a Harry Potter shirt.
Oh my, that's worse.
That's a little worse. That's worse. That's
Because
a
at
little
least
bit,
it's like in the
little bit
first
worse.
one, guys. Like I know it's just like a show you fuck with. Like I get it. I read the books. They're solid. All right, but
They're
like
solid.
I literally told you not to practice witchcraft, and you come with this.
And look at what you.
I literally told you not to do this,
Like,
and
on
you
me?
pulled up.
On me for real.
The thing is, too, is that this was also around the same time that I was still doing seances in the graveyard.
Oh my
You
god!
just keep digging yourself.
You when you
deeper
die
so
and
you
you're
were-
behind me in hell, you can't get upset. I'm gonna be like, yep, we're here. I don't know what you expected.
No one's really surprised.
And you're like, what?
honestly.
What happened? You were crying. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What happened?
Man, I hope hell got Wi-Fi.
January 4th.
Well, you guys, I told Zen this. I've done so many hexes on people, I can't count the number of times I have done hexes.
You're a goner. You're a goner. You're gone.
I've also made voodoo dolls twice.
You're a goner.
You're
Like,
gone.
it's over for you. I don't know what to tell you.
Done.
It is a riggedy rap. You got time to make up for it, but I don't think you will. It's over.
What do you mean?
It's
I
over.
haven't
It's
hexed
over.
somebody in 5 months.
Not even a whole year. Not even a whole year.
Not even half a year. It hasn't
Oh, wait,
even.
wait,
It
I'm
is
sorry,
January 4th.
I'm sorry. It was actually like 3.5 months, almost 4. I'm sorry. I did.
Oh
time
my
wrong.
God, Sammy.
What?
Sammy.
that's
My
What do
friend
you mean
asked
what?
me.
And you just said yes, just like that?
Yeah.
My friend asked me to commit a murder. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
I didn't commit a murder. I just, you know.
Go ahead. Go ahead and finish
Oh,
that.
no,
sentence.
no.
Hell
no,
better
go ahead.
have Wi-Fi, bro. You said it, dog. If I got Twitter, I might be all right.
They may or may not have gotten fired from a job. I don't know.
I know about that one. You definitely. You were right there, right next to me. You know it. We are going to be right next to each other
We are
down
going
there.
to be having the
They're
same
gonna
conversation.
no, as your punishment, Curtis. They're gonna put me as your cellmate.
Ugh.
They were gonna be on the same bus. What are you talking about?
We're on the same bus.
As my punishment, I have to deal with the fact that I'm in hell.
Nah,
that
that's
ain't gonna
most
be
of the
it. That ain't
punishment.
gonna be
Yeah,
it.
that's most
That
people's
ain't gonna be-
punishment.
That's both
But
people's
for you,
punishment right
Curtis,
there.
they'll put me with you, and I'm just gonna be crying the whole time.
Well, because if you're crying, then I would have joy, and that would defeat the purpose.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh wow, you want to make me cry?
VTuber
That's your
N-word
joy. I'm like, I
alignment
just
chart.
realized that. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry?
I was gonna look at
Nah.
my shit and be like, so you tweeted VTuber N-word alignment chart? I'm like, yeah.
What?
And then
You
they
Oh, wait,
said
I'm
me
coming.
right
Never
down.
mind, never
Nah,
mind,
nah.
They said
No,
me
go ahead and
right
say it.
down.
Say it. Say it.
Never mind.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
I'm good. I'm good.
VTuber N-word alignment
Nah, so
chart.
Kurt, you're gonna have to explain that one. You're gonna have
It's,
to explain that
I want to
one.
do that video for third. We'll do that video.
Oh, man.
I want to
no.
do VTube content so bad, and I was like, how do I do this shit without like, cause I work in the industry, so I'm like, I gotta be respectful, and Christian is anything but. So, but I was like, what if I just said fuck it, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, we're just gonna do the VTuber N-word alignment chart. We're just gonna leave it at that. It is what it is.
Fuck a wee ball.
VTuber N-word political compass.
I was about to dox myself real hard just now. I'm glad I did it.
You know, Kurt, fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we
We
ball.
ball.
Yeah.
I can't. Nah, I can't do that because I actually can fuck up some actual shit for people. But they did say the N-word.
I was about to say, I mean, you can't really fuck them up
Wait,
more than
what?
they did.
Well, I
they've
mean,
Wait, who said the N-word?
Well,
What?
the problem is that by me revealing who said the N-word, it would involve doxing them because they didn't say it in their
thought it was
career.
public information. Like they said it.
I mean,
like,
it is. It's just you
Oh.
like VTuber like unwritten law, kind of written law. It's like you don't expose people's identities. You don't do that.
Oh,
Well, I know
it
which
was
one of y'all
their-
said the N-word.
Oh my goodness. So wait, they
Oh.
said it as their regular person.
That was their regular selves. That was their regular selves.
Oh.
And a lot of them, they were younger, and I'm like, all right, but you still said that.
The fact that it's enough to make a tier. No, the fact that it's enough to make a tier list is kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, it's not a tier list, and it's an alignment chart.
My bad, alignment
It's an
chart. The fact
alignment
that you're
chart.
able to
N-word
do
alignment chart. Like, Sammy's racist, but she hasn't said the N-word.
What?
You can be racist and have said the N-word. Racist and haven't said the N-word is the craziest part of the chart.
How am I? What? I've been racist towards you when?
What the fuck, Kage?
And you took the bait.
What?
Kage, what is this message, bro?
What? Curtis.
What's the problem? What's the
Yeah,
problem?
what's up?
Why you hitting the gritty with her?
Say that. Wait, what?
Why not?
So what?
You celebrated.
Does she even know how to gritty?
I'm a teacher.
I'm so
I'm a
confused right
teacher.
I'm a teacher.
now. Wait, have I been racist? I'm so sorry, Kurt.
Hey, Gubs, go look at Gubs. Look at
talking
look at
about?
Lou there
Sammy?
when you get the
Sammy, what are you
chance.
talking
I
about?
saw.
Yeah.
Now I feel bad and I don't know why. Wait, have I hurt
Sammy,
your
what are you
feelings?
talking about? Sammy, what are you
No,
talking
you
about?
said something quiet. No, what?
What are you talking
so
about, Sammy?
confused
What are you,
right now.
what are you
Oh,
talking
no.
about?
I don't know. What are you talking
Samantha,
about?
Samantha,
What?
what are you talking about?
I don't know. You said I was racist, and now I feel bad because I don't know what's going
Samantha,
on. I
Samantha,
don't feel
what are
bad
you
now.
what are you on about right now?
I don't know. I don't want people to feel bad.
I'm gonna cross off.
that.
Wait, I just completed another one of my resolutions, which is the gaslight more women in 2023.
No way.
Let me make sure I
Damn.
tweet this.
Damn.
I was like,
There's
what
no
did I
way.
do?
Let me
That's
tweet that.
crazy.
I forgot to tweet
That's
that. My
crazy.
New Year's resolution is to
There's
gaslight
no
more
way
women.
you fell for that. There's no way you
No,
fell for
because
that.
because honestly, like I can see like me saying something and like hurting someone's feelings by accident, or like because like I'm a white ignorant person sometimes. Like I know, I have privilege. Like it happens.
Will I get in
right?
trouble if I tweet my New Year's resolution is to gaslight more women in 2023?
Probably.
No.
Just take out
Maybe.
women and you'll be fine.
Fuck it,
Wait,
we don't.
wait.
Just gaslight more
Gaslight
people.
in general.
Just
Nah,
gaslight in general.
I'm gonna send it.
Oh my god.
All right.
All
If
right.
you, I'm gonna retweet it and reply to it. I'm one of the women.
Because I don't want to
Just
gaslight
got
men. I want
fucking
to gaslight women. You know?
Oh,
Brother.
Okay.
I know.
It's just
Wow.
a bruh for me.
Like,
It's just a
I know you know how
bruh
it
for me.
sounds. I know you know how it sounds.
I know you know.
Oh,
I'm trying to gaslight more women in 2023.
we're trying to keep you from getting canceled in 2023.
don't ever do that to me ever.
What if I
because
say my New
feel
Year's resolution is to
terrible.
gaslight not only more women, but men as well in 2023?
This is
Just say
okay.
gaslight.
This is,
I don't roll off the
this is why
tongue.
you,
We're gaslighting
Laos,
women.
and Zen all have the gaslighter role, cause y'all be gaslighting me, and then I believe it because like y'all will do it like so nonchalant, and I'll be like, wait, did I actually do that? Wait a minute, and then I'm like, I overthink it, and I'm like, wait, hold on, and I have, and then you figure are like, nah, you're good, and I'm like, what the fuck? No, you can't do that, because I don't like hurting people's feelings on purpose
Sounds like a
unless
skill
like
issue,
I
honestly.
want to, you know. Unless I actually like want to hurt your feelings.
I was gonna
But
say,
then
I'm like,
you'll
what happened to fuck your feelings 2023?
I mean, yes,
trying to
but
gaslight
also,
in
you know, I can't be mean like that. That's why I have all of y'all.
So then you just defeated the whole purpose of the year.
I mean, I can still be like, fuck the feelings. I just, you know, I pick and
No,
choose
no,
which
no,
feelings
no.
to fuck.
She couldn't.
I don't think, Zen, could I ever truly be like actually like
No.
super mean to people? Okay, well,
Never in your
I
life.
was hoping.
Never in your
I
life.
was
I
hoping
don't
for
think,
maybe
I
if
don't
you're
think you're
mad.
built for that.
Never
I
in your
guess
life.
For that.
Never in your life.
I don't think you're built for that.
Are you sure? Like even just a little
you're not
tiny
you're
bit?
not built like that. You're not that person.
Huh?
You're not
built like
him.
that.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy.
I'm not that guy.
You're not that
You're
pal.
not that guy.
You're not that
Okay,
pal
but
guy.
isn't it? But
You're not
here's
that
the
pal
thing, though.
guy.
Here's the thing though. Don't I? Isn't it good that I'm not like that though? Because I
No.
keep
No.
y'all in check.
No,
No.
no.
Oh, okay.
You need to
Well,
have
It
that
wasn't.
in you.
You
You need to have at
you
least a
gotta
little
have
bit in
that.
it.
You
You
But,
gotta
gotta
have
have
at
but
least
you
a
guys
little
just
bit
said I
in you.
don't. But you guys just said I don't. So what's?
But
so
you
what-
need it.
What,
And you
But
don't
you
have
need
it.
At least
so
a little bit.
So is that why
You
we're
need
all
it.
friends? Because I don't have it, and y'all are like, okay, we gotta toughen her up.
Nope.
No.
Nah, we just like it's
No.
just fun. It's just
Okay.
fun.
It's hilarious.
Okay.
It's just
Well.
fun.
You know. I know you guys got my back, so that's all that really matters.
They did. They did.
Depends. Depends.
Kurt, where you at?
I am fighting some scorpion bitch. I hate him.
Scorpion. Oh.
Work
hate
him,
him.
bitch.
Are you still in Sardonyx?
I have no idea where I'm at. I'm
Still
trying
in
to get a
Pentatonic?
gall. I'm getting the gallbladder. Right
Oh,
now.
you're getting the gallbladder. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a gallstone. What?
It is.
It was.
Okay.
All right,
Trying to kill this motherfucker.
I'm at the next part of the main mission
All right, let me kill this gallbladder.
because I ran out of shit to do. But I'm gonna hit this button so we can just kind of talk and you know, have a nice little jovial whatever the fuck.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Starting
Conversation.
Soon podcast. We're back at it
back.
again.
2023,
We're back.
yes, sir.
2023.
Like a smack addict. Let's go.
Yes,
Oh,
sir, we're
Kurt,
back,
guess what? My
2023.
birthday's in exactly 2 weeks, which means that Wizard Wednesday once again falls on my birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It do.
I'm kind of shocked.
Well, because technically the first Wizard Wednesday was on a Monday, but I mean, it's whatever. I got to ride on a phoenix, right? It was a phoenix.
Yeah, it was. I still ride it to this day. I'm
It
gonna
was
play this
fun.
game probably for a whole other
everyone kept,
year.
like, everyone
I've got
was like,
one
I
more
wanna
year
ride it, and then
marked
Kurt
for
was like,
this.
no, the birthday girl gets to ride, and I was like, yes, I get to ride the phoenix.
We'll
Also
probably
happy.
finish this whole thing in like a year. That's
Yes, sir. 2024.
2020,
There's no more
2024. I
content.
probably
And
around this
D'Angelo's
time.
birthday is the day before mine, so you get 2 birthdays in a row, guys.
Oh, well, that's the first time
And then
she
we
ever
do a
hyped up my
Maple
birthday like that.
Story.
Well, that's
Yeah,
because
we do
last
Maple
year
Story.
Betty White died, so I couldn't.
Maple
really
Story
do
will
it.
finish in a few
Yeah,
Yeah,
months.
last year
I
you
was
tried
about to
to
say,
veto
Maple
my
Story ain't
birthday,
gonna-
you goddamn
Maple
dickhead.
Story ain't gonna last for a year.
That's
Listen.
that's like maybe only a few months to be honest.
Yeah.
Then we pull a RuneScape.
You guys are gonna play RuneScape?
I ain't say that. I ain't say that.
They're gonna play. No, they're gonna
Fucking-
play the old school RuneScape, not the
Fucking
new
yeah, old
edition.
school RuneScape, bro. Fucking Christian has been playing so much fucking RuneScape.
I've been watching RuneScape videos. They're
Christian's
nice.
been
I like
playing it.
them.
Fucking Hime's been fucking playing it, and then all other friends are starting to play. I'm like, god damn y'all. What
I
is
have it
so
downloaded
fun
on my
about
phone.
fucking RuneScape?
It's on
Gold
my phone. I just
GP.
haven't played it yet. But it's on
Damn,
my
have
we
it
phone.
on your
lost
phone?
Kage.
You have RuneScape on your phone?
Yeah, you can get it on your phone.
Oh. I didn't
I mean,
know
it's
that.
that's
old enough.
partially
That
why they
makes
play.
sense.
All right, what's your quest? I'm on Treebeards.
I got that shit fucking lowered. Hold
Damn,
on.
if only they had
Go to
Club
the
Penguin.
entrance in the Chrysalis Solar Arc.
You guys can
Bitch,
play
did you
Club
kill
Penguin.
Treebeard? This
Yeah,
this
I
segregated
thought you were past me.
whore.
Oh, no.
No, you got it. You know about it,
I was supposed to go work out 30 minutes ago, but it's okay.
Can't wait till I get my next Negro spell. Like,
What?
you heard me.
I'm not touching that.
Also,
You got
welcome, June. Don't think I didn't see you.
Hey, Jude.
I miss June.
June!
I miss June.
Hey, what up,
Hello.
Spook?
It. June, I love you.
Spoink.
Boink.
Boink.
Fucking spoink.
That's the homie Spoink.
What's
I
good,
love
spoink?
June. June's the bestest.
Oh, you got it.
Wombscape.
Ugh.
I wish my womb would sometimes escape me. Because being a woman is hard.
2023 is 1% done.
I got a Sammy shout out. Whoop, whoop. I have to say, I love when people say my name. I don't know why. It's a thing. Although you guys are gonna probably hear my mom call me Samantha in her stern voice when I go home, because I'm moving home, and I'm not prepared for that. Or when she'll be like calling me from upstairs, she'll be like, Samantha Christine, and I'll be like, Mom, no.
Your middle name is Christine?
Yeah, I've told you this before.
I don't remember. Oh, that's funny.
My name sounds like a princess name.
Up, Yonky Spoinky in the airport. Let me just.
Now Yonky Spoinky.
Hello?
Spoink.
Aha.
Uh-huh.
June, I love you.
Sing the song of our people.
Oh my god. No. Please. No more.
Please.
Oh,
No.
My
Sing the
husband,
song
every
of
time
our
I ask him to
people.
Why can't you sing it?
No, you sing the song.
No, sing the Jersey remix.
The Jersey remix.
Jersey mix.
What does that mean?
What does that even mean?
You know. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want
I
to sing
don't
the
know.
song of our people. I don't wanna.
Dude, every time,
No.
every time I ask
What's
my
the
husband to
Jersey
back-
remix of
One you
Bogota?
do. Yeah.
I
Bogota.
swear.
This can't be an actually thing. This can't actually
the
be a
Jersey
thing.
You know what? Who I miss? I also miss. I haven't heard from Melissa in a while.
Neither vibe.
Oh, so none of us have heard from Kunri?
Granted, I currently have her in the gulag. So that is also.
So
my-
it's your fault.
What?
my bad.
So it's your
Not
fault.
bad.
I have her currently in the gulag.
So it's your fault.
She's
Yeah,
making
couldn't
incredible
feel
stuff.
Couldn't you feel different?
A very important episode, actually.
Oh.
Aren't all episodes important?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Oh.
I tried to, give a little.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that, though. Thank you.
You're
No
welcome.
need
I just,
to lie.
All right.
I-
have you
that was
heal?
genuine, Kurt. That
Have
was
you
real genuine.
redoed
I
of
hope you
healer
know.
in the water?
I have
Yeah.
redo of healer in the water.
A redo of
Damn
what?
it, whore! Okay.
That's it.
Redo of
I'm at the
healer.
next part. I'm at the next part.
I'm holding a katana right now, bro. IRL.
Dang. Zev's gonna go off like a snapping turtle on a toe.
Bitch, what?
Go Tashi Wong.
You heard me.
Oh, whoops.
I'm about to hit you with a bat.
What? Why?
Oh
Talking
wait, I
about-
did it.
Talking about
Ha!
snapping turtles and
I
toes.
didn't even fight. Pussy ass
Yeah,
boy.
because they're low to the ground, so they try to snap at your toes.
Oh dude, I fucking cheesed it. This is awesome.
Oh yeah, I did the same thing.
Good job.
I went in and left, and then it completed the quest.
Programming is my passion.
Your
Mo,
passion.
mo.
Passion for fashion. That wasn't that Barbie's
Well, level it
slogan. You guys probably wouldn't know. I don't know why I'm asking.
Level 106, baby.
No park.
I didn't do it. I'm on
All right.
Where's
You
that
passed the
brat?
Sand Devils.
I don't remember now.
I'm literally just sitting outside the fucking room that I gotta go in. Friday
Okay, I'm
night.
pulling up.
Got the hide as fuck.
Bon gon time. Mon. Oh, what the hell going on over here? Cow N-word.
Hello?
Was that the Inuyasha theme?
Bon.
Yeah.
Where you at?
I loved Inuyasha.
I'm inside.
Shomru
Oh,
was probably
okay.
my first.
What
Actually,
the
no,
fuck
that's a
is
lie.
this
I don't
place of majesty? What the fuck is going on
Majesty.
here?
Or actually, maybe he was the first big brother.
What a minute at a goal. What's going
It
on?
looks like we
Bushi
about to
Emperor?
go through a fucking gauntlet. I wonder what type of enemy we're gonna fight in this one.
A woman.
Bon gon.
Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Why they got me?
How was your New Year's, Spoink?
Why they got me walking all the way over here?
It was okay. I lived, unfortunately.
I lived. Oh no!
Damn.
Don't say that. I'm happy you're alive, June.
I'm glad you're happy. I am not.
Oh no.
Rank 14, boss. Don't care.
You just
I
like
hope,
me.
Don't
I hope
care.
your day gets better.
Take me back. 2022.
Nah, take me
Bon.
back to 2017.
Take me back to
Take me
Bon.
back to 96.
2015.
Take me back to 2001.
Nah, take me
You know
back to
what I want?
2017, but let me keep these motherfuckers with me.
Yeah.
He was talking about his nuts.
Now wait a minute. Now wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute.
Let me keep these motherfuckers with
He palms his genitals.
He palmed me and palms this shit goes, but let me keep these motherfuckers with me.
Palm this shit like Kawhi Leonard.
Let me keep these motherfuckers with me.
Keep these motherfuckers.
God damn it.
Motherfucker palm this shit and his voice cracks a little bit. Let me keep
But let me keep these motherfuckers. Because he palmed it a little too hard.
That's really good.
Let me keep these
I
motherfuckers.
gotta play it off like he didn't hit himself in the nuts.
Yeah.
God,
But let me
damn
keep
it.
these.
Keep these motherfuckers.
But let me keep these.
I'm not gonna lie, when you say he palmed it, all I can think of was the kid in dodgeball, like in gym class, that like hit the ball, like and palmed it like back at you. I don't know why, but that's what I thought of. Oh my goodness. I want a whole redo on my life without the trauma.
Nah, I just
Can
thought
I do
about
that?
this one kid.
That'd be
who
good.
fuck-
I would
motherfucking
be down
ass
for that.
Took a free kick directly to the nuts.
I wonder how that Ed cosplay was doing.
Oh
No,
my
he,
god.
no, he didn't flinch or anything, but I knew that motherfucker was hurt.
Jeez. I've kicked some boys in the nuts before. They deserve
Why?
it though.
Why?
Why?
Because they were trying to touch me.
Hey
Fair
yo,
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair
enough.
enough.
who's
enough.
getting scrapped?
They were like around my age at the time. Like it was like when I was 5 or 6, but they like this one boy kept like hanging off on my arm and like would just like try to like nuzzle me and shit and like in like
was
in
getting ready for
inappropriate
the
places.
prison
And I'm
life.
You
just
know,
like, get
the
the
only
fuck away
nuzzle I know about causes paralysis, and I know that's not the type of nuzzle that I'm thinking of.
Now wait a damn second.
People in the sleeper hold. Oh no.
No, but like he was like 1 year younger than me, and he like would be like, he would use my full name Samantha because that's what I went by back in the day. He's like Samantha, and like would like grab onto my arm and like pull me to him and like try to kiss me and stuff, and I'm like, get the fuck away from me. So I kicked him in the balls, and I had to
As
do
one
it
does.
twice because he didn't get all like he would keep doing it.
Oh, he was resilient.
Motherfucker two
He
tapped
was resilient.
Motherfucker got two tapped, bro. That's crazy.
And another
Motherfucker.
boy got tapped because he punched me in the temple, and so my reaction, because he was taller than
Say,
me,
punch
and
me
so
in the
my
titty.
reaction
I also
in
thought
the
punch me
balls
in the titty.
with my knee, he had to go to the hospital.
Oh, she hit him with a
But he
strong
also-
knee.
Adam with the
Yeah,
ball
he
catch.
hit him with the Captain Falcon knee of justice.
Falcon.
Listen,
hit
here's the
her.
thing. Don't put your hands on me, okay? Because I will kick you in the balls. I'm just
Word,
saying.
make that a T-shirt.
I'll stab you.
Okay.
T-shirts that go hard Twitter.
That's what
Nah,
it is.
Yeah.
nah, yeah.
Do not put your hands on me. I will kick you in the balls.
No, but like honestly though, like,
Pretty fair.
why would you touch me?
Fair.
Leave me alone.
There.
And you know that's a good threat because I need those. So
That's what good.
Yeah.
I
Well,
need
yeah,
these,
that's
my
true.
man.
Yeah.
I
They're
need
not
those
abused,
still.
but I still
Like-
need them.
I just like my love language is physical touch. but
Is
I don't
is
like you.
ball cock and
My-
ball torture.
My
No.
fucking, my love language is strong knee. God damn it.
My love language
Oh,
is
no.
nutcracker. That's crazy.
No, but my love language is physical touch. So like if I don't like you or if I don't like the way you're touching me, that's like
Let's see
that
if
like
this
it
shit
hurts
works.
more. So it's like get the heck away from me and I'm gonna hurt
That's a
you.
one-way ticket to the nutcracker. That's crazy.
Nutcracker.
The nutcracker.
Seriously, though, like if you're trying to touch me inappropriately or like if I feel like if I'm uncomfortable around you, like and I tell
Oh,
you to
that shit gonna
stop,
hurt.
I am gonna threaten you. I'll be like, I will kick you in the balls or I'm gonna knife your throat. Pick one. Like, get away
No.
from me.
I don't
I
think
give
there's
them
any winning
options.
option.
Surprise
I
them.
don't like these options. Is there an option C?
Motherfucker says, is there a
You're
third
gonna
one?
get tased in the balls. I mean,
Huh.
I
You're
gotta
so
hit you where I
kind
can
for
reach.
you're so kind for giving them options. I was just surprised them.
Thank you, dude.
You want
But,
the
like,
left hand or the
everyone
right
here-
hand?
Everyone can here can like give me a
Not
hug and
left
stuff
hand
and
or
like,
right hand.
like you guys can touch my shoulder and I'd
Killer
be fine with
Bruce.
it or whatever. But like anybody else, they're getting tased or you know
I'm gonna tell this
a knee to the
motherfucker,
balls
slamp.
or
He's
a
dead.
slip to the throat. It's you know y'all have been warned.
Bogo
Don't fucking touch
Tashi,
me.
whoa.
Oh.
Bogo Tashi, whoa.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
But I feel like that's fair though. Like if I don't know you or if I don't like
Yeah,
the way you're touching
25,000.
me,
I'm good.
you know. Or I'm just gonna scream for Zen or whoever's closest to me to get you off me.
What
and
the
I really
fuck? You
don't
hear
think
him
you want
talk?
A big black man coming
Oh,
for you.
I
I'm
heard
just
it
saying.
for a half a second.
What?
Oh, the last wizard
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yo, someone, I hope they paid him.
Ah, swear to God, I hope they did.
Yowie Lord is the storm
Calm down there, Mort.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man!
That scene is one of the best scenes in kids' movies ever.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, boy.
The very same.
Wow.
The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man.
I just thought of us all in a classroom together, and that sounds like a terrible time.
That sounds
Oh,
A terrible idea.
That sounds like a terrible
That
That
time.
sounds like a terrible idea.
who's
we
graduating? Nobody.
Me and June in the back. Ball.
In the
ball.
back.
Ball.
Where I belong.
Wait,
Nah,
okay,
I
wait,
ain't
this
never
is
in
gonna
my
say a
40
lot about
years.
you. If you weren't assigned seats and you could pick your seat, where were y'all sitting in the classroom? I gotta know.
Fuck is this?
This
Away
is a
from
lot
y'all
about you.
because
The
I'm
back.
going to get my ass beat by
The
my
back.
In the
parents.
back in the middle. The middle.
Nah, the back corner.
In the exact middle of the class.
Oh, he just gave it to me. That's what I fucking thought.
I'm sitting in the
Pussy.
back corner, bro, because I don't like people.
Back
Big
corner,
jump.
in the
though.
front.
Big jump.
First in the front.
If you
With
had me and the
respect of a
homies in the
one-on-one?
back corner, bro, it would have been a terrible time for you.
I was a
I'm
good
sit-
student, bro.
I'm sitting next to
Where
the
did
window
you-
like an anime character.
Where'd I sit?
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
like where did if you
Where the
could pick,
fuck
your,
I
if
felt
you could
like-
pick your spot, where did you sit in the classroom?
I'm like,
Kirk sat in front of the desk. Don't
nah.
lie.
In front of the desk, oh, good boy ass.
I was not the protagonist seat, but the seat right in front of the protagonist seat.
Honestly,
Okay.
I
Your
would
best
sit,
friend,
Oh,
gotcha.
okay.
I would sit, because I did this in my fucking Spanish class in high school. I would sit second from the back, and if somebody wasn't behind me, I would just sit on the desk.
Okay.
What? You sit on the desk.
I would sit on the desk.
Okay.
The fuck stop that one.
So I always, if I could choose my seat, I always
Ball.
sat in the middle of the row closest to the door, so I
sat
could
near
make
the
my
window.
escape.
Yeah,
You
no,
were
I'm
scared?
not trying to
Of
be-
I sat
course.
near-
Haga is
I
the
don't
do heights,
the
remember?
main character.
A lot
Nah,
of my classes were on the
secondary
second floor.
escape route. Secondary
So-
escape route.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't do
buddy.
heights, so I was always
Yeah.
by the door. I was always, if I could choose my seat, it was always the middle of the. It was either the first or second row in the middle, close to the door, every time. Every time.
Nah, because elementary school through middle school, I would either be in the front or in the middle, and then high school came, and they always put me in the
Oh
back.
fuck, is that to me?
Yeah, because you'll be blocking the people trying
I
to
see you
learn.
good.
Listen here, motherfucker. Just because I'm tall when I'm standing, don't mean I'm tall when I'm sitting.
Over there absorbing all the important
That's minus
sound
40.
waves.
5.
But
I used to sit, like,
I was in front of the teacher's desk a lot though, but it's because of
Ball.
my last name.
Ball.
My last
Ball.
name, my maiden last name is an F, so I was like usually the second row and like in front of the teacher's desk. But if I had to choose, I would try to be closest to the door.
See, Sugo said back middle. See, yeah. Mm.
Okay,
Back
okay,
middle,
okay.
respectable.
Back middle. That's where I said.
That's
middle
respectable. Yeah, that's
respectable?
respectable.
I'd back right most of the time.
I was
Okay.
always dead center of the classroom.
That
That's
motherfucker
because-
wanted to hear
yeah.
everything around him, Jesus.
Everything
Yeah.
around
But, like half
sound
the time,
like-
no, it would be because I would show up to class late, and that would be the seat that was never taken. Is like dead.
Not you
middle. I'm
sitting
like,
in the front, Viper.
"Alright,
Nah, this
shit, listen to
motherfucker
the-
had
Damn.
the
That motherfucker was a
surround
good
I
sound.
boy.
feel like if you were the one to sit in the middle of the classroom though, that's kind of like asserting your fucking dominance a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, and that makes
That
sense.
motherfucker got the spatial audio, goddamn. That's all it is.
Guys, you want the gossip, you want the tea, you want the juice, you want the
I honestly,
juice.
I honestly didn't even really care. I just got used to sitting in the middle. Oh, like,
Well,
fuck it. I just wanna sit
He's
in
the middleman.
He was the middleman.
He's the
yeah.
middleman.
Middleman.
You were the one that got all the notes passed to, and you would read them.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, pass this motherfucker,
Oh my
pass
gosh.
this to this motherfucker, and just don't read it.
I
And
had-
then he looks at it, he's like, huh.
It's like, did you know Rodney loved kids? That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Robert, wait,
Let's go.
I no, there's one. This is how much of a weeb I was. So me and my friend, we discovered that we both like were into Naruto, right? This is, and again, so this was back in the days when like Naruto Shippuden had just started airing, and we were passing notes to each other, half in Japanese, but like English because we were
I'm glad nobody
weebs.
heard
Like,
that one.
we were cringe weebs, guys. And the
You were
teacher like looked
huh?
at the note
You
and
were
is
who?
like, "What the hell is this?
Hit us.
What the hell is this?" And then me and her literally in front of the whole classroom are like, "What do you mean, blah blah blah?" And we start talking in Japanese, like just saying the most random words.
Oh.
And the teachers are just like looking at us like, "What the
I
fuck?"
What do you mean, Genki desu?
Yeah.
No!
We're that
Oh.
What do you?
it was
No.
bad.
What do you
I
mean
mean,
you
it
not
was
died?
it was like,
Who's
and
not
I
on the
was-
desk?
and I'm like snickering. It was.
You're
it was
sitting
bad.
at the
It was
desk.
bad. It was bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, Sumimasen had a
Sumimasen type
Get out of here.
At one point, she like
Mend the
screams like,
size, Sensei.
Come in the side.
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have an MP2?
Bro, I had to
I
pause my
gave you
game for
one
that.
yesterday.
Nah, I cringed, like actually cringed.
She called the teacher a hentai senpai.
What?
Don't,
Ew.
I don't like that. I don't
We
like
would
that at
not
all.
have been
Oh my
friends.
It
I'm
was-
sorry.
It was bad. It was really
We
bad.
would not
I'm
have been
surprised we
friends.
did not get in more trouble than we did. Because, like, we
Nah,
were saying
we-
some bad shit.
I would have bullied you.
That's
for
not. I'm
real.
not surprised that you were
I'm
foul.
bullied.
I would have bullied you for real. You would have been put in a
Motherfucker,
locker.
fucker. They fucked around and called
Here's
someone
the
OD.
thing.
Like, I would have
in the
bullied
class.
you for
No,
real.
but
It's
honestly, though, here's
crazy.
the thing with that. I probably was bullied, honestly. I probably was. I didn't care.
How do you not
I
know
was
if
like,
you were
okay.
bullied?
Nah, I would have given you a damn swirly, you goddamn nerd. What the
Not
fuck?
so early, please.
I swear,
It's really kind of crazy.
That's just fault. You're a dude. And I could have done that. So,
I would not do that.
Oh my god.
Man, I really need a shadow thing.
What y'all saying is I don't want to be in a classroom with y'all.
You already got a
Perfect,
shadow
loud
pip.
and clear.
No, I mean like a
June, you don't want to be in a
cast
classroom
spell
with
to get rid of
me?
this 45.
Um,
None I have,
I don't want to be in a class with
but
any.
it is what it is.
I take really good notes. That's all I have to say. I would color coordinate my
Especially-
notes too.
I feel like I could be in class with Gubs.
I'd be
It'd be
literally
fine.
What do you
I'd be literally silent until it's time for us to
Yeah.
work on assignments.
Do not sit
Yeah, you
next
were
to
talking.
me
You
at
were
all.
talkative, bitch. I can tell. You were talkative, bitch. I can tell.
Nah, we were all in a classroom. I was getting no work done.
I swear to
get
God.
no
I
work.
swear to
Nah,
God.
nah,
bruh.
shit.
Like y'all gotta shut the hell up, please.
Y'all gotta shut the please. Yeah, it's gonna be day 3. Do I need to separate you folks?
Oh, no.
Do I need to separate you 3?
Yeah.
In my 45 years of substituting classrooms, I ain't never classes back. Nah, cause in my
Buddy would be up in the
Sorry.
fucking classroom. He'd be like, in my 30 years of teaching, I had never. And then one of us was back, in your 30 years of teaching, you ain't never had a damn hairline, but here you are.
Here you are. We all
I
here.
had-
We
I
all here
had-
like that.
Where your hairline at, boy?
You look like
Question-
LeBron James in 2008.
Question to my New Year's resolution is to gaslight more people.
Boy, you got a George
My
Jefferson
friend Jasmine
moment.
Rice will reply, "No, it isn't." Should I now say,
Yes,
sorry,
absolutely.
I meant
Yeah.
my New Year's resolution is to gaslight more women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair game.
Fair game.
Oh my god. I had this one sub back in high school that was the nicest black lady of all time. I swear to God. She would put up with all of our bullshit. And at the end of junior year, she went through the I never rant. And I'm like, oh no, I actually feel bad.
Yeah.
Because she would be the type of like substitute teacher that would like, if she recognized you, she was subbing for like multiple days a week, she would like bring you something. And I'm like, bruh, y'all can't do Miss Jackson like this.
Miss
Jackson!
Miss
You know Miss Jackson. And I'm like, bruh. And I'm like, oh no.
I like that. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real.
I'm for real.
For real, bro.
I am for real. I am for real.
I am so serious.
Never meant to
Nah,
make you
nah.
cry.
Nah, I had like
I
remember-
apologize 1,000 times.
Nah, I had a middle school class where we had like 7 different homeroom teachers within the year.
There's
They all, yeah,
Ow.
my class was bad.
Damn.
My
I
class
can
was
see it.
Awful.
I can see it.
Ooh, good boy or girl. I forget the gender mine.
Yeah.
No, 'cause I think one kid just straight up threw a rock at the teacher.
Oh,
there's no way.
There it is. Perfect.
Yeah.
alright. This should kill.
Everyone?
Speaking of rocks.
Okay. I'll follow up then.
Speaking of rocks, bro, there was one time in middle school where I was it was literally
crack?
the end of the day.
You talking about rocks?
Just in case. Be safe.
It was literally the end of the day, and I was getting on the bus to go home, and then all of a sudden, I see a rock zip past my face as I'm walking up.
Oh hell no.
There's no way.
Anyways, the rock ended up hitting some other person behind me. They went to the nurse. I don't know what happened to them, but I'm like,
They
look,
tried to
better them to me. I was like, look, better them to me.
Good hit.
The new champion.
Good hit. I turn around and look at the kid who got hit, turn back and yell, good hit.
hit.
Good job.
That's real black guy.
I know I'm skilled, pussy boy.
Pussy boy.
What?
I know I'm
Boy.
skilled, pussy boy. He said, "You are skilled, wizard."
I know I'm skilled, goof ass boy.
Goofy ass boy.
Move out, boy.
Goofy ass boy. I love that shit so much.
It's like,
There it is. There it is. There's my image.
There's this jazz battle on TikTok, like this sax battle.
I
Well,
saw
dude,
you fucking react to that.
Yes, sir. I got like the #1 comment on that.
Is that
I
Amber?
heard.
Huh?
That's
Yeah.
Amber.
Is that Amber middle name Brown?
Not middle name.
Middle name Brown.
Middle name Brown.
Middle name Brown.
Redacted Brown.
I
Redacted Brown?
just
Amber
watched...
redacted Brown. Wait, did you finish?
No.
Oh, okay,
Although,
I was gonna say.
so like sometimes I watch, you know this, sometimes I watch anime during work, and I literally wanted to, but I was like, if I watch this during work, I'm going to be bothering Kurt the entire workday.
No, you should have. I would have been so fine.
Nah. So
I was working on my shit.
Instead, I watched post work. I watched Glass Onion. I just finished it, and I'm such a smart cookie. I guessed it immediately. I guessed it. Yeah. Are you guys
Man,
playing
we-
fucking Maple Story or
No,
Wizard
playing
Game
Wizard
or
101.
whatever?
101 Maple Story
one's it?
2024.
Amber, is this your first Wizard 101?
It is her first. She's never been in here when
Welcome
we've
to
been
the
doing
Wizard
this.
podcast.
We
talk about
Granted,
dumb shit over here.
but I really, Amber, it's so important for me to know what you think of Future Diary. I'm so upset I forgot to hold you back after our meeting.
I'm
to
actually
talk
so
about
glad. I'm actually so glad that you're here while I'm here, so that we could talk about it. Because listen, when I was live tweeting the episode to you, I was like, Kurt put me on to Future Diaries, and Gubs specifically,
Awful.
it's like, why are you watching that stupid ass show? You're gonna hate it. And I was like, I think I'm gonna.
No, she won't. She won't. She won't. It's a stupid fucking show. She will not hate it.
It's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb, but it's also like it's so fun. It's fun.
That's
dumb.
exactly because me and Amber are the same, and I know her, and that's exactly how I felt watching. I was like, this is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Next episode.
I need more of it. Yeah.
Next episode. Give me the next one. It's so stupid. So many stupid decisions and stupid
You know what?
writing.
I'm just glad we agree.
Oh my god.
She had 5 bars of TNT under her skirt, dog.
No, she had rockets in her pussy.
What?
He's not even exaggerating. Is the
That's not yet. I'm telling the truth.
How do you not?
Have you heard of pussy
immediately-
rockets?
Never mind.
Oh my god, it was like a real life cherry bomb.
I'm not gonna
That's
comment on that.
crazy.
That is
I'm not
nuts,
commenting on that.
right?
I'm not
That's
gonna
crazy.
comment on that one.
Goddamn coochie cannon. Get away.
The coochie cannon is
Bro,
crazy.
if I was ever in trouble and I could just release rockets from my privates at whim. Oh my god.
That motherfucker said you about to get
Where
hit
do
with
you
this real
keep
pocket
them?
rocket.
I cannot listen, guys. Listen to me. First off, I was going to like stop last night, but I couldn't because I got to the episode with like the murder baby, and I was watching.
Then baby genius, please. You got to the boss baby episode and
Yeah,
kept
Bruce
going.
Willis.
I'm sad. I'm sad.
I fucking love
Good
Boss
question. I don't
Baby
know what
coming
to say
up
to
with
you.
a knife. He fucking orders anthrax from the
Bro,
wall.
Amazon's crazy.
Nah, he bought it off of
Motherfucker
Walmart
ordering
Plus.
anthrax
He got
from Amazon?
anthrax. I hate it. Oh my
How do you not love this show?
This show is. I love Future
Oh
Diary,
my
bro. I fucking love that show.
Hey Zen, how you doing back there?
What
what I
the
got. How you
fuck
doing?
is going
not love
on?
I
have
can't
no
wait
clue.
till she meets T-Pose.
As soon as this is over, literally, as soon as you're done with like Maple Story RuneScape, I'm probably gonna watch another episode.
Then let's watch a Future Diary.
Future
No.
Diary is so
Literally-
fucking
literally-
fun.
I was going to ask if I could come in here into the theater and start streaming from where I'm at because I fucking love.
Yeah!
No.
I'm so happy.
They
I
turn you
also
down
love
to
that
70.
stupid
You know what?
fucking show.
Amber, I have to do it tomorrow. I will pop in and watch with you.
I
Okay.
probably
What
won't
are you
be
guys talking about?
finished.
We're talking about Future Diaries, apparently.
Oh, fuck.
Need
that.
I
Need I
fucking
make-
love
that
Future.
show.
Oh my
I
God.
love Future Diary, bro.
You would.
I
You
love
fucking
that
would.
fucking show, bro.
I bet you
I
like Yuno too. Don't you?
I fuck
Now
with
I
this
don't.
show so
I
heavy.
fucking hate you now.
Then why do you
hate
watch
you.
the show? Oh my god.
Because here's, and this is exactly what I told Amber. It's like, these dumbasses, I look at the screen, cross my arms, I'm like, oh, what are you gonna do this time? And that's what I do every what are you gonna do this time?
The whole reason that he like suggested it is because we were talking about yanderes, and he was like, "Oh my god, Future Diary has like the quintessential yandere," and so I went into this thinking like, "Oh, she's gonna be the plot. Okay, she's probably gonna like reveal like episode 6 or whatever. She's crazy from moment 1.
I would not have revealed that if it wasn't the case. She is straight up from you from the jump. She's like, I'm nuts. I'm like, oh.
She is.
I see.
No, she's terrible.
Absolutely cuckoo.
She is terrible.
For Cocoa Puffs, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, brother, she stinks.
How do you not love this show? How do you not love it?
I love Future Diary. I love that fucking show so fucking much.
The reason I don't like the show is because it takes itself seriously. Like,
that's why I think it's even funnier.
No,
that's why I think it's hilarious. That's literally what I said to Amber. I was like, and the show thinks it's serious.
You got baby Hitler ordering
Anthrax
online.
A 2-year-old shows up with some anthrax and a gas mask, and you're not on board immediately? What are you talking about?
No. Yeah, bro. You have to think about that one for me, brother. That's a dub.
Canonically, he cannot read, but he can order weapons of mass destruction. That's
on
crazy.
a web page that requires reading for you to order the stuff.
Yeah.
How do you not love that?
I love that shit. I love that shit.
It is the most brain melting shit of all time.
I think that's the part of the reason why is because I had to prep. I at first did not like it, and then I started liking it because I was like, oh, this is just dumb, and I'm having a great time. That's why I prepped Amber. I'm like, Amber, this is a stupid show that is like thinks it's the most philosophical, deep thing.
No, here's the thing.
Sounds
This
like
show,
someone in Classroom of the Elite.
they really think because Classroom is elite. Here, let me make it real quick. Let me make the metaphor for you real quick. Future Diary thinks that they're cooking, but they're at like one of those Fisher Price.
Not the Fisher Price.
They got the Easy Bake Oven saying it's an air fryer.
No.
Like,
they're the Easy Bake Oven.
but like Classroom of the Elite thinks that they're cooking, and they're making like that one pizza that had the peeps on it. You know, the pizza.
The pizza.
The pizza.
The pizza.
Yes.
Oh my god. It's just
It's
like
the same
thinking
way,
about that show is
like,
exhausting.
When your little cousin brings you like a little plastic burger from their Fisher Price set, what do? Do you smack it out of their hands, or do you pretend to eat it? Oh, this is delicious.
Yeah, you you don't plug in that fucking controller, bro.
Yeah,
You let it.
exactly.
Yeah, and you hand that shit to them.
You tell them that they're playing the Goombas, and then they get in there and they think that they're really being the Goombas. It's crazy.
Oh my
They
lord.
handed the unplugged controller.
Here's the thing. My husband is attracted to
I see.
Oh, she literally just said the character. I had no idea what y'all were talking about for the past 10 minutes, and then she said the character. I was like, oh, that show.
Yeah, that show.
I'm still lost.
Delicious.
I love that show.
You've seen Yuno before, I guarantee it.
Everyone's seen Yuno.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna put a
She's
picture of it real
nuts.
quick.
I know that
Here's the
You
thing.
know that you've
She's
seen.
the
You
girl.
know.
That's the
Hilarious.
one crazy girl in anime I would not smash.
I don't know.
I would look
I don't know.
at you sideways
Wouldn't.
if you said that.
And my
I would
standards are
look
very
sideways.
low. My standards are very low.
Realized today's Wednesday. I thought it was Tuesday today. Hi, guys.
Jen, have you seen Future Diary?
Motherfucker, say hi at least, goddamn.
What?
Don't.
No.
Say
This
hi
is
at
important.
least.
This is important. I've spoken to
No,
Jen
fuck
already.
that.
Jen, have you seen Future Diary?
Brother.
Yes, I have.
Yes, sir! What do you think?
I loved it.
Yes, sir!
Yes!
Listen.
Let's fucking go!
There's
Yeah.
no way.
I've never seen this bitch in my life.
I'm beating my
There's no way
fucking
you
chest
haven't
right
seen
now.
Listen.
Zed, we're
Future
watching Future
Diary.
Diary.
I've never
Future
seen this bitch
Diary
in my
came
life.
out in 2006. It's the anime of the year for me.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, sir. That's what I want to
Okay,
hear.
no, I wouldn't say that.
I'm shaking my head rapidly in agreement. Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never seen that bitch in my life.
Wait. I think it came out in 2011.
I have no idea what year it came out.
I'm pretty sure it came out in 2011.
I don't care.
I know. All I know is when I watched it, I was a
The manga
child.
came out in 2006, I guess.
I
don't
was
fucking
in
know.
middle school when I watched this shit.
That shit.
How have I
is
never
a
seen?
banger.
I don't know how you expect me to see the bitch. What the fuck do you expect?
Oh wait, there's a
Wait a
fucking
minute, are we
orb in
thinking
here.
the same thing?
There's an
No,
orb
this
right
is
there.
this is me right now.
You said Future Diary,
took it!
right?
No!
So
Yes.
call me Mirai Nikki.
Yeah.
Yeah, that came out in
You
2011.
bitch!
Oh.
I must have been looking at the manga
Oh, wait,
date.
there you go.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, manga's definitely older. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love.
The
I love
only
that stupid
problem is
fucking
they
show.
gotta fucking update
I love
it
that
to work
stupid
with.
show.
They gotta update it to work with iPhones.
What is going on? Did I just get the fucking Infinity Stones? What's going on here? What am I? I'm on a light bridge. I'm on a light bridge. What?
Well, hold on, bitch. Slow down, motherfucker.
What Thanos
Oh,
said?
yeah. God of War.
Dumb idiots.
Bro.
Yeah, they're all dumb, and I love that fucking show.
That motherfucker looking around like,
Yeah, me I finished it in 2 days.
I think I finished it like in a day when I first got
Yeah, I
into it.
finished it really quickly. It's very binge.
Because I was into it. It took the first episode hooked me. I was in.
Yeah, it hooks you with the first episode.
I was set.
I had
the
to
2-year-old
stop
Crazy
myself.
bitch in
I
that
had
show.
to stop
She's
Phil's
myself.
got his head in his
Yeah,
hands
she's
right
not-
now.
I'm usually the one with the bad takes, but this is ridiculous.
Dude, you are outnumbered and
I've
outgunned.
heard of that.
That doesn't mean you're right.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It's okay, guys.
Again, we're not saying that the show itself, on the merits it's trying to hit on, is good.
I
It
know.
is.
I think
It is a
I don't
very
think it needs to be
enjoyable
good.
watch.
I think it's fun. And
Yes,
frankly,
it's fun.
exactly.
why do you need more than that? Why do you need more than that for something?
Exactly. I'm having a fun. See, there's like there's a when I judge shit a lot of the time, I go from 10 to -10. Where a 10 is just, this is incredible media. A -10 is my ironic enjoyment of this is that as if it was perfect. Future Diaries is
And
like a
that's-
-8.
I'm having a
I was
great
gonna
time.
ask. It's like it's in the negatives.
-8, bro.
Future Diaries.
Maybe
was my
-9.
reaction-
Maybe -9.
My
It's like me
reaction
with
to the
The
shit that
Room.
they do in Future Diaries is the same exact feeling I get in my heart when I watch you on Netflix.
Let me see what playlist you
Oh,
want.
yes,
Oh, I love
yes,
that show.
exactly,
Feeling.
exactly.
I
But
love
the
that
difference
show.
is you knows it. There in season
You
2,
is a bit
it
of
was
a
like, all right,
smarter- I would argue you is a
Fuck.
smarter show.
yeah,
You
you
know
was
what
a
it is.
smart. Yeah, I agree. You
Smarter.
figured out what it was doing. Season 2,
Yeah.
they're like, all right, we know what you people are here for.
Got the Zen
Mirai
You
Nikki
was more
frame 1 is
self-aware.
like, I'm serious, and we're like,
Mirai
really?
Nikki
Okay.
is more like, hey, here we're gonna throw some like trash here and there, you know.
Fuck. All right, there we go. Perfect.
Mirai Nikki is like the equivalent of the kid
Damn it.
that goes to the front of the class in his essay, but he has his fly down the entire time. That's that show.
But the difference is that he tells everyone the significance of why his fly being down matters to the universe, and I think that's fucking hilarious.
I agree to disagree.
I think that's fucking hilarious.
I understand the concept of knowing something is bad and still enjoying it. I like prison school. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
I love prison school.
Okay.
A normal
Yeah.
10, bro. Normal 10.
You can't be serious.
Normal
You
10.
can't.
Normal
No.
10.
I don't know if I can do that.
Normal 10.
because
can't get behind
prison
that.
school knows what it is. Prison school is
No,
like,
man.
we are silly. This is the point. This is the point.
I was
That's a
thinking
normal
negative-
10.
-10 for me is like Shimonetta. Like it's enjoyable trash.
Yeah, that's
Even
pretty
better.
trash.
Yeah.
The vice
Enjoyable.
president.
Oh
normal
god.
10,
Oh god.
bro.
Oh
What
god.
are you
Honestly, maybe someone call me.
Curtis.
Normal 10.
No.
God.
Normal.
Oh,
This
You
brother
are
is
Normal
starving.
10 was the
This brother's
girl in the
starving.
white blanket thing.
My
That was
2023 New Year's resolution is to gaslight more people.
Yay!
I'm feeling the effects
As
already.
toxic advocate Kurt Ritchie.
Yes, sir.
No,
What the
no,
fuck
Jen,
is
he
your
already
new
gaslit me
video?
today and said I was racist.
Yeah.
I haven't got gas
You did
leak
that
yet,
to
so I'm
yourself.
alright.
I haven't had gas yet, so I'm cool.
Yeah. It seems
Kurt,
like
where
it's
the
fooling
fuck
me
is your
over
new
here.
video?
It's just the skill issue.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is your new video?
Friday.
Oh,
Friday,
okay.
this Friday or Friday
Yeah.
next year?
Friday next year.
Got you.
Oh, my sister will be here, so I'll watch it with her.
Please
Yeah.
don't.
I will.
Please
That means I'm
don't.
going
Contrary to popular belief, I hate knowing people watched my personal videos. I hate
to.
That
I
is
hate
the
that shit.
exact opposite of what you told me. That is the exact
My
opposite.
personal videos. My personal videos. Kurt Ritchie. Not Recreo, not Third. Kurt Ritchie.
Too bad, brother.
Hate that shit. Hate
Too
that
bad.
shit.
Don't care.
That's
I
what
like
all the
I
other
cause
things, though.
any of my collaborative projects, I've like always been like, yo, I feel happy with this because a lot of people put their brains into it. I never feel confident with my shit because only I looked at it, and I'm like, I don't trust me, so I don't want to know what other people think of just my thoughts.
It's like
I'm
an
good.
anxiety thing.
I'm good.
This brother's starving.
Like a nervousness thing, I see.
Showed a couple of your videos to one of my friends. He was
Okay,
like,
what's everyone's favorite trash show that they like in anime?
Mickey?
I mean, Netta's pretty up there.
I love
Trash.
Shimonetta. Shimonetta
That
is
might be
great.
Shimonetta. That might be Shimonetta.
Ugh,
It's pretty trash.
Bless you.
thank you.
Shimonetta
Yeah.
is great.
"Is
I
it?"
watched that with my girlfriend at the time, and she also loved it. And I was like, that's when I first was like, oh, I think I love this girl. When she actually enjoyed Shimonetta with me.
Wow. That's how you
Crazy.
know.
Anyways, she fucked my roommate. So,
Oh my god.
Okay,
that
fuck
goes
that.
to show.
Wow.
Life comes at you quick.
I mean,
Anyways.
it's
You know what
always
they
the
say?
same
Sunrise,
girl, so I don't
sunset.
Oh man.
God damn.
Kurt, you're a better
Golly.
person than me. I would never talk to either of those people fucking again.
That's what I hear.
I'm trying to find like a bad anime that I like, but quite frankly, I don't think I have any guilty pleasures because my taste is impeccable.
Guilty
Alright.
the Future Diaries is pretty fucking bad. I'm not gonna lie.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty fucking fun.
It is fun. It's fun,
It's like
man.
good
It's a
trash.
trash
It's
anime
like
though.
good
It's still
trash.
trash anime.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
like-
good trash though. It's like entertainingly good.
I'm
And then
here
there's
to
like
like
boring
going-
trash.
It's like
Here's
going
the
to
thing,
Six
I hate
Flags
that show.
instead of going to Disneyland, you know?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's like going to
Yeah.
fucking Hershey
Flags
Park.
of-
Yeah,
It is
because
Hershey
it's not
Park.
Disneyland. No, here's the thing. The show is a fun watch. Like I'm not gonna deny that. It is a fun watch. But I still fucking hate it because it's just that bitch right there that I'm looking at, you know? Fuck you crazy fucking
Think about the screen.
I can't even
Konosuba
think.
is also
I
very
wanna
good
say-
watch.
I wanna
Yelling at
call
the
it
screen.
like-
It's not a trash anime.
It's
Konosuba's not
terrible.
trash.
Konosuba is kind of trash.
Nah.
You know, it's also that Hershey
It's just
Park is
again, it
closed.
purposefully is acting like trash,
She
and the
put a
characters are
fucking
aware they're
catheter
trash.
in his penis. Like absolutely not. Absolutely
Konosuba
not.
is
started
definitely trash
watching-
though.
I started watching High
It's
School of
it's
the
parody.
Dead,
It's not
and it's
trash.
trash.
I can accept
I
that,
actually
but
was
they do a lot of
enjoying
trashy things, and Darkness is just
I
being in the show.
I
is
can't
kind
do High
of-
School of the Dead. But I agree,
yeah.
Jen.
Dude,
Yeah, it was. I was
Darkness
like, wait,
is-
this
It made
is
me
like,
trash.
Darkness.
It's the best trash you've ever had.
Darkness and Konosuba.
That is the horniest person in anime. Period.
Yes.
I'm gonna do this real quick. How y'all feeling? How's the vibe? Before I get back into it. Before I get back in, what's the vibe? We heard a lot of things right there. I just want to know what the vibe is. How's it, you know? Cause I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. The door to darkness look like, yeah, this is the gates of hell. These are the gates. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to hell. I'm gonna let them get back into it, but just just take a mental note of where you're at right now.
Trash anime. What anime would you?
And by that I mean it's fucking
to a new anime watcher. Like they've never watched anime before. What? Everyone go down the line. So we'll start with Jen. Just go down straight.
Yeah.
What anime would you recommend someone first anime? What anime would you recommend for them?
Okay, if we're talking something that someone hasn't said yet, Kids on the Slope.
I don't even know what that is, but okay.
I haven't heard.
Yeah, I would recommend that to literally like just anybody who watches TV.
Okay.
What is it about? Kids on the Slope. Amazing.
Yeah, it's about these kids, and there's like a slope intercept. You know, they have to find.
See, Jen loves these fucking super niche things. I want y'all all to know that. Jen is in love with everything super niche. No, Jen loves the most niche things ever.
We know.
Like
It's
ever.
It's great. I think it's only 12 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. It's great. Very good. In Japanese, I believe it's called Sakamichi no Poland.
This shit don't even have. If you
said she took the walk to Poland.
No. He took the walk.
That would be my recommendation.
Okay, so
beginner, and for you all too. Like y'all should give it a watch. It's great.
All right, Kage.
Jen, you have the most
Mine
niche
is the
ever.
Ghost Story dub.
I have the what?
Oh,
That is not a first. That is not a first.
Yeah, it is.
That is not a first.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
No.
That's like a you're drunk with your friends. What should we watch? Anime.
But
First anime, you gotta. It's
Okay,
gotta
in
be
all seriousness,
versatile, bro.
I don't. Maybe, honestly, I'm gonna say Yu Yu Hakusho. I enjoyed that.
Oh, that's
a good
great.
first anime.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Again, we
That's
gotta fight
fantastic.
another.
We
Yeah,
gotta be
Yu Yu
simple.
Hakusho.
That's
Yu
a
Yu
great
Hakusho.
one. That is a
Dun,
great
dun,
one.
dun, dun,
It's a bit
dun,
long.
dun,
But
dun,
I
dun.
like it. I like it. All right.
Yeah.
Amber, what first anime would you recommend to someone who's never watched anime before and wants to get into it?
My Hero Academia. Skip the first 3 or 4 episodes.
What? Really?
Why?
Because
Risky.
Because I think that it takes way too long for My Hero to start doing what it's about to do. And if you aren't already an anime person and like you can see the build up, then it's really fucking boring. But My Hero also doesn't lean into any of like the mythology. There's not like a ton of references. Like it's very beginner, but you need to make it through that first like.
It's an interesting take.
Nothing.
It's an interesting
I couldn't
take.
get past. I only watched
Yeah.
the first 2 episodes and I got bored.
Yep, that's exactly it. That's exactly
Yeah.
it.
No, but here's the thing with that. I will say this. My Hero has a lot of references to old anime.
I mean, it's not. So when I'm saying references, what I mean is like if you look at like Naruto, there's a lot of references. One directly to Dragon Ball, which like is helpful for you to have seen, and also not just that, but there's like so many different references to Japanese mythology that if you aren't familiar with the mythology or if you've never seen it, then you're gonna be like, what does this mean? You know?
Nah,
Yeah,
Kid
but
Me did
while we
not
were
care.
kids,
Kid Me did not care.
yeah.
Kid Me did not
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
I thought that shit was so cool. Did not
Yeah,
I
care.
see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
I hear you. I know what you mean though.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I just disagree with that take. But that's okay.
I have not. I would have to rewatch the first 3 episodes of My Hero to make a judgment call on that
It's
take.
rough.
I remembered hating them. I remembered hating them when it came out. I'm like, this shit sucks.
Yeah. Every
And then I
single
went back
person
to
that I have ever asked about it has been like, I almost
Is that
quit
when he didn't
at the
have
beginning.
powers? That's when he didn't
Yes.
have powers.
There's
Yeah.
such a long time to get to where it's going that I'm just like, just forget it and then come back
Should
if you
I
feel
keep
like it later.
going? Then should I keep
Especially,
watching it then?
yes, especially because there's so many flashbacks. I don't think that you really need them, to be quite honest with you.
That's
Like,
like me with me and the very first episode of Hunter x Hunter 2011. A lot of people are like, "What is this? Is
The
boring." I'm
first
like,
episode
"Bro,
is a
skip
little
the first
slow of
episode."
Hunter x Hunter. It
Huh?
starts,
Yeah.
but once we get to the Hunter exam, you're in for life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Once you
Yeah.
get in a
That
Hunter
was hooked-
exam, you're
that was
sold.
And I was hooked on York New. York New.
York
got me
New?
hooked.
Oh,
York
amazing.
New is when you're like, I gotta see how this ends.
Yeah.
Wait, whose turn is it?
It is
it's
Fuzz. Oh no, it's Gubs.
mine.
Gubs.
And honestly,
You're done.
like without, I would say a good one to start
is Mirai Nikki?
is
No.
No.
So it
I'll
really
pass.
depends on like who I'm showing the show to, but I think like Bochi the Rock is actually a really good start.
A first? I don't
That
know.
was
if
also
I'll
a
say
good
it's a
start.
first.
Actually, that's a really good. That's a really good.
because
answer.
you're
It's a
not gonna
great
get
anime,
bored.
but I don't think I'd give it as a first.
No, see the
I
thing
think
is,
they would
it
have to- I
appeals
think they
enough
would
to
have to
Western
dub it.
sensibility.
Like once they dub it,
Yeah.
I think it would be perfect to show to. a
That's
new
also
audience.
part of the
Because-
reason why I say no, because there's no dub.
Well,
Yeah.
What show?
Bochi the
Bochi the
Rock.
Rock.
because
Bochi the
it
Rock
is
is
very
great.
easy to get into.
I
There's
have no
any
opinion on it 'cause I've never
character.
seen it.
There's
Yeah.
Very
Seen
good
it.
is
show.
100% a
I
character.
think
that
it's
you're gonna be
very
able to relate
hashtag
to.
relatable to, and
Yeah.
yeah, I think that
Yeah.
super
When-
works.
Anyway,
When did
Bochi
it
the
come
goats.
out?
This year, it came
This
out
year.
like
Yeah, it's very
Oh.
recent. It just came out.
Yeah, it just came out.
Oh, Bochi the Rock.
Is that
oh.
on platform? Is that a Crunchyroll?
It sure is. It's a
Yeah.
Crunchyroll title. Get your
I don't know if we're gonna dub it though.
get your trial now at Crunchyroll.com.
Amber, we are off the clock. Stop that shit.
Anyway, watch Bochi the Rock, aka Bochi the Goat.
You will love it for sure.
Bochi is great though. I'm like slowly going through it. I really love her. I get her.
Or
She's
would I like
fantastic. She is me.
I love
I
her.
feel like Kurt knows my taste. Kurt, would I like it?
Bochi?
Yeah.
Yes. I don't
Okay.
think it would be your favorite show, but I think you would
Okay.
enjoy it.
Okay, cool. I'll watch it then.
All right, Zen, you're up.
I would honestly also say Bochi the Rock. That was gonna be my one, because
Really?
one of the
Oh, you watched it?
yeah, I watched it all the way through. One of the ways that I think a lot of people would get into anime, would like to get into anime, is like if you hear something like you can hear it musically and be like, oh, that's fucking cool. What is that? And you're already kind of like hooked to it. And Bochi the
Okay.
Rock has some great fucking music to it. And also,
Yeah.
just, like,
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of
Also, like-
there's also a lot of characters in there that you can kind of just be like, oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of like you can kind of pick out, not to say your personality, but like you can.
Oh, they just like me for real.
Yeah, exactly.
No. It is very. They just like me for real.
It's also like it's very interesting because they're learning music and you can hear them getting better at it through the show. So like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just
So it feels
K-On,
like
but
you're
not
like
racist.
watching Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Not racist. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
We're only 12 episodes in. We could go anywhere from here.
No.
All right, who's next?
If you want to
Yeah,
watch a
sure,
racist
but-
anime,
Yeah,
sign up
no.
now at crunchyroll.com.
Please, no.
There we go.
Please,
I'm cool with those pitches. I like that. I like that.
Please. All right, D'Angelo, your turn. What would be the anime
Oh,
that you'd
fuck,
recommend?
I don't got
first
shit.
off? Yeah, you're coming up next, Kurt.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm talking about the game. I have exactly
Oh.
what I want to say.
I'd personally recommend Demon Slayer.
You're wrong.
I
You're
highly
100%
disagree.
wrong.
Highly disagree.
wrong.
Highly
also
disagree.
disagree.
Highly disagree.
But-
Highly disagree.
Okay.
Y'all ain't gotta agree
For-
with me. I just said
for
me
the-
personally. Goddamn.
I think for the same reasons that Amber was giving earlier about Naruto, I think
But-
It
now it's very
leans so
applicable.
heavily into the
It is
history and
one of the most
mythology.
unapologetically Japanese shows.
I
and it's turned
think-
off so many people. It has turned
I
off a lot
really
of people.
think
with
that's
just that
if somebody's like interested in anime already, it could work.
Yeah, of course. But
Yeah,
we're talking
they'd
about
have to-
originally.
No, but I
we're
mean,
talking
like,
about first time
no,
watchers.
they're like, I want to watch an anime. I want to see what's popular. Let me see this thing. I've never seen it before. I'm familiar with.
I've
what
tried
Japan-
pitching it as first, and it dropped some people. I tried to get Mads to watch that shit years ago. He did not want to get into it.
All right.
he's just like, I'm oi mate, I'm not really feeling it. On some choke shit, I'm not really feeling it.
All right, Kurt, your turn.
So I think something everyone needs to always keep in mind, and I'm sure this is not like, well, actually, but I think
He's
everyone
about
probably
to say
would've-
some wild shit. I can
Not
feel it.
wild at all. No, I think everyone would have kept it in mind. It depends on the person, and I don't think there is one flat show that's going to work for everybody.
No,
What I like. Well, yeah, I think everyone would agree with that. What I like to do is I ask them, what type of shows do you like, and then from there I can usually gauge what a good first show.
And that's why I said
Yeah.
for Mochi the Rock, it depends on the person very much. So.
Yeah.
Now, if I were to just go out on a whim and not know anything about the person, I'm gonna bet it all every time on Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Every time.
That's what I got my
Every
friend
time.
into. That's what I
Full
got my
Metal
friend
Alchemist Brotherhood
You get
is
my food, but Kurt's wrong, and I'll explain why in a second.
oh
Damn.
okay. Full Metal
Alright.
Alchemist Brotherhood has the pacing of a normal American show. It is
Right,
it
it's
leans very
pacing.
much into European to Western values, so people can track with it. It is a totally complete show. And it has anime tropes in it that aren't so heavy that it pushes off the viewer, but it gets them acclimated to it so they can understand what other anime is going to be like.
I agree.
It has balance.
It
has
is a
balance.
well-rounded, all-around show, and it has worked
Yeah.
for me 4 times. 4 fucking
Yeah.
times. I've got a new viewer into anime, starting with Fullmetal Alchemist. Fun fact: my roommate, I put him on with Fullmetal Alchemist, took a hard guess, and for his second show, I gave him Mirai Nikki, and he fucking loved it. So now I do not recommend second show Future Diary.
Just a
do
very
not
open-minded
recommend.
person is what
That
I
was a high risk, no reward situation, but it worked out.
Oh my god. My first
I have
anime
opinions about
were,
Brotherhood.
like-
I have opinions about Brotherhood.
Oh, yeah, I know your points on Brotherhood, but
And I want to
we're talking
preface
about a
this
good
saying-
intro anime. Just
Yeah,
a good
I know,
intro
I know,
anime.
I know.
Okay.
I want to preface this with saying that I do like Brotherhood, and I've watched it a few times.
The butt.
However,
There it is.
the thing with Brotherhood is that so much of it assumes that you've seen Full Metal Alchemist 2003. So much of it that it yada yadas a lot of the character development, which I think is so central to the show. And I think that, like, you can ignore character development with a lot of very big anime, like Naruto, for example, but you can't do that because the brothers are so central to it.
Now,
So,
my counter to that for a new person watching the show is that, and this is something I've noticed as I've made videos and cut rec rail audio, is that you do not know what you were missing, and therefore the stuff just tracks. As a viewer who watched both, I feel you 100%. Sometimes I'll tell people who are anime fans, or be like, yo, watch the first X amount of episodes from the original and then watch Brotherhood. So you're right.
Yeah.
If we're talking about that, yes, it does that. But I don't think a new viewer will miss much.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because they don't
you
know
do.
what it is that they're missing.
And that's my
So
point. And that's
thing
my
is-
point. That's my point being with the original argument of it being about it being a good case study for a first-time anime watcher. I don't think they would really lose a lot. But if you saw what you lost, you would probably feel more upset. But otherwise, you would not. It wouldn't be a huge deal. But I agree with you there. It does do that, and you do miss a lot of character dev. I watched the low art video too, bro. We talked about this. I watched that whole shit. I watched that whole shit.
I was saying this shit long before I ever watched this video.
No, I know you just wanted someone to echo what you were saying.
No, it's not. Oh my fucking god.
No, I'm not.
Oh my
I'm not.
goodness.
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
It does. It does feel like you're needling a little bit, Curtis.
No,
it
I
seems like I'm
promise
being
I'm
needled.
not. I promise I'm
I feel needled right
not.
now.
I promise I'm not.
All right, June, you go now. What's your first recommendation?
Damn it.
Disney.
I have 2, and I'll explain why I have 2.
I also have 2, but
That's fine. You can explain why.
I would say either bitch
Please
I'm
say
a
these
brother.
nuts as your pick.
Bonk.
Charm Malone or
Bongo. That is Bongo. Good pick. Let's go.
Either, either darker than black or Kobayashi. But honestly,
Oh.
Oh, I love Darker Than Black.
Darker Than Black.
I love Darker Than Black.
I could
I
see.
never-
I
I
don't
don't
know
hear
about
people talk
Kobayashi,
about
but
it
Darker
enough.
Than Black, I could see that.
Oh,
That's what I'm
Darker Than
like.
Black, I can
Kobayashi
see that.
too.
Can I
Those
change
Those
my
are
answer
good
to Bible
fucking
Black?
picks.
Bible Black.
Brother.
Oh, no,
What?
Oh, God.
I'm
Brother.
sorry.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I always go with like what I don't know who said it when they were like, "Oh, it depends on the person." Like if you want something super not serious, but like
Darker Than Black is solid.
Mist-
I could agree.
it's
with
a
you.
So
solid
good.
yummy yum yum. If you want something serious and dark and like hot men, sure. If you want something stupid, silly, and lesbian, Kobayashi. You get that.
That's
And if
fine.
you're bisexual, watch them both.
I get
Yeah.
it. I get it. I
10
get it.
out
I
of
get it.
Yeah. Those are good fucking. I've never seen Kobayashi, but like I've seen clips. Like I need to watch it, but
That's really-
I feel like that's a good first pick.
And that goes
That's a
with
good
my
one.
point of like, yeah, it matters who you pick, because like, yeah, I might say Full Metal
I
Alchemist
have
for
two
someone,
based
but if you
on
like
two different
sci-fi,
reasons. I have
yeah,
two,
go
I
ahead.
have two based on two different reasons. Zen's gonna. Okay, funnily enough, Zen actually put me onto one of these. So Carol and Tuesday is one of them.
Great
Oh,
show.
Zen told me
I
to watch
agree.
that too.
Please.
Solid
It's very
show.
good.
I was
That's a
gonna
show to
say.
show your parents. I would show my parents.
I was
Carol
gonna
and
say
Tuesday.
Carol and Tuesday, but
I see, and the reason why I had two is because I wasn't sure if you were gonna say this one,
Yeah.
but I still want to say it because that's one of your favorite shows, and you've watched it, I think 3 or 4 times.
absolutely.
And it's a good music anime, and I think anybody could watch it at any age and still enjoy it. There's some serious moments in it that you kind of only understand as adult, but the girls' relationships and their friendship is it's like power friendship kind of, but not like so much so that it's tropey. My other one though, if you're really into love stories, it's kind of another Netflix one, but it's a beautiful anime, is Violet Evergarden.
That one.
Because I think the story can be relatable to anybody. I think the struggle that a lot of the characters go through is very relatable. It's beautifully done. It's not so old for people that are not used to anime graphics can get into. And it's just, I think that anybody can relate to any part of the story because it's so many stories into one. So those are my two that I would say. And Carol and Tuesday relates to Cowboy Bebop, which is my favorite anime. So that's also why I picked
Cowboy
it.
Bebop is a banger. It's a banger.
But yeah, those are my two.
I would also recommend.
The
Cowboy
only reason I
Bebop.
wouldn't do Cowboy Bebop is because it's a little older. And I've tried to get people into anime to watch it, and they're like, nah, it's too old. So I'm like, Carol and Tuesday then. And then because they watch Carol and Tuesday, I'm like, you should watch Cowboy Bebop because it's basically in the future of that universe. And they're like, okay. And then they do, and they loved it. So that's, yeah.
Bebop is
Cowboy
also, I
would be
think,
my,
a
my
little
second pick.
a little
for people.
philosophical for a first thing. I do think it's good for like a second anime, but
Depends. I think it depends on the person. It was not my first, but yeah. If I think if they like sci-fi and deep shit, I would recommend that. But
It's a
I'd
little
probably
heady.
recommend Steins Gate over Cowboy Bebop if they like sci-fi. Steins Gate's incredible.
That's why I said Cowboy Bebop was like a second pick for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
You would have to warn them with Steins Gate though. You'd have to be like, just get through the first like 3 or 4 episodes.
I think the first, if you can get past the first 2, you're in.
Yeah,
you're
'cause
in
it
for the
starts
long
off
haul.
Psychopath.
very slowly.
Psychopath is great. That's a rougher one.
Oh,
but-
Psycho, my favorite.
well, yeah, but I
couldn't
think
get
it's
into
like
it. I got bored.
No, I think it's a good
I couldn't
pick.
get into it.
I think
love
that's
Psychopath.
another
Love
like depends on
Psychopath.
who it is thing because I had shown someone who's like very into procedural cop dramas like CSI and shit, and he loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on the that is that's a great pick for them.
Yeah.
Psychopath is fucking, that shit hits me. That should be
If
hitting me.
people, so like as someone who's really into psychiatry and psychology that's literally what I study just with children. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good anime to Monster would also be a good medical one if they're really into,
People
if they're
love
in med school.
Monster. People
Yeah.
love Monster.
Listen, guys,
Yeah.
my sister, I tried. She couldn't even get into Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. She loves Monster. Like that's how good. That's how, like easily accessible. I feel like Monster is. That would be my other recommendation because that's also just my all-time fave. And it's I mean, the character designs are so. I could go on and on. The only thing that would make it like the only caveat.
It's long.
Yeah, it is very
It's long.
very long. Yeah,
It's like
but
70, 71 episodes, something like that.
Yeah, it's rough,
Yeah.
but I think they would appreciate it once they really get into it because
Oh, yeah,
Monster,
for sure.
I think,
Absolutely.
is one of those shows where once you're in and you're happy it's long.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah, it's like not what people think. It's not like the first thing people like. If you every time I encounter like someone who hates anime, they always think all anime is like High School DxD. You know what I mean? I'm
It's
like,
I
not.
feel
no,
like it's either
bitch,
that,
like
or they think it's like a shonen every fucking time.
Yeah,
It's like there's
yeah.
more to it than shonen and stupid shit. Like there's some really
Absolutely.
serious like animes that like make you think and like
Seinen.
can
Yeah, that's
give
what
you like
Seinen's my favorite
feels.
genre.
I
Yeah.
just came up with
Yeah.
one that I want to completely replace my hero with. Spy
Okay.
Family.
Redeem
Spy
yourself.
Family is
Whoa.
the #1. It's gotta be Spy Family.
Really?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't.
I don't know.
I understand where you're coming from, and I slightly agree, but I also slightly disagree because of some of the tropes. But I feel like it's not so tropey that people could get into it and understand it. So like
I would have to think about it.
When I think
Yeah.
of like the tropes that are in Spy Family, I don't think that they're like necessarily like from Japanese storytelling though. Like a lot
No,
of
I
it
agree.
is.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little
Yeah.
tropey, but it's understandable tropes that like once you get into anime tropes, it's easy to it's like a good ease into it. That's why I said yeah.
Yeah,
but,
like I think that like
Yeah.
the secret dating thing, like that's been like a fan fiction thing like for ages.
oh yeah,
Like,
for sure.
yeah,
That's
I
a
think that
Hallmark classic, baby.
exactly. You know,
That's a
it's
Hallmark fucking classic.
and Anya isn't like annoying like so many anime kids are, and I feel I don't know.
Shout
I
out
feel
to
like it's
Future Diary.
Horrible.
Yeah.
That's
my
different.
dog.
He
That's
had a
my
knife.
fucking dog. He is a knife.
He is a
I
knife.
wanted a gun with a silencer.
Oh,
And they should have given it to her. They should have given
honestly,
it to her.
it might have helped you out in some situations. Let me say.
Oh my god.
My thought
Um,
process with this question is also like, so like I'd imagine. So for instance, let me tell you something. A conversation that I had with someone once. I was trying to get them into because this person really, really was into like mystery and suspense and like really good stories and stuff. I was like, oh, like I think you'd really like Danganronpa. This person didn't like watch like anime, and he looks at the picture. Like he doesn't watch the trailer. He doesn't, watch like any videos or anything. He just looks at like the picture of like the cover with like the characters. It wasn't like, oh, people's tits are flying. It is literally just like the character designs, like a very just like normal ass picture. He's like, nah, too anime-y. And I'm like,
No, that's valid. That's
what's-
valid. I get it.
I get it, but I think it's really dumb because like some of the best anime ever has those types of designs, and it makes me sad that it turns
It's
people off.
stylized. Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah, it's. I think we're used to it because we're, anime fans. But if they have no
Like, here's
acknowledgement
the
of
thing.
it,
If
I
I was looking
understand.
if he was looking at Claned, then I'd be like, yeah, no.
Planet with those fucking
Where everyone's
noggins, bro.
everyone
The fucking bifocals on them joints. Oh
I
my
understand
god.
if you're turned off by like that specific design because I personally am, but like Danganronpa, like it's really not. It has a very unique design.
Wait,
to
were
it,
you
know?
showing them the anime or the game?
like the game, like the cover art for like the game?
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
anime, they do make them look a little bit more normal, but not by much.
It is.
Yeah.
Danganronpa looks very anime-y. Like
anime-y,
the anime,
but
that
it's
anime.
cool.
It's very anime. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. Well, I don't. I kind of hate the anime technically in comparison to the game,
I hate
but I
all of
think
it.
Oh right,
it gets
yeah.
the
but my
job
main
done.
point-
It
well,
gets
my
the
main
job
point-
done.
But my
Hate all
main
of it.
point is like that's why like I said kids on the slope as my first answer because when you
Mhm.
look at it, it like you could mistake it for like a cartoon.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
we're
See,
doing
this is
shit
why
like
I
that,
said Violet Evergarden and Carol and Tuesday because again, people who don't know what anime looks like, it's a good because I wouldn't say it looks like a normal cartoon, but they look like
normal cartoon people, if
Sleeper
that makes
pick?
sense.
Sleeper
Like
pick?
real people.
Oh, sleeper pick?
Yeah.
Sleeper,
Yeah,
wait,
like,
sleeper
if I
pick?
was-
Fucking ranking of kings.
Ooh.
I was
Oh,
thinking
I
that
see.
too.
That is
I
a
was
good
thinking
one.
that too, but once you start getting into like Kage's backstory, I think it's a little bit too weird for new
I think
people.
I'm
you know?
willing to risk that with.
I think they
it's
take enough
interesting.
time.
Yeah, I think you get invested enough in Kage and everyone else that you're like, okay, let's cross your arms. Like, all right, what?
Oh, y'all
Guys-
talking about ranking
I
the
have a
kings. I
separate
zoned out for a
question
Now we're
minute.
talking about
And it's
you,
still, but it's
bro.
still first anime.
Yeah, no,
thing.
we're talking about you, Kage. When I got to learn your story, I didn't think you were
Well, it's
that
not
weird.
I was like, why am I talking about his backstory?
You got to learn
When I
Kage's
learned
story.
about, when I learned about Kage, I was like, oh, you're
I
not that
zoned
weird.
out. I'm like, what the wife
So-
talking about me for?
so
I've
a
been
lot
silent
of-
this whole
So I
time.
think
Please say fuck
I think a lot of everyone's first anime here. I'm not saying this for everybody, but I think a lot of people's first anime is probably shonen, correct? Or at least
Yeah.
something very close to shonen, because that's just all. That's basically kind of all they like really showed back in the day, and most grew up with anime.
Let's do that.
What
nice.
first shonen would you recommend to people for them to get an anime? I feel like
Shonen?
this
Mine's still a
specifically, yeah,
shonen.
this specifically will say a lot about your character.
I don't
Mine was
know.
always a
Mine-
shonen, so.
Easily
literally the
Pokemon.
So you can't say Full Metal Alchemist because you already, yeah.
Well, I mean,
It
that was
can't be
my
the same
shonen
show.
pick. It's just my
Nah.
shonen
No.
pick.
You gotta
Because
use
my
something
friend
else. I'm
like tried to
sorry.
introduce me into anime. The first anime he told me was Fairy Tail.
Ew,
know.
awful pick. Bad pick.
He's
Bad
He's my
pick.
best. You know, funny thing is, he's my best friend.
And he shouldn't be. He's
No.
dirty.
Put him
But
down.
what would everyone's first shonen be? If you want, I can go first because we went
Shonen.
down last time. I can go.
Shonen.
My first shonen, y'all are gonna give me shit. I don't care because it was one of my first ever animes. Sailor Moon.
That's not a
Especially
shonen.
Fine.
with
That's a
the one-
fine pick.
That oh really?
Yeah.
I feel like people give me shit about it sometimes. I feel
Well, for
like
one
the
thing,
thing
everyone in
is-
the world has seen it except for me. But also, Sailor Moon isn't shonen.
It's
Sailor
yeah.
Moon
The main demo I think is what, young girls.
Yeah,
Right.
it's shoujo.
So
I
make
thought
it
it
a
was
shoujo.
shonen and magical girl anime.
It's a magical girl is typically shoujo. It's like the demo. The target demo is young girls. It just happens to be in the same genre as most shonen, which is battle. You know. So but it is.
I was
It is
always told it
shoujo.
was a shonen. I always thought it was shoujo too.
It
but
is
then someone
shonen-
was
it
like,
has
"No,
shonen
it's a
appeals.
shonen," and they got up in my
Let
face
me
about it. So I was
confirm.
like, okay, it's a shonen, I
Sailor
guess.
Moon.
I
I'm
love
pretty sure it's
Shonen
And, like,
Joe.
And like the
Shonen
creator
Joe.
of it fucking says that it's a shoujo. So
I
like-
would consider it a shoujo personally.
Okay, so
Oh.
I was right then. So fuck that. Fuck you, who were assholes to me.
no, it's still show. If the creator of it says that it's shoujo, then it's fucking shoujo.
Yeah, and
I didn't know that the
Wikipedia
creator said that, so
Wikipedia
thank you.
said it's
Wikipedia is my
shoujo.
fucking argument. Thank you,
Wiki-
State Member,
Wikipedia
because
says
Sounds
it's
like
they
you got
shoujo.
gaslight
This
again.
man got in my fucking face about it this one. I was like, dude, it's not. First of all, it's not even that fucking serious. It's fucking Sailor Moon. But like, I was like, because I was arguing that it was a shoujo because it was for girls, right? But I was like, but I can
What was
see
their
how it could be
argument?
shonen
What was their
too.
argument?
I don't remember. He was weird. Anyway, okay.
But yeah,
then
it's a
never
shoujo.
mind.
Anime dudes.
Yeah.
Because
That's
it's
my
a
thought.
yeah, it was aimed at young girls,
Now
but
Zed.
it's in the same values as what people who love Naruto like have.
Now Zed.
Yeah.
Hey, you
I
have
hate-
some nerve.
What does Zen do?
is that it's
Zen,
super
Zen, come
tropey.
on now.
So
Come on now.
What happened? What the fuck? What happened?
Zed being
You fucking
stupid.
dumbass. You fucking dickhead.
Dare I ask?
Oh my god.
Dog
I'm
doing.
finding,
You know
I'm
what, send it to
finding,
Kurt.
I'm finding
Yeah,
great shirts.
Send it to Kurt.
He, no, he
Don't
put
let
Right
a
him
shirt.
outside.
send it to
He
me.
put
Don't
a
let him
shirt
send it.
with just
outside.
ass on it.
Right outside.
The straight cheeks on it.
Ass.
Right outside.
Straight cheeks. I mean, they fat, but like it's still straight cheeks on a
Brother.
shirt,
oh
Brother.
my gosh.
I mean, I'm still
What are you
taking a
talking
peek,
about?
but bro.
bro. That's for the guys.
All right,
Oh my
let's see.
gosh.
Brother.
I think okay. Shonen, like actual shonen, then I would probably say I was stuck in
I'd
right.
buy it. I'd buy
I
it.
knew it. I knew it.
Purchase.
I knew it. I knew it.
Purchase.
Oh my
Purchase.
god.
Purchase.
I knew it.
Purchase.
Anyway,
Purchase.
Add to cart. Add to cart.
Add to cart.
Y'all down
Purchase!
bad.
The cart.
I'm
Add
putting
the
in
cart.
the
Y'all
last
down
3
bad.
digits of the back of my card as we speak.
Add
Oh
to
my
cart.
goodness. Y'all are.
Yes, sir. The homies for the pull up. We all for the
Purchase, bro.
I
Purchase.
ain't say I was
Oh my
buying it. I just wanted to show
goodness.
y'all.
Nah, it's already
you
in his
gotta buy
cart.
it.
Hey,
You gotta
he
buy
already,
it.
he already got
When
the
should
shipping
now.
Why do you
details.
think there's only one available?
Ooh, these pants kind of hard.
He bought the other one.
Why do you think there's only one available?
Anyway,
Anyway,
you
yeah,
know
go
what?
ahead
Don't
and
even talk about- I
send
want
me
to
that
know
link.
what everyone's favorite anime is just in general. Actually, I don't
Yu
care.
Yu Hakusho.
I don't have a
Monster.
favorite anime. That
I don't
shit
have a
changes all the
favorite.
time.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite genre of anime?
I have different moods.
I feel like you like romance, Kurt. I feel like Kurt likes romance.
I do like romance.
does.
I like
I feel like you
romance.
like
I like
romance,
comedy.
too.
I like action.
Like sus things.
Also,
Yep,
y'all, I
I
have
do.
to wake up
He's
early
dead.
tomorrow, but I love y'all so much. And I hope you have a
Good night, Jen.
You too, Jeff.
Love you too,
Bye,
Jen.
Bye, Jen.
Sleep
Bye.
tight.
Bye.
Jen, text me tomorrow.
Yes,
I know how
yes,
you are.
yes,
Okay.
for sure.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Deep nuts.
Oh, I thought about another trash anime.
What is he
Oh,
doing?
what?
XR.
Trinity 7.
Trinity 7 is super trash, and I loved that shit when I was a
Of
kid.
course you do. Of
I
course you do.
fucking
I feel like
dude.
I've
It
seen
was.
that,
It
or
is.
I've
It is not
heard
even.
it,
It is
but I
not
can't
good,
picture it right
and
now.
it's not
good.
fun. It's
not
just
good. I
horny.
don't recommend
It's
it.
just
It's horny.
It's
It's
just
just
horny,
Can you
and
send me a
that's it.
picture?
I gotta look.
It
I
has
feel like-
nothing. It
That's
has
the
nothing
ninja
of
one,
value
right?
to bring.
That's the
No,
ninja
it's
one.
like it's.
No.
There's a ninja girl in it. There's a ninja girl in it.
No, yeah, it is
I
like.
feel like I know
I don't
what
even
this is, but I
remember what it was
cannot
fucking
think of
about.
it.
I don't
remember
either.
what it was
I've
fucking
watched that
about, bro.
show 3 times and I can't remember what it's about.
It's like they don't. It's a bad show, and it's not even entertaining. It's just horny.
Yeah, I don't recommend it, but it was just a
It's-
trash.
I don't
show that
recommend it, but I know I liked it as a kid because I was discovering
Yeah,
myself.
there was this
You
girl
know.
in it.
I was discovering
my
myself.
I was discovering
You know
myself.
what? He just like me for real.
Yeah.
I would definitely have that period when I was like young,
I feel
when
like
I
I
was like
have seen
horny,
this.
and I was like, I gotta watch these titty anime. I
Yeah,
have
no,
to. I have
see.
to.
Is
I
this the
had
main
to watch
girl, or
them.
is there someone else?
There's
There's a
like
main-
7 of them.
There's like 7, hence the name. That's one of
Yeah.
them. There's one with red hair. That's I
I
guess
was
you
thinking
could call
about
it the
that.
main
I was
girl.
thinking about that today of like how like horny
Wait,
horny
show
shows
the
and
one with the red hair. That's
horny
Hold
shows
up.
and horny media is like drinking, where the appeal is that it gives you a physical sensation as opposed
I
to
have seen this show. Okay, I was
as
like, the
opposed to
uniform
like
looks so
having a
familiar.
good story or anything. It's like it's for the physical sensation of like the blood rushing to a certain part of me.
You know?
Yeah,
That's-
no,
Anyway,
that's-
I
So
tried
I started
showing.
off with Fairy Tale. I don't know what you were expecting from me.
Fairy Tale's just bad, period, all around.
Yeah, it is. It
This
is.
is
I
bad.
tried
I'll
showing
admit
a
it.
friend Dr. Stone, and it was like very normal
love
for the
Dr.
most
Stone.
part. But you know, because he made hentai, every once in a while, there's like a
Yeah.
shot in it that I'm like, that I have to look at my friend and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know why they did this. Like,
I'm
the
gonna
dude,
recommend Sekiro. I'm gonna be
I
like,
no.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna recommend Keijo.
I
No.
definitely.
Keijo's actually pretty
Dude.
fun.
Dude,
Keijo's
dude.
fun.
I actually didn't like that show.
I made the mistake. So I was
You didn't like
I was at my
Sekiro?
cousin's house,
no,
very
I like
religious
Sekiro.
house.
I didn't like Keijo.
oh,
I was at my cousin's house. He's a really religious dude, but he watches anime. And a bunch of them like,
How
yo,
does
Kurt,
that
can you
work?
put something on? Can you put something on from anime for all of us to watch? And I was like, okay, I'll put on like one of the critically acclaimed ones I think is just really interesting that I think they would like. And I put on Jobless Reincarnation, which
Interesting pick.
yeah, I forgot that all that shit happened at the beginning.
You know? Like that's a very interesting pick.
I really forgot all that shit happened.
That is one that I cannot recommend to people because of the first like 4 episodes.
Yeah,
What
dude, I
happened?
can't. And I realized, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know,
Watch the show.
if you're
But
interested in
but
watching
it
the
is-
show, just watch the
What's
show.
shitty
Watch
is
it
that
by
like
yourself.
there is a lot of pretty criminally ethical questions in that show where I'm like,
Yeah.
And it's
but
like,
it's
that's
very
great, but, like,
engaging. It's
yeah.
incredibly engaging,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy.
Also,
Like I was
the
very
guy that-
invested in what they were doing, but
I'm
God,
like-
there were some. ethical fucking
Suspect.
questions.
Some suspect.
Very suspect.
Very
Like,
suspect.
let's be real. He should be in jail.
He should be in jail.
He should
be
in jail.
He's a fucking criminal.
Do
Yeah,
not
most
do not
definitely.
root for him.
Do not
don't.
no, yeah, dude. And the thing is that the show, I don't know if the show knows he's bad yet. I think it does.
No,
but I'm not sure.
does. It does. It makes
But
it
like
it makes it
the last few episodes,
that I feel like it's meant to be like this is not supposed to be a good thing.
I don't
every
know if they
time I
drove
catch
that
myself,
home
like,
enough.
No,
catching
it was
myself,
it's
like,
it's a direct. It's I
no,
feel like
no,
the
no,
directing of the scenes were definitely. Like,
I
this is not
don't
supposed
know. I don't know, bro.
to- There's no.
What happened in the last few episodes? I'm like, there will be repercussions of this crap.
There better be repercussions.
There better be some motherfucking goddamn repercussions from this act. Please.
Sorry, Kage. What were you saying?
Nah, cause I'd be catching myself rooting for that guy. I'm like, oh wait a minute, this guy is not a great person. What am I doing?
Criminal. You are a criminal. Rail or jail.
Oh my goodness.
That's kind of how I felt
Oh
about
my
Classroom of the
goodness.
Elite.
Oh,
Spoiler
Classroom
alert,
of the
it's
Elite. Oh my
Where
god.
dude is like, yeah, you wanna prove that you actually do like give a shit about your own welfare? How about you stop me from assaulting you? Like that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is worse.
This is actually far
Without-
worse.
You know,
Actually,
Oh,
it probably what he did technically is one of the most heinous acts.
Right, one of the most heinous crimes you could ever do.
Most heinous crime possible.
I don't want to ask.
I don't
wanna
know if I don't know if he was punished. I don't think they're going to punish him.
I feel like they will. I feel like they will with the part that we're both talking about, but
Yeah.
like.
I don't
The way,
think they will. I don't
the
think
reason
they're
I think
gonna
they
do it.
will. The reason I think they will is because they punished the dad.
I think he's going to get off scot free.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know details. What was the crime?
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay.
I gotta watch season 2. I gotta watch. I gotta finish.
Don't
season
say it. Don't
two.
say
I
it.
got like halfway through season.
The
2.
crime
No, I
is in
gotta
season 2. The crime is at the end of season 2.
It's
I
at the
mean,
end.
that's not the only crime.
Now there are plenty of crimes, but I'm like that one is like, all
I
right,
thought-
dude, we might have
No,
gone
I thought you were
too
talking
far.
about the crime in season 1.
Which one?
I'll
which-
give it to you.
When he was
yeah,
at
which
the
one?
house still?
When he was at the house still, yes. When he was at the house.
I don't like
Which
how any of
crime?
this
He did
sounds.
a few
Oh,
crimes.
no.
Hold on.
Absolutely not.
Link me. I'm talking
Hold on.
about the end of season 2.
Hold up.
I'm talking about season 1.
Message me what crime, because he committed a few.
There was definitely.
Yeah, that one was rough. He did
Wait,
get
tell me,
punished
Dubs?
for it
Like,
though.
yeah,
I'm gonna.
He did get punished for that.
And that's why I'm like, I don't think he's gonna get scot free with season 2's crime.
I think he's getting away scot free.
Oh,
I think he's getting off scot free.
I refuse to believe it.
There's like no shot that like come on!
Anyway, don't watch the show we're talking.
Don't watch that
Oh,
shit.
know
Don't
what
watch
show
that.
you're talking about to
Blue
not
Show
watch it.
10 say
Good. I'm
jobless
glad.
is-
I'm glad.
How am I supposed to avoid it if I don't know what it's called?
You'll avoid it. Don't worry. You'll avoid it.
Okay.
Even if you
You know, it's
start
all for the-
watching it, you won't make it past episode 2.
Yeah.
Kurt, could I watch it?
No.
You will not.
You're gonna hate it.
You
You're
will
gonna
hate
hate
it.
it.
You will
You
hate
will
it.
hate it.
You will hate
You will hate
No,
it.
later.
No,
No,
you will
no,
hate
no, it
You will
doesn't.
hate
No,
it.
it
I am not-
technically, I would
exactly.
debatably say worse than Goblin Slayer.
No,
Technically.
what? Y'all got that. I'm good.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm
There it
good.
is. There it is.
I'm
Thank
good.
you.
I'm fucking
We're
good.
we're trying
I
to
mean,
help
I
you.
probably see and hear worse in real life, so
What's
I'm
shitty? What's
good.
shitty is that the everything around it is a beautiful looking show. It is
And-
gorgeous.
And it's like,
And the characters are so
thematically,
well
it's,
developed.
it's such a fucking good show.
And it's a
It
great
makes me
show.
so
It's a
sad.
great show. It's just, fuck,
He's
man.
terrible.
Like,
Yeah.
Come on,
My husband, I've never watched it.
Bro,
My husband really
please,
wants me to
bro.
watch it.
literally me watching him get it. I'm like, bro, please,
Like,
bro.
no.
Why is you? Stop.
I'm gonna derail this conversation. So
Please.
my husband's
Oh.
favorite trash anime. I don't know if it's trash because I've never watched it, but he eventually wants me to watch it, and I may or may not. But it's Desert Punk. I don't know if anyone's seen it.
I haven't heard.
Nope. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It's like one of his favorite shows. I bought it for his birthday last year, like on Amazon, so he'd always have it. Because he couldn't find it for the longest time. And he's like, I'd have to rent everything. And I'm like, I got that for you for your birthday. Please don't rent it. He's like, you did? I was like, yes, it's on your Amazon account. But he watched it and he loves that show. But apparently the main character is like a horrible dude. And so I don't know. I have a weird thing. Okay, I know that I'm like the biggest advocate of I love villains, but the thing is that it has to be justified in some sort of aspect or way of like why they do what they do. Okay? Like, and even though you guys give me shit about Sephiroth, he literally couldn't help it. He was literally made to be that way. Like, it literally came out I was gonna say the womb, but he was never in a womb. Came out the fucking experiment just terrible. But like, if there's no means to justify it, then why the fuck are you evil? Just to be evil? Nah, fam. I'm fucking good, bro.
Because sometimes it's funny and sexy to be evil.
No, it ain't.
Have you considered that
terrible
maybe they were just in a very silly mood? Have you considered that?
Here's the
They,
thing.
they were silly. I was just being
Nah,
silly.
I was a
Here's
little
the thing.
quirky. I was just being trying to be a little quirky.
To be honestly like serious about it, and I know this is a weird thing to be serious about, I do not understand how people can hurt people and not give a shit about hurting them. Unless
Man.
it's a justified action.
Plenty
like
people.
getting
Let
revenge
me tell you
against
that.
Many people.
Hold on. This is not me saying that it's right. Let me
I
get
don't
to
think
the
anyone even thought that one for a second.
No, but I'm just saying, let me finish the whole, like, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that, like, but in real life, I could never fully trust or like someone that does shit like that. So even like in books or because I read comics, I read books, I watch anime, I watch movies and TV shows, whatever. Even the means has to at least be justified in some sort of aspect of my mind for me to like that villain in any way, shape, or form. And there's some heroes that I don't like because I'm like, you are literally doing this for the glory, and I fucking hate you for it. Like, you're not doing it to help people. You're not doing this because you went through trauma and you basically became a villain because the world basically made you one. Or like you X, Y, and Z happened to you. If the justification of who you are is for either glory or you just wanted to do it because of you just wanted to, fuck you. I don't give a shit about your character. You feel fake to me and you're ingenuine as a character, and I can't relate to it. So that's why, like, it could be a hero, it could be a villain. I'm not gonna like that character. But again, that's me personally.
Quirky mode, damn.
He's just being
I
silly.
don't do quirky. I don't do quirky.
He's just trying to be a little silly.
I don't know, like
How do you think Kurt a villain?
like for Chainsaw Man, for example, like I love Power. I love Power.
Power's great,
like,
and she's shitty for no
also,
reason.
But also, like, you know, one, she doesn't bathe, and two, she's kind of a racist. So I wouldn't like hang out with her, but I love her, you know?
I would hang out with Power.
I also hang out with Power.
I would totally.
I would look you in the eye and call you a hard R.
And I would be like, I'd love her like how I feel like about Uncle Ruckus. You know, I'd still hang out. I'd still hang out. I'd still hang out. Because Power be a hoot and a holler. I'm just like orange. Like, there are plenty. It's like how I feel about Joe from You. It's like I wanted to like Joe. I wanted to be Joe's friend because Joe had good intentions. Joe had very good intentions. And then he keeps fucking up, and I'm like, Joe, how are we supposed to be friends?
He steals tampons, Curtis. There's he steals them.
But notice, that's my thing. Exactly that.
I'm gonna pause this shit again. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm more interested in y'all. I checked out about 15 minutes ago. How y'all doing? I mean, understandable. Washing dishes and being concerned, I don't know. You know, all understandable. I'm just. Not it draining your vibe. You know, there's no clues to the case. I checked out about 15 minutes ago, and I came back in. I was super confused, and then it just kind of kept going and evolving, and I was like, you got it. Y'all got that. Where blue at? That's a bar. And like, I want to undeafen, but I feel like we gotta mentally prepare for that again. Oh, until we're talking about that one show. Yeah. I'm not able to vibe for a bit, you know? Yeah, vibe out a little bit. Not to eat another gummy for this call, you know, June. I was trying to figure out if you were like working or just kind of doing whatever for a while, but I was like, I mean, June's still here, so I hope you good. I hope you good. Shit. Oh. I'm trying to fuck. I'm doing my best. Oh my fucking god. Oh, these hoes work. Ain't no way. Oh, Lord. I hope they work. Shit. I hope they work. I hope so. I hope so. Cause God, if they didn't work, you would have had so many other problems. Jesus Christ, 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. 1,000 is not something you take normally. For that is not something you take just like normally. Nakage says, "Yo, 1 gram pure gummy." Oh my fucking god. It really is pure gum. A 1,000 milligrams. When I tell you I was tweaking, oh, if you weren't tweaking, I would have had more problems. Oh, got that right. Oh, that the water was running. You gotta like lay down, Lord. be like this good, and forget. I swear to God. I've done that shit before. I sat there and stared at a wall for a little while. Cause I was like, I don't know what the fuck else to do. Shit. It's either stare at a wall or go to sleep, because doing literally anything else sounds like a panic attack waiting to happen. Watching the particle... No. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I thought you were in an 8-bit video. Lord. Jesus. It was the chill strain. That doesn't make me feel any better about this situation. How you watch it, you can really appreciate it. I mean, I can appreciate shit sober. I don't know what being high has to do with it. You my strange chill, you don't bite. Oh my god. For the gameplay, I had to stop and just kind of know where everybody was at first. I was watching Apex Mid and I died. Oh my fucking god. Lordy Lord. Fuck, I'm gonna go fight. It's not gonna go. I'm like, wow. Oh, alright. I'm on deafen. See how y'all motherfuckers be. I know I'm lost now. I hit the little kid. Oh Lord. Alright, I'm on deafen.
You cut out. You said you're almost done, and then you cut out. I didn't hear a word.
Oh, I'm almost done with my Dead Man Wonderland rewatch, and it's like the
Is it
show.
good?
It shows you. No, like it shows you like bad shit, and it looks at you, and then it looks into the camera, and they're like, pretty fucked up, right? But like it has a message it wants to say, but it's not fucking saying it. It's just like,
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up.
If I remember, it was something, because they're like prisoners, right?
Yeah.
And they fight with blood or something like that.
Yeah. And it's like a for-profit prison that's like creating people specifically to be prisoners so that they can like fight for money.
Slavery.
Yeah, exactly. So like it very clearly does have like a message. It does have,
you don't like
it is
slavery?
just-
What?
It's true. Hello.
You don't like slavery, bro?
Then did you
What are you all talking about?
Did you mute because I was getting too thirsty?
No.
Okay.
No,
Was it my fault?
No, it wasn't your fault.
I dipped out to get some water. What happened?
Why are we coming back and we talking about slavery? What's going on here? Us as 21st century black fucking Americans.
Crazy.
Fucking tipsy,
What's
bro.
crazy is for the first time ever, it's really not as bad as you guys think. You just came in.
There's no
way.
I don't think so. There's no
21st century
redeeming.
Black
There's no
Americans,
redeeming.
free and all. We're still talking about slavery. We talk about you don't like slavery. What's
It's
going
not,
on here?
It's not what you think. I swear.
When you
It's not what you
ashy
think.
ankled motherfuckers like slavery in this bitch. I want to talk.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
I was talking about an anime. You didn't have to call anyone here ashy. That felt a little bit charged.
Now I know you called us.
I mean, we're all black.
We're
all black in here. We all black in here. We all some fine African.
11-11 on the East Coast. Make a wish.
We all some fine African Americans.
Yourself. I'm Dominican. Sorry.
I found out. Okay, whatever. I found out for
Y'all some fine African Americans plus Tyler.
I found out that my sister is named after Love and Basketball, and I was like, God damn it, mother! God damn it!
Wait, who was? It's been so long. Who in Love and Basketball was Mads? Mads? What is?
No, her middle name is Sinai, and that is the name of the actress that named her. Yeah.
That's cute. That's cute.
No, it's not. No, it's
I mean,
not.
it's
It
not,
gets
but I'm
worse.
not gonna say it's.
It gets worse when you realize. Actually, I shouldn't say this on stream because I don't want to put my mama on blast. Never mind.
No,
I'll tell you later.
Do it in a live recorded setting.
I don't need this to be. I don't need this to be recorded. That I'm.
Miss Loretta, you know what you did, and you did wrong.
Miss Loretta. Now put your family on blast. I've done it many a time.
I'll do it when there's not like a recorded record of it happening.
I don't want to hear it unless it's recorded.
Oh well, I guess you're not gonna hear it then.
No.
Ain't nothing a little bit of editing can do. Well, we could edit it out.
They wouldn't.
It's the
Yeah, exactly.
I promise you, I do not have the facilities.
This
to edit
is
that shit
a
out. Just don't say it.
Facilities.
Please, bro.
I do not have the facilities to edit it out. Just please, for your own sake,
Oh,
don't.
I shouldn't have
don't
did
do
that
it.
attack, an idiot.
Don't do it.
This is a Patreon exclusive
I'm not getting paid for this.
Here. If you want to hear me shit talking my mom, put $5 in an envelope and send it to my house.
Ask me the money, and then I'll send it to.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
myself.
right.
Send me the money and I'll send it to her, I promise.
Yeah, I'm not getting that money.
Send me the money and I'll double it.
Ask Kirk for money, and he'll give you money.
I like the
Send me the money and I'll
double
steal
it. I'll double it.
Let me hold that.
Send me the
for you.
money and you'll never see it again.
When I was a kid, I almost fell for one of those give me this, I'll double your money scams.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Because I was just like,
Fast app
why
shit.
would anyone on the internet lie? You
I
know?
can see you almost
Since
falling into that
it's
trap.
Wizard Day, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Is it
ever
Wizard
fall for
related?
one of those Wizard 101 scams?
No, I never, not one Wizard 101 scam. I took Wizard 101 very seriously.
You get scammed today.
He said I grind for my bread.
I told you, I think we were on a call yesterday, and I was like, Wizard 101 was my life, yo. I had Wizard 101 girlfriends. Serious
way.
girlfriends that I felt real emotions for.
There's no
They-
way.
Listen. I was Maple Story married. I get it.
Yeah.
I
Amber,
I don't.
when we finish Wizard 101 and we start Maple Story, you
There's an
have
end
to join.
Wizard 101.
We gotta get to the
Yeah.
end of the world. Yeah, there's an end.
We had a 160. We're at like I'm at 106 right now.
Damn.
Yeah, we're like 45 levels down. But
And it's
yeah,
just you-
join us for Maple Story.
Maybe.
Mhm.
It's like a hard maybe.
It's not. That won't even last that long. It is so easy. It's not even that.
What, are you gonna pick one of the fucking easy classes that gets to 100 in like a week?
No, because they're not good. It's just the game is like it doesn't last super long. My only issue, I was like, dude, there's gotta be. Actually, I have money now. Do they have the EXP boosts? I'm having that shit on the entire game because I refuse to grind. That grinding shit is so annoying.
I literally have not played Maple Story since like 9th grade. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, dude, I remember like spending hours on end with my guild, just grinding.
I remember
Hearing
the
time.
last time I was on Maple Story, this guy and I had been talking, and he was like, "Yeah, everybody keeps on leaving, and it kind of sucks, because like, you know, like I enjoy playing." And I was like, "Yeah, I noticed it was empty." And this guy was like, "You're not gonna leave, right?" And I was like, "No, I think I'm gonna stick around. I'm having fun." He was like, "Oh, okay," and he gave me a level 100 bow, and that's the last time I played for 13 years.
Oh,
You know.
let's go.
Wow.
Oh God.
Terrible.
Jail.
Oh my
Jail.
fucking god.
I didn't know it was gonna be the last
Prison.
time I played. I just stopped.
Prison.
You're. I would hate
The
you.
villain.
I
Just
think
stop the
I would
sadness.
like. You would. I would actually have trust issues because of you.
I
You have
also
them now.
have trust issues.
He
so,
confided
you know,
in you and was like, "Yo, all my friends are
Howdy,
leaving.
dude.
I'm getting really sad, but you're not going anywhere, right?" And you're like, "Yeah, of course. I'm gonna stay here forever." And they're like,
okay,
"Yo,
at the
I
time,
I
the time I
appreciate."
did it, I thought I was.
And-
That
and-
wasn't a lie then.
And even if it isn't, that's fine. But what they saw was like, "Yo, this person said they'd be here." And I really appreciate that. In fact, I like them so much. I'm gonna give them this level 100 bow, which clearly is a value. And then they log in the next day, happy to see at least they got one friend online. And you're not there. And they're like, okay, maybe they'll come in the next day. Not there again. Maybe the next, not there. For weeks and days on end.
I got a
We're
lot
like,
of shit going
did
on
she
in high school,
lie to me?
okay?
She lied to me.
Sounds like a this sounds like a pitch for a K-drama, and I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah.
Somebody start writing.
Yes, sir.
I had a lot of shit going on, okay?
And I'm
I
sure
thought
you
I'd be
did,
back.
but I'm saying that person's still gonna be upset.
They're
even
still
if you're
waiting.
very. Yeah, they're
hope-
still waiting. What if they're still logged in?
Then I will join and I'll be like, I'm back, man. You want to do
I
it?
told
again?
you I'd be back. Gaslight him. I told you I'd be back.
I told you I'd be back.
What are you
still have your-
upset
you still have
about?
your logins for?
Say, Did you really lose faith
I
in me?
might have my login still from Maple Story. I gotta check.
You have the
I hope I
audacity
still
to
have my
lose faith
login.
in
That'd be
me.
sick if I did.
Listen,
I got my little
listen.
fox boy.
Why did he? Why, if it's that big of a deal, why did he give that strong ass bow to a complete stranger? Huh?
Because he
Because
no,
he
it's no.
trusted
That's
you.
why. Because he was like, "Yo, I really trust this person.
You started that
This is my
man's
new
villain arc.
friend."
You started that man's villain arc.
Literally. Now here
That-
you're
I hope-
destroying crops.
You started his
I
revenge
hope I
story.
meet him. I hope I meet him one day and we get married, and I hope that's how the story ends.
What if
No,
you
I
meet
hope
him
that
one
for
day
you,
and
too.
he's a dictator of a small country?
He's murdered. He's murdered before because of you.
That's fine.
He became Hitler. Oh no.
It wouldn't be the first
Oh,
time.
no.
Yeah,
What?
It wouldn't be the first time. Yep.
Huh?
There,
I'm
yeah.
sorry?
It is time for you to explain this on a live
No,
recording.
No, god damn it! No, this is recorded. This is a
Yeah.
recorded record. No.
Please, please, please.
You can't just say that,
No.
be completely serious about it, and not tell us what you're talking about.
No, because Kurt is the one that fucking said
Wait,
that
who is
there's a
this
story to
lady?
begin
I
with.
thought this was you. Who is this lady I'm with?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Alright.
I know it ain't me because I'm sitting here fighting some white.
I'm
bitches.
like, you are not a white woman. At least to the best of my knowledge.
And is fighting the clan right now.
Yeah, I'm fighting the clan.
I am fighting some clams. Me and Sammy Moonwalker.
All
I
right.
thought Sammy left.
No, this is some rando that I'm playing with. Man, I really did have a Wizard 101 girlfriend.
I hate
What's
that
the
for
one
you.
about this?
Keith Gubbs is fucking.
You know, you have to
This is
pay real
hottie for a
money to
thottie.
get
Slide
married
to
and
my
make a
DMs
story,
anytime, King.
and to get fucking divorced. How do you do that to a bunch of 13-year-olds? That's fucked up.
Dude, I love that shit. I love that
You
shit.
serious?
I love that shit, man.
Hottie for a thottie.
Hottie for a thought. I gotta
Mine's
get
mine.
back. Hopefully Friday.
Please.
Hopefully Friday, bro. Because
Brother,
I gotta get the
I
video
will.
out. Once the video's out, I'm good to go.
What happens Friday?
I'm begging.
I'm bringing back AI, the Somnium Files, and I'm gonna have
Wow.
a thick fucking stream.
Did
talking
you
about my-
guys know that Kurt says I'm not allowed to watch his AI streams? Did you know that?
Why not?
Why not?
I know why.
Yeah, Kurt, why not?
We
Yeah,
know
why
why.
not?
It's a very reasonable explanation.
minute.
You'll be like, yeah,
Never
that makes
mind.
sense.
Wait a minute.
Because
I just want to know.
it's because she hasn't played the first game, and I was like,
Ah.
you're that far
Play the
behind.
first
You
game.
should just play it, and
I
then
thought you
for
were
the
gonna
second
say.
game.
I thought you were gonna say because Tama's in that game.
Oh no, Tom. Oof, that's a reason to play. That's a reason
That's the
to
reason
play.
to play.
Oh, yeah, I see. He's doing his thing that he does. Okay.
I love Tama.
Look, just
Yeah, I know you do.
I do regret the tweet, but I love Tama. I do regret the tweet.
I love listening to that
But I
tweet
stand
live.
by it.
Every day I regret the fucking tweet.
I
Every
loved
day.
listening to that
wonderful.
tweet live.
Oh
was
my
great.
god, I regretted it really quickly too. I asked y'all, I asked Amber. I was like, is this a good call? Everyone, no. Anyway,
No.
I'm gonna send it anyway.
Anyway, I'm a.
I was like, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, I just tweeted that gaslighting was going to be a resolution. Like, clearly there's no responsibility to ever be taken on my Twitter account, and here we are.
Buffoonery.
Buffoonery.
Coonery buffoonery.
All right, I didn't say all that.
I did.
I did.
I did. I'm responsible.
I can't
I
argue
said
with that,
coonery
really. You
buffoonery.
did say it.
Put that on a shirt, please.
No. No.
I want to wear that to work.
June would
Coonery
want a
shirt.
coon shirt.
If you wear a coonery shirt in public, you deserve whatever happens to you.
What are they gonna do to me at work?
I want to wear a coonery buffoonery shirt.
Yo, coon shirt is nuts.
No, absolutely not. There's absolutely no fucking way.
One
Coon
time,
shirt and
so
work with
for
the coon
Christmas
hounds.
last year,
You
Mads
got a
came
coon
in.
shirt?
I'm off close. Mads came into the house and he said, "Oi, mate, I've got a gift for the house." Bear in mind, it's me and my at the time roommate Darren, a black guy, and I mentioned his race for a reason. Don't worry. And he brings it out and he's like, "Oh, this is for the house," and he pulls out a magazine. I'm like, "Well, first off, wild gift for the house to be a magazine." I was like, "Oi, mate, we need more things to just put on the front table in front of the TV." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine, makes sense."
Yeah, coffee
He
table
pulls
book.
it out. It says "Coons" on the front, big bold letters.
What?
No way.
What?
It says
Okay,
"Coons."
okay, hang on. I'm gonna defend Get Mads LLC real quick. Because he is British and that is a southern slur.
Yeah, sure.
There's no way he could have known that. There's
Sure.
no way.
Created
Regardless,
the South.
But what was in the
Regardless.
magazine?
I didn't say I
What
had
was
any
he
judgment.
cooking?
I didn't
What was
make
he
any
cooking?
judgment. I didn't say judgment
All
call,
I'm
but I'm
saying
just
is that he
saying.
didn't know what
I
he
didn't
was cooking.
say
He
anything.
didn't
I didn't say
know.
anything.
Collard greens and fried
All
chicken.
I'm saying is that he put that shit down, and me and Darren looked at each other.
He's like,
It was an art book. It was an art of this artist who is just named Coons.
Oh
Coons.
boy.
And just put that shit down. Went in his room. Me and Darren looked at each other.
I
and was
just
like,
just
man.
thought of like a fucking sitcom scene.
Oi, mates! Look at all you peculiar. Apparently Coons is a fucking a sculpturist or something along those lines.
Wait, let me.
He
Art
was trying to brighten up the scenery.
He was.
Some shit from French Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah, but I mean, brighten up the scenery, but I didn't know he was going for that kind of colors. Golly.
Oh my god. So
Hey, yo.
you actually just reminded me.
Did
South
I?
Carolina.
Of anything?
Yeah,
I don't
believe
like
it or
that.
not. There's a lot of
Doing the cycle.
ill-advised street names in South Carolina, and there's one up the street from my house that I asked about when I was a kid. And I found out that not like in like sharecropping times, but a little bit after, early 1900s, a black family owned a general store in our small town, and so now the road that general store was located on is called Coon Store Road.
Oh,
That sound like Pendleton.
Huh.
Yeah.
Coon store.
Yeah. Strangely enough,
I wonder what they sell there.
I wonder what
they sell there. It's crazy.
the store does not
were they
exist
cooking?
any longer. Okay, the store no longer exists.
What, Amber? What were they cooking?
I don't know.
What were they cooking?
Oh my god, Kurt, did I tell you? I've been here too much because I went to go hang out with my white friends and we were playing Played Up, and it's like
Wait up?
it's sort of like
I've never heard of
Overcooked. It's a little bit like Overcooked. We should actually play it. I think you would like it.
Okay.
And I was watching. My friend was showing me how to play, and she was like moving all around the kitchen and shit. And so jokingly, forgetting that I was amongst my white friends, I was like, what is she cooking? And my friend stopped and was very nicely like, oh, I'm showing you how to make a pie. And I was like, oh.
Oh.
What was she cooking?
That's some adorable white people shit.
It was
though.
very sweet.
That is some
very,
adorable
very
white people shit. With one of my partners who was white, that's definitely some shit who that she would have said.
Oh, you.
It's like, oh no, I'm teaching how to cook a pie. Like that, I was like, and I would have been like, oh, you are so cute and caucus. This is horrible. I was, oh.
Sammy, oh my god, Sammy the other fucking day.
What did you do?
I don't think you can frame something like that.
I don't remember exactly what it was that we were talking about, but I was talking about how I was like independent or something, and she was like, yeah, Amber's for the streets. And I was like, what?
Oh, no. Come on. She should know better than this. You know that's y'all's fault, right? That's the resident black's fault, right?
That's 100% y'all.
That's on y'all, bro. She should have been educated. That's on y'all.
No, because there was never a time. There was never a time when we were like, "She's for the streets," and she was like, "What does that mean?" She never asked what it meant. She was just like, "All right,
that's
cool."
on y'all. That's on y'all, bro.
Why would you assume that she knew?
Because she just said she was like, she just didn't say anything. So I was like, well, she knows. She knows what she.
That's on y'all, bro. Y'all should have.
There's no way. There's no way this is on me.
Assuming it makes sense for you and me.
No way.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Amber had like a lot of street smarts.
I don't remember this.
This was like last week.
Yeah, that was like,
come on.
I was like, that's not what that means.
Discord blacks, this is on y'all.
Discord blacks. That's not what that means, Sammy, but I fuck with the vision. I was like, she a little confused when she got the spirit.
She a little confused.
I like the fighting. I like the fighting.
I'm about to start the main quest, motherfucker.
All right, I'm
fine. A little slow, but I like it. I like it.
Find a boss.
Amber is
side
for
quest
the
boss.
streets.
That's crazy.
You heard it here first, folks.
Did you correct her?
Yes, immediately I did.
Yeah, immediately.
we got on our ass a little bit first, but yeah.
I wish I could remember what the fucking context was. It was wild.
God damn it. Because the worst part is, like, I can't even expect her to be like, oh yeah, she's gonna say she's for the streets right now. And I can't preemptively stop her from being like, this is not what you want to say. Please.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That stun locks me in the moment.
I was like, who was fucking here when she said it?
It was all of the main four, but
you're for the streets. Like,
I don't remember this.
Kage was there.
I was about to start fighting Kurt. I was like, what the fuck did you just say about me?
What did you say?
What did you call the imaginary camera? You like, y'all see this? Y'all hear this?
Where y'all see this shit?
Maybe that's why she was like really scared when I gaslit her and said she was racist.
Not scared her.
Those two things did happen
God in her.
recently. So
they were literally within the last week.
Yeah.
Huh.
So.
Yeah.
That is.
I think it might have been Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. It was it was within the last like 2 or 3 days.
Amber's for the streets. Jesus Christ.
That was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
When she asked what it meant, I was trying to find a diplomatic way to be like, it means that I receive a lot of gentlemen suitors, I guess. Fuck.
Gentlemen suitors. Well said. Well
I
said.
try. I'm trying.
I'm not.
He wasn't.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, clearly. Obviously not. If you were, you would have told her what that meant.
Nah, listen. Even if I was trying, I could not foresee that the fact that she was gonna say you were for the streets right then. I couldn't have did it. I'm not that Sir Raven. I couldn't do it.
I tell Kurt all the time with our white friends, I'm like, Kurt, you can't teach them new words. You can't do
No. So first off, I want to say it's not that they're white; it's that they're non-black.
It doesn't matter.
And I think it does. I think teaching another minority something of cultural significance.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's just that this particular person we're talking about has very caucus energy, and it comes off similarly.
I'm gonna tell her you said that too.
Stop that right now.
It's just that is not how some particular minorities can roll with similar AAVE because they grew up like that. But well, not the N word, but slang. Yeah, of course. Like I know plenty of Hispanic people I grew up with who talk very similar to me. Not the case for some.
You gotta be.
Not the case for some.
That's the whole point of all of this. Be more judicious, all of you.
Of course.
Oh man.
Am I getting a bag?
Listen, I don't have a teaching degree.
Am I getting a bag?
I'm not qualified.
Oh my god, I'm so smart. I must be for the streets.
You have to be for the streets. I'm gonna ask them what they think that means. I'm gonna do it now, actually.
That's actually, I would love
I
that
can't
answer.
take fault for
I'm so curious. I'm gonna ask right now.
Can't take fault for this. I wasn't here.
You should. You know what? It is Canada's fault.
Yep.
Are we talking about Anna?
No, we can't do this again.
I'm down. I'm so down.
Keep getting away with this.
I'm so down.
Wait, I just have one question for you, Kurt. Where do you think she aligns on that chart?
Where
do you think she's on the chart?
Top right. Top right.
Top
You
know what? yeah.
This is actually, our chart looks different. Let me pull up because I'm about to make a chart right now. I'm in the process of making the VTuber N-word alignment chart, and
I like how that just slid over everyone's back. Hold on.
He said it enough times.
I've said it enough. You people know what I'm about.
But Amber?
He said that like twice in the beginning of the stream. Well, not beginning of the stream, earlier.
What did Amber do? Who said Amber?
No, you weren't paying attention. You weren't paying attention.
I was stun locked. I was like, huh.
Stun lock. I'm gonna start saying Stunlock more often.
I couldn't even get a comeback. I was like, damn.
The black was too stunned to speak.
Hit him with the flashbang.
It's problematic because now I have to like watch how I speak with. See, I'm like y'all. I watch how I speak with my white friends because I'm like, god damn it, like.
Nah,
as long as all I do is I make sure not to say the N-word around them unless I live with them. Sorry, man. Yeah. Otherwise, I try my best not to say the N-word around them. Otherwise, I'm gonna talk when I'm gonna talk. I am not filtering myself.
I get it. I get what you're saying. You're thinking of that in terms of like in terms of code switching and being your authentic self, and I understand that. I'm thinking that in terms of if my white ass friend Katie shows up.
No.
Starts like,
no, she's not allowed.
Exactly. And
But that's what I mean. Also, by it depends on the person.
If I tried like Zaza or something, like it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Don't even. I don't even want to think about her saying that. No.
Exactly. See, this is it. This is why you have to.
No, but our friend is fine. I think it's funny. I think it's funny.
No, I hate it when you.
I think that shit is hilarious. This shit is hilarious.
No, because Kurt sometimes will teach people words because he thinks it's funny to hear it come out of their mouth.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I'd teach Mads words like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bad. It's like when people teach their toddlers to say fuck because they think it's
Mr.
funny.
LLC. He's learned many a things.
Like what?
You don't want to know.
I do actually.
Like
Did you
coon
teach him,
for one, apparently.
Did you teach him greasy lip?
Oh, he knows what a
cricket?
coon is now. He definitely knows what a
Zen.
coon is now.
No.
And also, I live. Wait, what did
Stop.
Zen say? What did Zen say? What did Zen say?
I said, did you teach him greasy lipped moon cricket?
Oh no, but you know what?
Oh my god.
Oh wait, you know what?
That's
You know
another
what?
thing.
You know what? Hold on.
No. I'm gonna ask my coworkers that.
I need you to stop.
Stop this,
Hey,
man.
Mads. Have you ever heard of greasy lipped moon cricket?
No!
Have you ever heard
No,
of the term greasy lipped moon cricket?
Head in my hand.
Yeah, have you ever heard of that before? Bro, you wanna know what that means?
It's not.
It is racist. See, he knows.
Oh.
Sounds racist enough where I wouldn't repeat it.
All right.
Let him
All
cook.
right.
Let him
Thank you,
cook.
man.
Get it out of the kitchen now.
Get out.
There's no.
Damn.
He didn't.
All right, we
You
did.
You did him so dirty.
Fire in there.
It's not a wall.
Fucking what?
Fucking what?
Mads is a good guy. Mads is a good guy.
This is exactly what I was talking about, Kurt, where I was like,
Mads is a
can't.
very good dude.
You cannot.
That's gonna go on the alt twit and be like,
All
"Hey yo, y'all know what this is?"
Anyway,
Kurt is
you-
banned from the kitchen.
watch what you say to your white friends. Just watch.
So what do we want to teach Mads next?
We.
We speaking French.
I'm saying.
What do we want to teach him? No Nintendo. I know he's a Nintendo YouTuber, but I'm not talking about
I
that.
hate it. You say that so many times. That fucking we. I hate that.
Give
I mean,
Mads.
he is
give Mads
speaking.
some
That's what I'm
waves.
saying. It's pretty fun, right? Wee! Like, it's fun. I want to
Give
great time.
Mads some waves. I want to see that. That would be.
Mads wave. Mads might actually hit
Would
some waves for real.
actually.
We already gave Adrian waves.
The thing
Adrian
is-
hitting some fucking waves, bro.
Honestly,
Adrian wave tier immaculate.
That's true.
Adrian is kind of crazy.
All seriousness, I feel like if you gave Mads waves, he could easily become a TikTok rap sensation.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Mads with waves would be nuts.
What you send me, Zen?
Where you going, cuz?
Huh?
What you send me?
I just sent you a GIF.
Okay.
All right, who wants to explore the secret black hole?
Excuse me?
Now, sir.
That's a game objective. It's my game objective.
There's no
I
way.
That's what they
No, when you
all say.
said- No, I
Hey,
thought you
I
meant the
told
whole of
these-
Slayers.
Kurt, I told these fools that I wanted to find a simpler, less maintenance
Go
way
on.
to take care of my hair, and D'Angelo said, "Get waves."
Waves is a lot of maintenance. That's a lot of
I
maintenance.
know. I know. I am aware.
That is a lot of maintenance.
We're gonna put you in the wave
When-
tier.
Yo, wave
No,
tier
no,
go
no.
crazy. Amber the
Amber
wave tier
wave
go
tier.
also go nuts.
I'll say
Amber, the
maintenance is
wave tier gonna go
temporary.
crazy.
I can't
Dribble
believe
is
you said I want to do less work and you told me waves. I should smack you in the mouth.
Nah.
trying to
Dubs
put you in
is
the wave
fake.
tier for
Maintenance
real.
is temporary. Drip is
He
eternal.
just be talking.
Hey up,
He just be talking.
coward.
No.
Not coward.
Hey, but for
No,
real,
yeah,
Adrian
no,
Waves is like
It-
kind of like
Waves.
insane.
You actually just gave me an idea for something that I need to Google real quick. Hang on.
I'm scared.
Wave tier?
Lock tier?
No.
Wave
Wave
tier.
tier?
Locks?
Wave tier? Brushes?
All right, time to. I'm gonna say that tonight. I'm gonna be like, let's go ahead and get Mads LLC in the wave tier. For
Oh
for the
my
third.
god.
We're
Yes,
gonna do
sir.
that. I'm gonna lock that in tonight. I'm gonna lock that in tonight.
Have
W.
y'all ever heard of a wave mullet?
No,
I
no,
hate it already.
turn that
I hate
shit.
it
Shut
already.
it down. That shit is ugly. I've seen it. Get rid of that shit.
I already hate it.
I had to look it up real quick to see if it exists, and sure enough,
I already hate it.
they let him cook.
Don't.
They let them cook.
Yo, and when
They
I
did.
said cook the waves and let your waves cook, I meant all that shit, your whole head.
Go ahead.
Let all of it cook.
nah,
You don't put one.
This is
or you
about
don't put.
to be. Hang on. Oh wait, Showtime no mic. Just give me 1 second. There we go.
I need to go
That's
to
it, man.
Sardonyx.
Brother.
Sardonyx.
I will
No,
throw
Chris.
up right now. Get that out of here. Get that shit out of here.
Sorry,
That is
fuck is
ugly.
That
Sardonyx.
shit made me violent.
That shit is-
There you go.
That shit made me violent.
That shit make me violent.
Did you locate
There's
the warped weaver?
so
Kurt?
many. There's so
Oh, we're
many.
almost done, Zen.
Did you locate the warped weaver?
Ugly.
Did I locate the what now?
The warped weaver.
And it sucks.
I don't
with
even
the
know what the
waves,
fuck.
line
What'd you
up,
call me,
everything's
bitch? What is that? A
clean,
side
you just have
quest?
to shit
No,
at
it's
the
a main
back.
quest.
I have to secret of
He
the
got a
black
platypus
hole.
tail on his neck.
The
Get it
fuck
out
are
of
you
here.
talking about?
So,
Did you explore the black hole?
No,
Kurt, get a wave
Then
mullet.
Hang
you
on.
might be behind me.
bitch.
This looks like a
'Cause I
cat's
thought-
foot.
I thought at first this was like an anomaly, right? Like
That's
some sort of
ugly.
mistake. But there's so many. There's so many of these.
Nah, I
I
got
said
it
the
down.
neck
Sorry.
match the chin. I hate it.
I hate the look of this.
Honey,
uncle is this?
I can't believe Mads now knows what a greasy-lipped moon.
No, let's
cricket
get Mads this wave mullet. Let's do that.
No.
Okay, I can make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hang on. This one's actually
That was good.
this one's actually my favorite of the wave
Why are
mullets,
there
hang
so
on.
many of them? I hate
There's
this.
so many. Like this isn't just like a mistake at a barbershop. This is a style that people request.
Bro, is this Georgia?
He
Like,
looked
what's
like
going on
he
here?
looked like his head's diaper is full.
That motherfucker got a lot
Yeah,
of
he
loose
did
thoughts.
all that poopy in the back of his head.
Clean that shit out.
Cooler.
You're gonna get an
Change
infection
your
if you don't take it
fucking
off.
diaper, bro. All that fucking poopy.
Oh,
Oh, that. What is a moon cricket? A greasy lipped moon cricket.
you gotta stop.
Bro said Darnell at the front, Marcel in the back. I hate this
A
shit.
greasy lipped moon cricket.
It made my head hurt.
See, wasn't it fun to hear that though?
No, it
No.
wasn't.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
moment he said,
What I mean, this is
What?
what I
I'm like,
mean
oh,
when I
God.
say you need to be nicer to him. This is exactly
I didn't
what
do
I mean.
anything mean.
Oh my god.
He said, "What?"
You made him say
I didn't
greasy
make him say
in
it.
front
I
of a
didn't make
room full of black people, Kurt.
But you
Come on
all
now.
knew. You all know. He's not.
Oh,
He's a good guy. That's a good guy.
Exactly. This is
I
exactly
wanna,
what
tell
I'm
him I
talking
want a
about.
magazine with Coon on it too. Thank you.
I'll let him know.
For my birthday. Appreciate it.
Isn't that a very Mads thing to happen?
It's just highly unfortunate.
Kurt, what some goal do you have to hit to get your hair like this?
In a fucking mullet, the fucking full diaper,
The wave mullet, specifically the wave
full
mullet.
diaper. I'd have to die, and y'all just have to somehow force my corpse to make that shit work.
4.2 million subs.
Force my corpse to make that shit work.
I will do a subathon
None of
myself.
these look good.
I would
None of
love to
these
see
look
what you
good.
look like in the
Give it
wave mullet.
Tennessee, and I hate it.
Absolutely not.
I love to see what you look like in the wave mullet.
I said this is the most maintenance I've ever seen, and it's not even,
the most maintenance I've ever
it's
seen.
not even for like a good haircut either. This is hours of maintenance a week to look like that. Come on now.
I agree.
You wanna throw the ball? Thank you. Ew.
Yeah.
That's.
Any hoozle.
That's
I'm
Anyways,
sad I
moon
woke up
crickets.
today.
Aren't their lips greasy?
Stop.
You say?
They got some greasy lips.
They got some greasy lip. Them things got
Kurt,
grease on
Them
them.
shit greasy.
That shit
Kurt
greasy.
went to Ohio and
they
came
their
back a
own
worse
car makes.
person.
I've always been this bad.
no. This is what Kurt was doing that whole time in Ohio. He was.
Bro,
just-
that's what happened when I beat the Ohio final
Plotting.
boss and absorbed his powers.
Yes,
Powers of racism.
Oh my god.
You
I
only
was
get that
so-
from Ohio.
I was in the car with my mom on the way to the airport, right? And we were listening to music, and my mom was like, "How do you feel about Drake?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's kind of lame. That's kind of lame, isn't he?" And my mom was like, "Lame? You think he's lame?" And I was like, "Oh,
He grooms
What's her name?
minors.
Aubrey.
yeah." But it was like it's an hour and 15 minutes and we just started the car ride. I wasn't about to do that, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, she was like, oh my god, all my friends love him, and I was like, isn't that kind of indicative, you know?
Damn.
If all of your 50-year-old friends love him and he's like the only thing playing on the radio, isn't that kind of lame? Isn't that also kind of lame though?
He turns the car around.
Uh,
Who's going to the
Man.
airport?
Drake does have an appeal
Damn.
with older women. I feel like.
He does,
You hop in
which
the
is
mom's car
crazy
and
because
go,
that's not who
"Bing,
he's
bing."
interested in.
No, it is not. See, I still listen to Drake because he hasn't completely had full allegations yet, but it's gonna happen. So I'm trying to get in the discography.
I literally
in
told my mother, I was like, I
before-
want you to remember this when he goes the same way as R. Kelly. Remember this conversation.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get in as much as I can before.
I'm not
he's
trying to
gone.
get in any at all anymore.
Nah, there's some good Drake songs. Mostly his old shit, personally.
Not this.
Yeah, I was about to say he's past his prime.
I like his.
Drake's best music was performed when he was on Degrassi. I swear to God.
Okay, you're shut. No, Take Care is good. Take Care was a good album. Nothing Was the Same, or not Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading This Is Too Late, great album. Love that album.
Oh, you would think that. You would think that.
Oh, you don't like that album? I love that album. I like that album.
I feel that that is a very
Light skin.
That's
All
not
of them
what I
are.
was
It's
going to
Drake.
say, actually, but you know, that's what I was feeling.
Rock me real slowly. Don't like a baby.
And slowly gubs his image in Showtime as being more.
That
and
is
more
definitely the album
getting-
for men that are in their feelings. You know?
Yes, sir. That's my whole brand.
Yeah.
Anything you know.
Transparency is
Fine.
going from
Fine,
zero.
because I listen to music for bitches that are in their
I
feelings.
love Sad Boy. I love Sad Boy.
No, fuck.
I used to, when I was younger, I was like, man, this is the song I'd listen to if a girl cheated on me. And then a girl cheated on me.
You listen to the song?
And then that shit hit hard.
Oh.
So I was like, I was right. This
Listen to Frank Ocean like the Backstreet Boys.
This motherfucker
Frank Ocean.
I
real slow.
I'm like Tyrese.
I'm just like a baby drooling over
I don't want to defend Kurt for this, but my last breakup, Ashanti did have me in my car like
Man,
that.
normalize listening to sad songs and bad shit happen to you, bro.
Yeah,
There's
right?
Enjoy that shit.
It's a little goofy, but it makes you feel better.
Yeah, it's a little goofy, a little silly.
A little bit goofy.
I was just being a little goofy, crying in my Honda.
Being a little quirky, crying in my.
Yeah, I was just like, nothing quirkier than crying in your Toyota Corolla 2015.
Nothing quirky than crying in your
This is
Toyota
getting
Camry.
more and more specific. Nothing quirkier than crying on July 3rd.
2020.
At 3:26 p.m. right after school.
In the
Because you saw your girl
2008
behind the
Toyota
stairwell
Camry.
flirting with your friend.
Your best friend.
Yeah.
Damn.
Go and sit in the parking lot of your 2008 Toyota Camry.
Oh my fucking god. Y'all just awoke something, awoke a memory.
That's unfortunate. It's not good.
I shouldn't be laughing at this, I don't think.
I was in high school. I had this one fucking friend who, any time that I said I liked a boy, she would immediately go after him.
That was not your
And-
friend.
That's
That
not
was
your
not your
friend.
friend.
That was your enemy.
Yeah, I know that. I know that now. I was a child. See, that's why I couldn't be on Maple Story. I had shit going on. I had my friend that kept on
I
stealing
had
boys.
shit going on.
Exactly.
Should've
So-
pulled out
How are
that
you
little
not a
weird
villain?
Ah, here we go. Explore the secret of the black hole.
How are you not in your villain arc?
There we go.
Because
Let
I'm
me
in
kill this
my-
guy.
I actually, it's so funny you asked that. One time, not recently, but like last year, I was talking to my therapist about shit that had gone wrong, and I just started like cackling. I was just like, and she was like, "Are you good?" I was like, "No, I think I'm good."
Oh yeah.
And I realized that maybe, perhaps, I might be in my Joker arc, but that's
Oh,
neither here nor
That's
there. That's neither here nor
Embrace
there.
it. Embrace it.
I thought you said congregation.
I said embrace it.
What about congregations?
Tonight is having bitch.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Anyway, I was in my goth phase, and I liked this boy who was like very dark and brooding.
Oh yeah.
And I told her, I don't know why I told her, because it had already happened like 4 times by then. Like,
Four times.
What?
Okay, that's on you. I had sympathy for you until that part. Damn it.
I don't know if it was 4 times. I'm guessing.
It
Either
was
way.
like 7. It was
Look, man. Anyway, I told her, and then she
Rock me
starts
real
pursuing
slowly.
this guy. But then, like, he starts getting like a little bit strange, you know? Like, we had like a courtyard in the middle of our school that like a lot of the burnout kids would hang out at, and he went to the courtyard and like took a bite out of the Holy Bible, you know? Like he took like a bite out of the book, you know?
Swear to God.
Yeah, motherfucker, the Crimson Chin.
His teeth made out of razor blades. What's going on?
That's motherfucker.
What the hell?
Oh my
So
god.
eventually he becomes like,
That
I don't
motherfucker
know.
definitely took the walk to Poland.
Jesus Christ.
Eventually
he
he
takes-
loved the prehistoric ages, bro. What the fuck?
He becomes like a vampire kid, I guess, and he's just like, I'm Alex,
guess.
I'm a vampire.
Oh, he
you know?
loved Twilight.
He did. Well,
How
I
old
don't
were
know,
y'all?
'cause it was like, it was not, this had to have been like freshman or sophomore year of high school.
Of high school?
school.
No.
Yeah. So
High school.
anyway, we're like, we haven't
Alright,
seen
Zach,
Alex in a while. What's up with that? And
Alex.
I feel like I should also mention that at some point he had like, I was at my locker and he had come up to me and he was like, "Can I sample some of your virgin blood?"
What?
And I was like, "Huh, that's kind of weird," but like I didn't really
Amber
think that
actually thought it was hot.
only a little bit. Though.
Yeah, I knew it. I was like, she had to have thought that shit was kind of hot.
15%. So anyway.
It was in double digits.
It was
bad.
50%. That's crazy.
That shit was in double digits. It's already
Again, I
problematic.
feel like I know you well enough to know that you actually was kind of into it when he said that. You're like, actually, what are you cooking?
Anyway,
What are you cooking?
we were like, where did Alex go? And we found out that he had been expelled because he did bite a girl.
Yikes.
He deserved.
Unconsensually?
W.
I don't know, actually. I don't know that
Well, that's
part.
what I want to know because he asked you. He asked
He
you.
did ask me. He did ask me.
I was like, maybe because you didn't. Did you let him bite you?
I did not let him bite me.
No. Are you lying to save face?
You're virgin blood.
I am not lying. I am
You
not
sure?
lying.
You sure you're not lying to
Kurt,
save
listen to
face?
me.
It's okay. It's okay if you let him bite you.
Think of all of the shit that I've told you. I would have told you if I got bitten by a vampire kid.
No, that's different because they're getting bitten and letting a vampire boy bite you are two different things.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are
it is.
two
He has a point.
far different.
He has a point. That is a
What
point.
am I cooking right now?
Swear to God, what are you cooking?
What am I cooking?
I did not let him bite me. I did
You
not
just
let him
let
Is
bite
it
me.
bad? I'm
You just let- you
disappointed
just
that
let
you
him.
did not let him bite you.
No, because like even as like a teen, I was like, I probably should not say yes to this offer. But now, as an adult, I'm like, who knows what kind of diseases I would have gotten, right?
You know what?
Rabies.
Me, if a girl came up to me
Rabies.
and did that shit, I
Rabies.
probably would have said yes. I should
God
have. Yeah,
damn
go
it.
for it. Probably would have.
Yeah.
Probably would have went for it.
That's on brand.
Yeah, I probably would have been like,
Bitch.
you know what?
On God.
What do I have to lose?
Your life.
Being comfortably for the rest of your life.
Literally your life.
My life? What does she have? Fucking or what's it called? Goddamn. What's the dog disease?
Rabies.
Rabies. She had
Do you
fucking rabies.
know how much fucking germs are in the human mouth? And when I was in high school, BT dubs, this is like when swine flu was a thing. So I could have gotten that shit. Like,
Oh,
I would have let her bite me probably. Or let
It's
her.
on brand.
And then your piss will be burning for the rest of your life.
My piss would be burning. My pee. How about you walk me through how we get there?
He has
don't
a
have to.
bloodborne
Don't walk him
disease
through
and
it.
draws blood.
Bloodborne
What's
disease.
Dub's cooking?
Listen.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Bloodborne disease.
Oh my god.
All right, we're doing this last boss, and I gotta cook with Adrian and Christian. Once we get through this fucking when this shit ends.
Let's see if Adrian pinged me for Fortnite again tonight.
I gotta make new friends.
Yeah.
What did I do?
Oh, you stuck with us. You
I
stuck
have to
with
go
us.
elsewhere. I can't be here. I certainly can't be here.
You stuck with us.
Brother, please stop this madness.
See, you say that, but you'll be back in a week.
Brother, please.
I gotta.
You have nowhere else to be.
I want to be friends with more refined black people. You know, like the like the Oprahs.
Not the Oprah.
Not the.
You want to be with the fucking Winfreys, you nerd?
Of course.
Morty,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Anyway,
You
moral
think
of the story is
Stedman?
don't
Do you
get
think that
right.
Stedman like burps into his microphone? He doesn't.
Who the fuck is that?
Oprah's boyfriend of the last 40 years. You
I
never
don't
know,
know.
Harry.
I feel like if they're that comfortable, probably.
No, I feel like for one thing, I feel like Oprah has him stay in a different house.
I think
feel
I can
like
co-sign on that actually.
I don't think that Stedman tries it in front of
No,
Oprah
there's
at all.
I think every relationship, if you can
Were you
poop in front
silent
of
or were
them,
you
then you can
silent?
do anything. Thank you, Jude.
I have never once in my life farted in front of a partner.
L.
You problem.
Alright.
I have farted in front of every partner as a bit.
Jesus.
That's one of the requirements.
It's when I'm like, haha, here it comes, and then she's like, stop.
And then I rip here it comes. Here it comes. The fattest wreck of all time.
Yeah.
Well, my last partner actually thought that shit was hilarious to a concerning degree. I was like, all right, you're a little too into
Nah,
it.
she was like, do it again.
Yeah, I was like, it actually did get concerning. I'm being dead fucking serious. So I was like, why are you cool?
He ripped one like it sounded like he was starting up a lawnmower.
I can't.
I was like, what are you cooking?
Oh shit!
What are you cooking? What's going on here? They got shit growling in this bitch.
I thought you were talking about fart still.
No.
I thought so too. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop.
Interesting track.
What was she cooking? The world may
Shit,
never
over
know.
here. Don't tell me to throw your ass. What's wrong with you?
What were you cooking to make her laugh so much?
What's wrong with me?
He was cooking the beans he had last night, bro. What the
Stop.
fuck you think?
I don't want to talk about
Why would you
farts.
get in the pot? You deserve that shit.
That nigga was in the crock pot for 12 hours.
Stop.
Not the crock pot.
Get away from me. Get away from me.
When will you learn? Your actions have consequences. Y'all not heard that?
How old is
Oh,
that kid
absolutely.
now?
Absolutely.
I think that's a grown ass man.
My boy
crazy.
Sammy Sonic fan or whatever his name was.
He said he's no longer a Sonic fan.
Oh, that's a
He got
shame.
tired.
Yeah,
he
I
got
wonder
tired of the
why.
past game.
Yeah, I wonder why too.
Did he play Forces though?
I think he got so much ridicule for that video that it stopped him from being a Sonic fan.
That's actually really sad.
Because I was the same level as him, I just didn't post videos about it. I'm still a Sonic fan.
I don't know. I don't think that's fair. Like, Sonic fans especially, like, let he who is not cringe throw the first stone, you know?
What?
Every
Sure.
single Sonic fan is cringe. Every single one.
Yeah.
To all of them.
But that's the thing. People don't care. they're gonna wild the fuck out. And that'll be that every time. Man, I was a very cringe Sonic fan. Like when I was a kid.
What?
Super fucking cringe.
Damn.
I'm not as cringe. I'm still cringe. I'm not as cringe as I was.
My
How bad did
first
it get?
big breakup.
Um,
Actually, yes, I do want to hear this.
let me think. I did have a fuck. That's what I used to Sonic RP on the playground. I would hop into Sonic Comic Creator for hours and create scenarios where my OC would save the day with Sonic and pals, my best friend. And I definitely fantasize about being in relationships with some of the girls from Sonic too, for sure. 100%.
Did you play Forces?
No, I didn't play that shit.
Why? He says he's your best friend. You would have loved that.
Because again, that kid is dead. Kid died long ago.
Nah, 9-year-old Kurt would have loved that.
Oh no, I would have been so. And I like, you know what? I love Sonic Forces for the children. I'm glad they have that. That is what I wish I could have had, because I wanted that shit so bad for me. But it's okay. Where are my spells? Now I play Wizard 101.
I made an OC.
Real man's game.
OC when I was 12 that was a ninja, and the academy had to make a special.
What were they? Oh shit!
They had to make a special exception for my ninja, where Naruto's team had 4 kids on it.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like, oh man, but where are we gonna put this extra student? Yo, I feel like everyone had that one.
I don't know about every sport.
I was one of the kids who really liked Hinata. I had a huge crush on Hinata. I loved her. I was one of them. It was me. I was the one.
You said you had a crush on Ino.
I can have multiple crushes. Hated Sakura to this day.
To this day.
To this day. I love that fucking clip. To this day.
To this day.
To this day. I'm about to play that. I love that fucking clip.
Oh my god.
Have you heard that clip before,
Yes,
Amber?
I have heard the clip.
I
yes.
fucking love this clip. To this day!
To this day!
To this day! Wait, let me play this, bitch. To this day! What's funny is that he was actually spitting. He was saying some very important shit, but the biggest takeaway.
Opera isn't real. Stugo, what is this in reference to? Opera isn't real.
Oh, I think he's talking about Oprah.
Oh, Jesus, Stugo.
Go ahead and hold these.
To this day!
Well,
I love that fucking clip. I love that clip so much. No, dude, to this day!
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
never
am
let me cook.
fucking killing it today.
They never let you cook.
Are you playing the Splatoon? We gotta log on. I gotta bring your shit down. I have to.
Oh my fucking
Time for you to
god.
bring your shit
Nah.
down.
Listen to me. Fucking AlphaXen.
Don't blame him. Don't blame him.
Nah, it is my fault. Nah, it is my fault. It's my fault.
He's like, can we play Salmon Run? And I was like, I thought that since you had like ranked up with him, I was like, oh sure, whatever. And so we play it, we fumble and immediately lose, and he was like, this sucks. Oh no. De-ranks me and leaves and forgets that he did it, because the next day I was like, well, I guess I gotta play Salmon Run to get back my rank, and then Zen was like, oh, who did that?
Oh.
I wonder who did that.
Who did that? That's crazy.
That's
He
crazy.
said, now who the fuck did that?
Cause it was like, cause Aaron said it with malice too, not like malice, but I was like, she was obviously talking about me, and I was like, who did that? Who did that to you?
Like, because
To this
someone
day.
ruined deranked me. He was like, oh, what's that?
I was like, who did that to you? That's crazy.
Tell me his name. I'll find him.
I would never do that to you.
I would never. In the words of Berlin, I would never. Please.
That's when are we
wanna
playing?
cook.
I'm actually now I'm a professional. So I actually have nothing. Well, I have something to lose, but now you have something to gain. Actually, finally.
That's true. That's true. Finally.
Yeah.
I'm just upset that I tagged Amber with my executive VI or VP, and there was nothing.
Listen.
I was like, man, I was so excited. I'm like, man, Amber gonna love this shit. And radio silence.
I did see that, and I was impressed. I'm sorry I didn't respond. Sometimes I have ADHD, man. Like sometimes I see a message and I'm like, I gotta respond to that, and then like a bird flies outside, and my life changes for a moment.
You know.
You know.
I understand.
That is also how I operate. I'm the worst texter on the planet.
I hate it
I
because
just accept
my fucking signature move is I'm gonna put the notification on so that I can see this and remember to come back, and then I just end up with 1,000 notifications.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
My signature move is responding to it in my head, and then not.
Yeah. That's a vibe. That's a vibe.
And then they're like,
I did that.
Like, you didn't say anything, and I was like, yeah, I did. And I looked down.
I thought about that today because I was messaging my boy Darren. Well, I wasn't. I saw a meme and I was like, "Huh, Darren's gonna like this." It was an Animal Crossing Drake remix, and I was like, "Darren, YouTube's gonna love this." And I went and I saw that I had 6 messages from him that I replied to in my head. I was like,
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yep. Anyways, that is a hard beat that I sent him. Everyone Google motherfucking privileged villagers purr.
What?
What?
Oh God.
That shit is a banger. I put that shit at the beginning of my new video coming out. This shit's kind of crazy. That shit's crazy. Well, let me put it in short time. It's kind of I was like, why this shit so swirly? What's going on? What's this? To this day.
To this day.
Oh, I'm stupid. Idiot. Dumb.
You sound like me talking to me when I forgot something in a room I went to.
I'm playing a video game and I did a bad job because I'm an idiot. I'm stupid.
Yeah. That's me. She just like me for real.
Okay, so like, whenever I see myself in a character in Chainsaw Man, I get a little bit upset because they're all bad.
Who you see yourself in?
Exactly, right?
Which one? No, you gotta say it. Who is it? Who is it? There's not one you could say where I'd be like, good for you.
Yeah, I know. I recently especially, I feel like me and Alpha. No, I don't think I'm like Power at all.
Who?
We're on the same page, me and Asa sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. His whole bit is his whole thing is that his entire life is dedicated to getting the devil, and there's no joy in his life.
Wait, am I thinking about? Wait.
I'm thinking Aki. I'm tripping. I'm thinking Aki.
No.
Not Asa. I know you mean. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever given enough of a shit about anything to be Aki.
No, that's not good. That's worse. That's worse. That's not good at all.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, did you read the latest chapter?
Yeah, that's what made me think of it, actually.
Oh God, that is something you would have said.
Oh my
God, that's straight. Oh my God, you would have said that shit. You would have said that shit.
Be specific.
You know what he's talking about.
She said a lot of shit that I was like.
In the most recent chapter.
Hang on, let me
you would have
finish.
said that shit. You would have said that shit directly to me, and I'll be like.
I actually have to finish this round to look it back up and see what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, she would have said that shit to me verbatim, whether she believed it or not, in the air. But she would have said it to me for sure. 100%. I mean, with 1,000%.
Well, now I gotta think about it. Now I gotta think about what she said.
You should see. You should look.
Something happened in this past chapter that made me think, oh no. The same way that like any of the girl characters in particular, when I see myself in one of them, I'm like, oh no, because it's not good.
Old fucking Cobb. This dude's a villain for sure.
No, absolutely.
Cobb? Like a corn on the cob?
We are definitely gonna fight this dude. 100%. I don't know when. But we're definitely gonna fight this dude. I will pause here. I'll still be on call until Adrian gets his shit together.
Okay.
Get to the wave tier.
I died, which means I can see how you're slandering me.
No, it's not even slander. I'm just like, yep. Amber would have said exactly what she said in the most recent chapter.
Oh.
Right to my face. Right to my face. 100%.
Checking what mean thing you're saying about me.
D.
What the fuck?
That demonic ass chipmunk
Yeah, seems like she found it.
The worst part is I did actually do this yesterday.
Yep. God, why do I know you so fucking well? Oh my god. I didn't know you. Did I tell y'all when Amber came out to New York? I sat down, me and her and my friend Saber and Mads was there. We all went out to dinner. And I was pushing again. I was like, you know, me and you are like the same person. She's like, no. And then I say a bit where I'm like, I bet our glasses are even the same prescription. She challenged me on it. Takes her glasses off, she switches. I say it to her, I'm like, I guarantee you I can see out of these. I don't check, I watch her put mine on. All I hear is, no! I put them shits on, I can see perfectly. It's like, maybe she's 1 or 2 like shifts off from mine. I was like, oh my god.
I feel like you can't truly appreciate how fucked up that is unless you know that I am legally blind without my glasses.
I am too.
My prescription is so specific that my optometrist looked at my last test and was like, I mean, the good news is your seeing can't get much worse.
I think I've heard similar. Like I'm telling you. She never want to listen to me. You never want to listen. I wouldn't want to accept it either.
I looked up and saw Saber and Mads' faces completely clearly, and I felt my heart break in my chest.
I was not surprised in the slightest. I just had a feeling and I knew. I was like, yep.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
but I am charming though, right?
There it is. There it is. I was like, I think I thought of you when I read that fucking line, too. I think I thought of you as well. Yeah. I was like, what's funny is that she was sweating when she said it, too.
So you know she was saying it with intent.
With like, just like, yeah, right? Right?
Listen to me. Listen.
I'm listening.
2024 is gonna be my year.
2024, baby. Let's fucking go.
I'm currently in my caterpillar era. All right, I'm gonna come out of this cocoon.
Oh.
I'm gonna come out of this cocoon, and I'm gonna be so fucking Lux. It's gonna be great.
We gonna get yassified, Amber.
I'm gonna be super fucking yassified.
Super yassified, like yassified Freddy.
Do you have you heard of My Brother and Me?
Sounds familiar.
It's a podcast, and every year they like name the year, like what based on what kind of energy they want to bring into it. And my favorite year that they did was 2019 Frankenstein teen Become the Monster, because I feel like that year I really did get on my monstrous shit, and I feel like now is the time to start the villain arc, you know?
Mm.
It's time to become Frankenstein again. It's time to get a little weird.
Well, a little quirky.
Yeah, a little quirky.
A little
My
quirky,
energy,
little silly, little silly.
my energy this year is that picture of Princess Daisy from Smash. That's like, aren't you tired of being nice?
No, not that one.
I like that. I like that for you. I think that's good.
This is the go ape shit year. We're going ape shit.
Go ape shit year.
Are you tired of being nice?
Don't you ever just want to go ape shit?
Amber looking at old Amber like Aaron looking at his dad. That's what I see.
I haven't seen that show. I don't understand that reference.
I know. It's for everyone else. I just did
What's
a
up,
funny,
Zen?
but no
I
one
feel
knew.
like I ruined your stream. How are you, Zen?
I'm good.
So sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry.
And we're not allowed back into the
I was
server.
about to say, Amber,
Oh,
you didn't ruin my stream. This is just what Wednesday's like.
This is what Wednesday is like.
You know, it has.
That's
been
kind of
like
what happens when you bring like 6 people freely into a VC. This is kind of what goes down.
I'm sorry.
Bring Amber back every
Stop.
Wednesday? I bet. Okay.
Stop. I swear to God, I'm going to be Scout's honor. I swear to God.
Scout's
I'm going to
honor?
be on my best behavior. For the
Why
rest-
would you say that on a recorded live? Because now there's proof for
Yeah,
evidence
because
that you said that.
because it's what I'm gonna do. That's
the
how
funny
serious
part
I
is
am about it.
the funny part is Zen makes videos now, so he'll just cut this part in with a compilation of you not being on your best behavior.
Hey, Sugo,
I'm
you still
going to
here, right?
Sugo, you still here, right?
This is the hour of 3 hours and 52 minutes and about 50 seconds. Just in case.
What do you mean by that, June? What do you mean?
I'm not gonna be horny. I'm not gonna be mean.
You've
I
done
can't
all of
promise-
those things today.
I can't. Kurt, you
That's
were,
why I don't promise it, because I'm going to be like this. I'm like this at work. I'm not going to not be like it here.
I think you have not been here on my worst day. Although I will say, I thought I was pretty fucking funny, even though I hurt Sugo's feelings or whatever.
What did you... Oh, you
But-
hurt Sugo's feelings? What did you do?
No, yeah, Sugo deserves it.
Yeah.
Sugo deserves it.
All
What
I
did
did-
Sugo... Was Sugo
all
being
I
foul?
did, which I don't even think is that serious. All I did was ask Sugo if I could have his mother's phone number. That's it.
What?
all I
What?
did. All I did.
Man, that's a... Huh.
Yeah. See? It's not that big of a
Sugo,
deal.
Sugo will be like kind of out of pocket sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, see?
Yep. And have terrible takes.
Help, team, help! Stop this madness!
Innocence. Innocence.
You.
Saying.
I don't feel like
Sorry, I can't.
recording, but we got to. We gotta do this shit every fucking week.
You got a backlog?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
We doesn't matter. Because we need to always, if I want to stay up with these videos and be able to have a selective choice of what goes up, I need to record every week. I record every week for Third, I record every week for Recreo, and I slowly hustle every time with Kurt Ritchie. Like...
What the hell is happening?
Personally, I thought this stream was real cool without the strays. Like, hold on.
Without the what?
Without the strays.
Oh,
Over here
yeah.
getting my strays.
Yeah, yeah. Get a hit with the straight, no Charlie.
Anyway.
Oh.
It's usually D'Angelo that gets hit with the strays.
It's always the Angelo's game.
It is always the Angelo
It's
game.
always
with
D'Angelo.
Just like right
I
now.
think. Yeah, see.
I've
I
been
think-
waiting for everyone
I
to chime
think
in on
Gubs and
that.
Kage get a decent amount of strays as well.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
if we're talking like the stray getter, that's the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The number one stray getter. No Splatoon shit. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Amber.
This fucking sucks.
It is
man.
fucking. It's like someone took a fucking picture.
Do you see how mean he is to me?
Because we've had this. We've had this exact same interaction a few times. And this is my face in your face every time. And I'm like,
Anyway, I'm gonna be on my best behavior for the rest of the week.
all right, as long as you're just saying for a week. I was about to say, are you putting this up forever?
Oh no.
She fucking deserved it. Yes, sir. Thank you, Adrian. That's what I fucking thought. Shout out to Yadoy Travis, man. That's a king right there.
I just fucking found
No,
what you tweeted.
yes, no, yes.
Oh my god.
I like it's just the at Yadoye at the end that like really like does it for me, you know.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No, no, no. Oh, he sucks. Never mind.
Honestly, I saw you tweet that thing from Third, Kurt, and I was like, don't do what I know that you want to do.
Oh no, I won't do that.
Okay.
So here's the thing. Here's
Like,
the thing
we
with me.
need to, we
Yeah, I
still
know.
need to have
I
a
know.
job.
I
Okay,
know.
great.
I know. Like you gotta know me. I am always going to ride the line. I've been doing this industry bullshit for so long that I am so good at tightroping this bitch. I'm so good at tightroping it, but I'm going to tightrope it. I have to. To the point where if I get fired, I don't care, bro. I don't care. This shit is. Oh my god.
We can't go around accusing people of racism, even if it's true. Unfortunately.
I know. But like I said, I know the line. I'm very, very aware of the line. I'm media trained, man. I'm media trained.
I think it's time to call it.
Please.
I think it's time for me to retweet my tweet. I'm gonna do that
Please
real quick.
get me off of a recorded device.
Keep her on. Keep her on.
I have to keep mincing my fucking words. Just get me out of here.
Alright, I'll see y'all motherfuckers tomorrow at 8 p.m. CST for something different. That's all I'll say. Something quirky.
Something silly. Something silly.
Something everybody might like. Anyway.